use that.
Not how you use it.
That's like what you just said. It's like saying like I'm feeling very je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
You're feeling very je ne sais quoi.
I'm really feeling X Factor.
Drew, he said he's feeling je ne sais quoi.
Don't know what that means.
What do we do? It's French. What do we do about that?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Yo, the most recent notification on my phone is
Give it up for the coaches.
someone saying Bobby is arguably the second or even first funniest dude on Durag.
Damn, dude.
I don't debate that.
It's crazy that people are arguing about a group of 3.
Yeah, who's your top
That's
three?
just like one of
Send
them
me-
sucks, dude.
Drew,
I want
who's
to
my
put it
top
up.
3 Durag?
Saying he's arguably second is like, all right, one of them sucks. One of them's good.
I like him better than Naeem.
Damn, dude.
What a corn-fed boy.
Do you have the
Corn.
Can you send me the link anyway?
I have to just pull it up on YouTube.
No, you weren't.
I don't know why I can't find it on there.
There was a white guy a second ago. What are these bikes about?
Hold on. Is that it?
They're doing some kind of extreme stunt.
I didn't put it on my channel. That I had tried connecting yours. No, there's a lot of people that I don't have this many subscribers. It has to be on yours.
Oh yeah, here it is. Well, we got it. Hey everybody,
stream
welcome
is
to the NFL Draft live stream. Bobby and Naeem are on the way. We are joined by Rusty Wright, young Ben Staub, and young Miguel Silva, I believe.
Happy to be
Correct,
here,
correct.
fellas.
Yeah.
Happy to have everybody here. I'm sending this link out. I'm trying to get everybody in here. God damn, what a time we're gonna have tonight.
Green Bay is an embarrassing city.
I'm also going to pull up my thing so I can watch the chat. You know what we looking for tonight, boys. 50 Rusties in the chat.
I've been studying these men. I've spent hours studying their form, their curves, their muscles, and I'm tired. You know how disheartening it is to spend hours making plans for this thing, and then on the way here to read a tweet like, the Browns changed their mind. They're gonna let the Jaguars get one of the best guys in the draft. Like, I'm just like, I want to fucking shoot everyone, bro. These people are living my fucking dream.
The Jaguars do, like, it does make much more sense for them to try to get a talented player right now. The Browns, I think, should know that they're not going to be good for a minute.
It's just like, it breaks my heart to see someone like admit failure like as an organization. I'm like, give me a shot, bro.
Browns could turn it all around today. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Chat's up. Draft started. Are they about to read the first pick? Oh, a nice Bears suck shout out.
Dude, those are the off-season champions. You show some respect.
Boys, we got no Danny today. Oh, Cowgirl, thank you for the $5. I'm going to try and stay on top of these comments. Who's the top pick players in this season in the draft? I mean, it's going to be Cam Ward, Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter. Me, Rusty, take that over. Who are your top guys?
Well,
Give me the
actual blue chippers in this draft are like easily Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty. Some people would put Mason Graham in that conversation. He's just not, though. His arms are too short.
After what I saw yesterday, I'm a big Kenneth Grant guy. We watched a lot of Kenneth Grant film yesterday.
Grant is dude. There is nothing like a fucking 320-pound guy who moves like my dad. Like, I love that, bro.
Is your dad a
I don't
freak
know
athlete?
who my dad is. I just assume he's very quick.
Let's go. The draft.
I'm gonna have to text Michael Trainer to send me information to share with you guys because I honestly have no idea who these children are.
Dude, honestly, just
there's like 3 of them I recognize.
These guys are fucking like you know how like in like the movie 300, like in real life the Spartans were actually like 18 and 19-year-old kids. Like people didn't live till 30 then. Like this is picking which child you want to send to war. Like
even crazier is
there are not a lot of men in this class.
Because like, look, I expect the army to be full of children, but like, even crazier is that if you think about it, the Bible was also written by children.
But also think about like
was
the draft.
Goliath a child?
The army taking 18-year-olds and none of them are close to these dudes. Like these are the top young bulls in the world.
No, 100%.
Dudes that look like this aren't fighting for the country. They're trying to make it to the league. Yes.
Right. Well, they would be a waste.
Like, the dudes that go to the Marines that are like 18, 19 years old look like...
If these guys became terrorists, we'd be fucked.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We got to get them on our side before they join ISIS.
It
One
would
year
be
at the Winter Olympics, we go to play Russian hockey, and they're horrible. And we're like, wait, what's going on here? And then the most insane Russian soldiers drop down on our country.
Well, we should have a combine for the military. Like... You know, first round pick, me personally, I'm taking Kyle Rittenhouse.
Right.
Kid's good with a gun under pressure.
Dude, it's like your draft day moment. That's your like Vontez Mac no matter what. You're like, dude, I know he's a scrappy kid. I know that I'm reaching on a shooter. He's an outside guy.
Jordan Kinder, shout out to you. Naeem is on the way. Naeem and Bobby will be here soon. They're obviously running late. Naeem's doing swim lessons with his daughter at the Y today.
She's teaching him?
Teaching black girls how to swim.
It's nice that he's going to finally learn how to swim.
Wait. Did you say the place that he is, or did you just not bother finishing the sentence?
I said at the Y.
Naeem's teaching his
but
daughter
also
how to
it sounds
swim.
like why you teaching. Yeah.
Why? We know they're not going to the beach.
No, they love the beach.
Actually, I feel like when I picture Naeem, he's in a bucket hat. Year round. Ben, why don't you tell us about some guys in this class? What do you think about Abdul Carter?
Abdul Carter, I'm not a big fan of him.
Really?
Yeah, he's a little bit...
Don't like Abdul Carter?
Low IQ player, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's black? That's crazy.
No, he's just not that
guessing
fluid
based on the name.
Abdul.
Man, you're racist.
I'm looking for Derek Harmon, man. I like Derek Harmon. That's my guy.
Derek Harmon.
He's been reading my tweets.
I've not been reading anybody's tweets.
The guy I think
I've
has
been
high
drafting
IQ is
tweets.
Cam Ward. Wait, I'm receiving new news about this Cam Ward character.
Ben
Wait a
prefers
second.
Quinn Ewers. I don't know. Something about that Quinn Ewers guy.
The chat's going crazy about black swim lessons. It is happening, dude. He's creating fucking Michael Phelps.
That is a black on black
Michael
crime. It's not even teaching his daughter how to swim.
Michael Jordan Phelps.
Michael Jordan Phelps. Michael B. Jordan Phelps. Very good. Shout out to Cowgirl. I think Deertag squad needs to make your own energy drink or caffeinated hard seltzer. I don't really know much about the game, dude. But if I had to start making energy drinks, I feel like I would do it completely. I don't know what energizes people other than like the shit people are already into.
I
you know
feel
what
like
I mean?
you would do this, but every can would be different. Like
No, it's already-
you would just whip up batches of whatever.
Let me cook, dude. People are already talking about caffeine and sugars and cocoa, stuff like that. We need to focus more on electricity. Yeah.
For hyping people up.
Yeah, I'm giving you a drink that fucking shocks your heart with
High voltage.
3,200 volts of electricity in every can.
Right.
You got to think about when the grid goes down. What are you going to do?
Liquid.
Drew's putting tungsten
Jaundice
in
energy
Four
drink.
Loko.
It's called jaundice. We're cooking now, dude.
I did
but
want
it's
to
spelled
say
John, Jawn, and then dis, D-I-S. Jaundice.
Drew's just breaking light bulbs into Four Loko and melting it shut with a crack lighter.
they got the electricity in there.
Yeah. I'm just like, water, Tylenol for health, light bulbs for energy.
Just trying to plug in water.
Oh,
Rusty, can you get that? Thank you.
First
I
round.
wanted
Boys,
to
who do we
say
think it is?
Durag in the beer
This
can
is Bobby Cruz.
before the...
Bobby Cruz.
All my predictions have been correct so far. Let the record show.
Welcome to the chat, brother.
Thanks for taking the day, Miguel.
Bobby
Happy to
Cruz,
do
my
it, dude.
top two
Bobby, you're sitting right here
Durag.
in the middle.
Dude, yeah. Yo,
Deertag characters.
Yo, he's tied for number 2 with me.
Yeah, I got it.
It's like Drew's clear number 1, and then I got Bobby and Naeem tied.
Bobby's at
2.
least in my top 3, honestly.
Dude, we're all ranked the same. We don't compete with each other in anything.
going on?
Somebody on the internet said that you're
top 2.
Arguably.
someone on the internet said you're arguably top 2 guys on this cast.
Yet
And
another
then-
tool to divide us.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
People
Another-
really want to
Didn't
divide
you guys
us.
invent those?
It wasn't. Wait. It wasn't the chat. It wasn't the chat. It was a guy in the Dad Meet Discord. I just happened to see it while we right as we went
Oh, okay.
live.
Miguel
that's
is
behind the
preying
scenes.
on your downfall. Reading the-
Cowgirl.
I'll show you,
For
I'll
real,
show
y'all
you.
can be like the comedy Nelk boys. I don't want to be the Nelk boys. Those guys are fucking gay. Not Steve will do it. I'm
More like,
fucking.
more like the Milk Boys.
More like the
pick is
milk
in.
boys. Dude.
Yeah,
How about
hell
we
yeah.
make our own
Is
milk?
it perhaps
We gotta come out with Durag milk. If we
light bulb milk, dude?
3% milk.
Electric milk.
Yeah, Bobby, we're talking about electric energy drinks. People are talking about sugars and caffeines. I'm talking about 3,200 volts.
Drew's
per
over here
can.
serving
that's
tungsten
nice.
cream.
Yeah, dude.
I got nipples, bro.
Can you milk me?
Can you milk me, bro?
That's our commercial. It's just naive.
Yo,
I
you
got
think this
nipples,
quarterback's
bro.
gonna be white or black, Ben?
I'm going to say white.
Come on, boys.
White? All right.
Extra cups, me boy.
Ben's
got
going
some
white
over there.
quarterback here, first overall.
Bobby, first pick. Who you got?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be out of Alabama.
Quintavious Mitchell.
Quintavious
we thinking
Mitchell,
about
white
with-
quarterback.
That's 5 Taviuses, I believe.
I'm not even aware of a white quarterback in the draft right now.
Quadtavius.
This might have been hype if it wasn't for him playing
All right, I'm gonna get a cup.
Fortnite with their entire team, ranking their fucking shitty third stringers as
We knew
top
this was
5
happening.
receivers.
They picked Cam Ward.
Yeah, we knew
Damn.
this was happening.
That's not a bad pick, man.
No, it is a bad pick, dude.
I-
And as someone
for
who
me,
watched
it
fucking
is.
Miami football play twice this year, this guy's gonna be a bust. Tennessee already stinks. They should have. Me and Rusty talked about this. Tennessee should have phoned it in and tanked again this year. Drafted Abdul Carter, best player available.
This is
They're not
crazy.
gonna win any games with Cam Ward, and then they
No,
could've
Cam
tanked
Ward
again.
sucks.
I think
Hey,
they should
he's
Abdul
gonna be.
Carter, they
Travis
could have
Hunter.
tanked again and then got fucking Arch Manning next year.
Should've just taken
that
Travis
was the
Hunter.
move.
Bro, Drew's
blew
been
it,
reading my
silly.
tweets. That's what's crazy. is I've been talking about this shit
Okay.
for so long.
I'm gonna hang myself.
That's what's insane.
They blew it.
Ben, your whole Twitter is just giving people grammar corrections.
I think they should have stuck with Will Levis. The guy's got talent.
Let's see. Pike saying Cam Ward is a goaltender. Corey said, so pissed I'm late. Is food on the way? If not, give me a Venmo. I'll send Domino's.
Oh.
Venmo's DREW the Eskimo. Yeah, sure. Get us some Domino's.
Yeah, that would be sick. Honestly, I haven't eaten. I got a text.
bro.
I got a text at like noon, 12:30. What was that? That was just
I
like
texted Miguel at 12:30. I was like, brother, you want to save the day?
he's like, yeah,
Whoa,
Danny Dubs
trade's
is not
been
in
made.
town. Are you trying to drive
Yo,
down?
Jacksonville on the clock. Did you see the tweet I sent you?
What's
Yeah.
up?
This is
I'm
literally what
happy
I
to
was
be
saying
here.
when we
I'm
fired
trying to
this shit up.
establish a
I
reputation
spend
as a
all
reliable,
fucking year
you
getting
know,
ready for this shit.
on a moment's
the
notice.
Day of fucking
told you, dude.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, I did have to,
Crazy.
pull it together
Jacksonville.
quickly, and I have not eaten.
Miguel, thank you, brother.
I had 2 energy drinks.
So Jack,
We
I'm
will
gonna,
get
I'm gonna have to drive back late.
We'll get you some Domino's.
Yeah, shout out Corey Walker.
Jags just
What's
dumped
the
a
point
2.
of doing anything?
What do they do here? They
Dude,
go
they're taking
Travis?
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Cleveland Browns just went out and they said we are such a fucking limp dick organization that
Hey, everybody.
we traded for a rapist and he can't even rape anymore. That's how fucking incompetent they are.
Maybe he
just
should
I gotta
retire.
see this trade.
Fucking
Hold on.
Travis, like what they get for this?
That's a
Find me
good
the
point.
compensation. Jesus
Look it up. Look it
Christ.
up. We got
So
Adam
cranky.
Schefter off
I'm
the rails
cranky.
right now. Rusty, calm down. Get
I
on
need
Twitter.
Domino's.
Get on Twitter.
I need to
Yeah.
make the.
we have character concerns about Travis.
No. And Deshaun Watson, their other.
He might
quarterback.
be a cuck. I don't know if that's a concern for you.
No, as a Kanye fan, that's actually cool.
No, Cuck is in.
Yeah. It's the hottest shit right now.
Cuck Boy Summer.
Sucking off your cousins.
Cowgirl. Shout out with the super chats. Keep them coming through.
We
You'll buy
gotta
us
get
pizza,
these
but we
out
have to
here
eat it
before
on
Naeem
cam.
gets here and
You
he's
want a
upset.
mukbang?
I'm seeing for a 4th and a 6th.
I gotta send this to my dad.
Really?
Want me to send
All right,
the
no. Browns get the 5th, the 36th, and a fourth and a next year first.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's a swap of fourths.
And then next year's first.
Yeah,
So that's a great pick.
and they send a 6 back.
Yeah. And honestly, the Jags are going to be bad again, so this isn't a bad move for Cleveland.
We don't
Kind
worry
of
about it.
tanks my Brian Thomas stock, but whatever.
I wouldn't
It's
be
not a
surprised
bad
if,
move for Cleveland.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone traded up into our spot.
I wouldn't surprised if the Eagles trade out of our spot and move up. Do you think they go Abdul Carter here and then they trade Trayvon Walker away?
Where are the Eagles?
No, they're taking Travis Hunter.
You think we're trading up?
I don't know. We might. Eagles are 32.
What's
Really?
up with the Shane or Black Beans thing?
Eagles are 32, and you think that you're going to trade that away for?
Yeah, someone's gonna trade in our
anything?
spot.
No, I
For
think
like,
we trade up.
Oh.
We don't need the 5th-year option though.
My dad might stop through the stream.
I'll be honest. I know we only have 16 guys on our board, first round picks. It's going to take one of those fall until like 19, 20.
To move up.
Yeah,
Rusty, how are you? I haven't seen you.
I'm good, dude. I heard you were getting hair. I'm seeing it poke out the
Yes.
sides.
Oh
You're
yeah,
looking
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. I'm growing it out.
So I
I'm
figured.
surprised I haven't told you
Ghostly,
yet.
what's
I
up,
figured
dog?
there might be a spot available in the
Yeah?
crew. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking.
You're growing it out.
I'm buzzing it, dude. I'm going down.
Nah,
baby.
Oh,
dude,
you're going
go-
down?
Dude, I'm
Don't
going away.
even.
I'm filling the void.
We have to go dueling systems.
No, I'm.
We
I
got
wanna
to
go
stop
ball.
talking about the systems.
Oh,
dude. This
yeah,
is
yeah.
man
People are
talk
dumb.
today. This is man talk today.
I had
Yes.
too much testosterone.
We're not talking wigs
The,
today. dude.
Right. We're
yes.
talking
dude.
Abdul.
All about the
You don't,
pigskin.
you don't have a ice pack, do you?
And do you have an
Someone-
ice pack, Drew?
Someone drop and give me 50 right now. Yes, I do in the freezer.
I might need it for the
Drop it
computer.
to me
I'm
50
skipping
pics.
frames right now. My laptop has gotten old quickly,
Yes.
and it's starting to fuck the stream.
Yes. But we need to cool the
Yeah.
lappy top down.
Yeah, sorry
Well, now
about
that-
this,
now
guys.
that
I need
Drew's gone,
some
how's,
sort of.
how's your skincare routine become?
It's good. I
You
literally
look
just
absolutely
added,
glowing. I would assume you're pregnant.
You think
Other
so?
than how much weight you've been losing?
Maybe, yeah. Do you know what? I added 2 steps, and it's 2 steps too many.
2 steps
I'm
to-
so lazy, dude. I just like started using like a gentle cleaner and moisturizer, and I'm like, ugh. Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah. So yeah, dude. I
Oh,
think,
damn. Shout out to Corey. He just sent us money for Domino's.
Really? Thanks,
All right.
Corey.
Peace.
Corey.
Peace,
in the
peace,
house.
love, and peace, y'all.
Oh, the people want to see the feed? I forgot I went feed out last
Yo,
time.
piggy skins. Get the little piggy skins.
Yeah, pigskin.
If someone drops $400, we got to beat $400 in super chats. Rob will pull the toes
That
out.
was crazy. I'm so grateful for it, but that was the most I've ever felt like a fucking slut.
I guess I got to order
That was
Domino's
the most I've
now.
ever been spoiled by, man.
Jaguars fans are ravenous.
Are they ravenous?
Yeah, they're scary.
Like the same way Eagles fans are scary?
Their hashtag is their city name, but with like 40 of the letter U in it. Duval.
Damn. I'll root for them second because my poppy's from there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good choice. Bob.
Yeah.
Is the
But he never got to enjoy them. They're like fairly new, right? Like
Kinda.
when he was on the scene, there was more like college ball or like the Dolphins that were like mad far.
Jags came around in like the 90s.
Yeah. He was already here having me.
This is crazy, man. Jags moved up to 2. Bro, it's too early to be doing this shit.
Browns picked 3 times in the top 40.
Yeah, do you think that people stop watching after like the 3rd pick, so they had to be like, all right, let's move up the Walter Payton Award?
I guess.
Because I would think it'd be the other way around. It'd be like, hey, we've also got the Walter Payton Award later to tell
You
you
would
guys.
think this would come late, yeah.
Yeah, they don't want people too upset because then they're going to start throwing around F slurs.
What kind of pizzas are we going
Wait,
here?
did we know he was receiving it? Because he was already standing right next to him. Was this not?
Oh, I guess they give it to you if you're making the pick.
I feel
Oh,
like
okay,
Bedford
so-
Pies is a plain
Jaguars
pet.
fans,
One
lowest of the
plain,
low.
one pet.
One plain, one pep.
I feel like that's the party pleaser.
Easy.
From Domino's?
Yeah, 'cause wasn't it Kittle
Yeah.
last year?
Was it?
Was it?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Parmesan stuffed crust? Yeah, we're
I
doing that.
check out during this part of the season. I really don't. I was telling my girlfriend I wasn't going to be able to get back to her place tonight because I was going to come do this, and she's like, "Weren't you just calling the draft gay?" It's like, shh.
Yeah, but the draft with your boys, that's cool.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, I'm going to
Like,
hang
Vietnam,
out.
gay. Vietnam with your boys, cool.
Vietnam with some lady boys.
Very
Really cool.
very,
Yeah.
very cool.
Very cool. Hello, princess. Did I hear you say you're going Parmesan stuffed crust?
Yes.
Oh my God, you. The Parmesan blitz the crust.
Abdul Carter. Fuck. I knew it was gonna happen. I really don't want Abdul Carter to go to the Giants, man. I hope they trade this pick.
They could fucking take Jackson Dart here for all I know, dude.
They could.
Damn, nice moves.
Man. That's your second overall.
Nice hip hop moves.
Honestly,
Yo, sweet jigs.
He came from the streets. I
it's
love the hot
an
pink.
early and it's an obvious one, but I would say that the Jaguars could be considered the winners of this draft with that move.
I can't.
yeah, for sure.
I feel like they bullied the Browns.
Yeah, it's such a good move for them.
Did they convince the Browns GM to kill himself and then just like sneak
Thank
the
you.
pick in?
What
Higgins?
is there? What else did they get in
What happened?
return?
Yeah, someone said I'm gonna
The
get
Browns.
Everett for
They got
example.
this year second, this year fourth, next year fifth, next year first.
Nothing, dude.
I mean,
That's nothing.
If the Jags are good this year, it's nothing.
I'm still. I mean, I can't. One of my biggest problems with the draft is that the Niners ruined the draft for me with that fucking move to get Trey Lance. They traded 4 first-round picks to move up from 12
Yeah.
to 3 to pick a guy that was garbage.
Fucking stunk.
That was not
Never played.
That would have easily been there at 12.
Yeah.
It was the most insane thing I've ever seen,
No, he would have been gone by
A
that
pick
point.
swap that
the
year, and
hype
then-
on him was high.
dude.
But
It wasn't until they made that
Cowgirl,
move.
you're
I-
too kind.
It was,
Cowgirl,
it was
thank you so
gay
much.
Because all the
You
stories
buy us
were
whatever
that
you
guys
want.
liked Mac Jones. It
Yeah,
felt
I
like
want
you
that, girl.
got bullied that year.
Whatever you want, girl. Whatever
we
you
did.
want. buy
I
us.
was nuts. It was an insane.
Cowgirl sent us another $1.99. She's been fucking killing it with the super chats tonight.
Cowgirl, can I buy y'all a drink?
You're so nice.
You can get us whatever you want, baby.
Y'all make me feel so blessed.
Um,
It does make me feel bad. I feel like I gotta like show skin or something.
Oh,
Or
fuck, the
this makes
batteries.
me feel like the most like a cam girl because like I feel like we get like the bring and I'm like, thank you, Brian Bond.
You do say it like a cowgirl. Cowgirl, thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
is the vid
cowgirl.
album go?
I got
You're like that Miles Morales guy on TikTok.
Wait, hold on. Video's out. What do we need?
No, you're good.
Oh, all right.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Boys, we're coming back. Hold on.
Battery.
Can they
is
still
off.
hear us?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, battery's down.
I broke the
Bobby showing skin for no purpose right now.
Yeah, I'm completely nude.
Turns
We
out
gotta
the
all
camera's
stop
powered by
talking at the
super-
same time. This is very bad for streams.
I could just watch the draft.
I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, dude.
This is I'm not used to not casting with the headphones.
It's hard.
And that's what it's for.
If you have more, you can plug them in.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
No, we'll be all right.
The people always wonder what the headphones are for. That's what it's for.
All right, how about this, guys? Over under what pick for the first white guy off the board? Like, where were you thinking?
He's coming soon. Probably four
Probably
or five.
fourth, right?
Probably 4 or 5. Mason Graham.
We're back.
Hey, everybody. Clap
Pick
your
is in.
hands.
I was kind of wondering if they would swap with the Browns here.
No, pick is in.
Like, you just take Abdul Carter, but
Obviously, yeah.
how many 150, 255-pound fucking linebackers do they need?
What do we think about Colston Loveland as our first white draft?
Thibodeau's getting traded. Thibodeau gets traded maybe to the Eagles, and they come back and get Shador or Jackson Dart.
Can you find a way to plug this in?
What makes you think Colston Loveland's white?
He is white.
Ben, can you plug this in?
Find a way to plug this in.
Unplug that one all the way at the back, yeah. Now clap your hands, everybody.
Damn, we're gonna find out real quick if Trevor Lawrence is actually good or if he's just a fucking bird-nosed bitch.
He's actually good. He might be a woman.
No, last year I was going to bat for him hard. He looked like dog shit.
The kid has an arm. I will say that.
He might be a trans bird.
Yeah, he is a trans bird.
The first ostrich to woman trans.
Yes.
will say that I don't know football that well, but when we saw that Alabama like practice thing, electric.
Oh yeah.
That really made me buy into the whole thing.
It was like drinking a soda full of light bulbs, you know?
You're onto something, kid.
Also, I don't know if I feel super pro for this, but bring my own drink and mixer, I feel like is absolutely a seasoned pro move. I didn't bring my own cup though.
If anyone wants a Jameson or a ginger ale, get in there.
I would love some, just or not to drink on the stream because of YouTube terms of service.
They don't like that?
What are you underage?
No, you just got to say that you're not drinking it.
I'm drinking it, dude.
I'll pour
How
some
about
in a
that?
cup.
How about that?
Yeah, dude, fucking turn the ads off. We got the boys fucking dropping super chats.
We got Cowgirl
yeah.
coming through with the chats.
I'm gonna
Look at the Giants all hyped
I'm gonna
to
pull
fucking
y'all up on
blow
my
this
phone
pick.
so I could. Yeah, there you go.
I heard their GM threw a fucking chair.
Oh yeah, I tried to figure out how to turn the chat on in a way that you could see it.
Oh no, you're good, baby. I got him on my
New York
lappy.
Giants select Gay Boy Jones. Damn it.
Well,
It's all right. We'll get him on a second contract.
So do
yeah, that stinks.
do college players get like full on paid now?
Yeah.
Because I was wondering where that ice came from.
Well, I mean,
My boy's shining.
they've been getting ice for years. That old guy, he plays.
Yeah,
so
but before it had to be like a gift. You know?
Yeah, like
Now they
a sponsor had to be like, "Hey, heads up, I like your eyes. Here's a gift." So like it could be like, "Never seen you play football, handsome. Here you are."
And the
A new
Venmo notices
Bugatti.
you're
Like,
beautiful.
yeah.
Cowgirl, you're being too kind tonight.
Oh, what'd Cowgirl do?
Just giving us another $5.
Damn, you're working the ER shifts? Shout out to you. You're one of God's angels.
Cowgirl, I think I need more testosterone. So if I come to Dallas, could you hook me up with tee shots?
You're in Dallas?
No, I'm saying I'll come through there and set up a show if I can get some tea.
I would like some tea as
it does
well,
seem
actually.
it does seem to be the move to go to Texas and just start doing testosterone.
Yeah.
That's called a
Yeah.
reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, I feel like the majority of our lady fans come from Texas.
Who else?
Question for the
Steph?
gang. I know Drew is from Syracuse, but who do y'all support in college football? Bobby, who's your college football team?
Gun to my head.
Cuse.
Yeah, I'll go Q's for you, but I'll say runner-up Rutgers, I guess.
That's fair. Ray Rice.
Yeah, Ray
love that guy.
Rice, New Jersey, and that's the only college ball game I've been to. Full game. I've been to 2 Rutgers games.
Is Ray Rice like probably one of your favorite players? Then?
Yeah, and it's really more about the off the field stuff.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure you were aware. I was just hoping you'd be like, yeah, he's a legend from where I'm from.
No, he's so cool.
Bobby's like, "Who did O.J. Simpson play for? The White Broncos, something like that." I'm from Jersey. I don't really watch college football besides watching it for the draft. They're lab rats to me. But I root for Ole Miss just to talk shit to James.
They're test monkeys.
Yeah, they're literally fucking monkeys in space to me.
You like Ole
I'm
Miss?
like, huh?
You like Ole Miss?
Yeah, Hottie
like them
Toddy's
'cause
kind of fun to say. I like their logo. It's fun to talk shit to James. And Jeff Colella's an LSU fan, so that's fun to talk
True.
shit.
And I got Trey Harris. One of my sleeper picks.
Damn, that's one of your sleeper picks?
Yes.
Interesting. Big body guy. Learning all of this in a couple of years is like the impressive part about what I know, but it's also the part that
It's holding you
they're
back a little bit.
well, like that anyone who applies for the job, they did it over like 20 years. You know what I mean? But like,
Right,
it's
right.
the same shit. So they're like, all right, do you know coding? Do you know contract management? Do you know XYZ? And
Yeah.
I'm trying to put myself in a better position.
So you're like you really want to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, like I try to fucking Jimmy the Lock. You know
That's
what I mean?
so sick.
Like, I fucking get to, I don't know, I get pretty close to the Eagles staff, about as close as any fucking crumb bum from Philly could want. So
Oh yeah, he's he comes
Yeah.
into the coffee shop.
yeah,
right?
yeah. One of the Eagles staff is a regular of mine.
You know who could really use the help is the Giants.
Yeah, dude, I'll go to any team because I think that says more about my character than anything. I'll make my worst enemy into a fucking Avenger, then I'll walk away, dude.
Yeah. Whatever team you work for,
walk
I'll
away.
root for them.
No, I would make the Giants good and then apply with the Eagles and be like, yo, dude,
Look what I did for them.
I'll be
And
Abdul
they
Carter.
suck.
I'll go there for 4 years. They're pissed right now. It must
Honestly-
suck to not get to control your destiny like that. It's just like we have to take the best guy.
Wait, what'd I mess
What do you
up?
mean?
Says
Like
audio
they're
is coming
like
out.
the Giants are like a chick, like a hot chick that's just like has to marry this boring rich guy because they'll never have a better life otherwise. Like they had to take Abdul Carter.
They're saying the audio's out.
Did I
Check,
kick
check, check.
something?
What do you mean Drew kicked something? That's not even possible. It is showing audio.
Check.
Chad, are we back? We are not back.
What the fuck?
Refunds are on their way.
Oh, for some reason, huh?
Oh, maybe I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if anyone's on the Wi-Fi.
No, for some reason, YouTube just decided, it just told me out of nowhere that it didn't have permission for my computer to use the microphone.
Is it back?
Crazy Ginger said, audio fine here, brother. It's normal for me. They didn't pay the bill.
Are we back?
Stop
My dude connected to
apologizing.
Blue
for
Chad,
it,
are we
dude. It
back?
turns
The
out
whole
it's
fucking
actually these
stream.
guys just have bad fucking Joe F.
Oh.
Well, they say we're back.
All right.
I don't know. It
Joe F's on his neighbor's
Some
Wi-Fi,
people-
It's probably
dude.
going to be glitching. I'm sorry, guys. We're not at the studio today, obviously. Danny couldn't make it. We're actually moving studios. I don't know if
Same
that's
building,
been leaked
new
yet.
stu-
But yeah, same building, new stew. But we're going to have our own spot finally. We don't have to share it with anybody. Well, Shaner and Bazooka are still going to be in there, and Foster. But
But no more black.
You're like a
influence.
kid who's moving out. They're like, I can't wait to be on my own, living with 8 of my best friends.
all right, as long as y'all can hear us.
Uh-oh, Travis Kelce.
Chad,
might
are we
be
having a good
cooked.
time?
What?
Travis Kelce might be super
Are
cooked.
we having fun yet?
How so?
This is my theory: is that when a player looks like they're having fun in commercials, their career is officially over.
All right.
I
Well,
want
let's
my- I will
relax
say-
with
so-
that.
To look miserable.
No, so Travis Kelce had his worst
Sometimes they
season.
just have like a really bad injury that's gonna go away.
No.
And they're gonna take care of it, and they'll be back, and they'll be
Travis
fine.
Kelce
next
had the
year.
worst season he's had in a long time, dude, and it's because he filmed Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity? He filmed 30 episodes of that in the offseason. He was getting sucked off by Nikki Glazer and Taylor Swift, 2 horse-faced women, and
Well,
it ruined his career.
Look,
He fell in love with horses, dude.
yeah,
The guy loves
Travis
having
Kelce
sex
He's a
with
horse girl.
horses.
is a
Yes.
gay man, and fuck him. But you know, sometimes it doesn't matter how cool they look in commercials; they
Sir
will be
Bagels,
fine,
what's up?
and their fucking Achilles tendonitis will heal.
dude. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Bagels, I hope
Sorry,
your kid wins the
Christian
track meet.
McCaffrey
Go Raiders.
was like I wish him the best, man. I wish him the best.
How can you, as a white man, root against him? You know,
Oh,
we
no,
all want
I-
him to heal.
I mean, I as a poor white man, I find it kind of offensive that he can just go to Germany to get stem cells on his ankle. I mean, but
Dude, fucking give
this
him
dude is
whatever
so rich,
we
he
need.
can put dead babies on his ankle.
And
then
apparently
come
it didn't
back,
fucking do
still
anything.
suck.
Yeah, that's. But you know, give them the whole off season. They can do the real treatment, whatever.
with live babies.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the
But
problem.
do stem cells only work on something that's broken? Like
No,
it
no,
only
no.
regrow. Like, can I like sprinkle them on my penis?
New
and it, like,
system?
becomes
No, it doesn't do
Throw the
that.
Stem cell system.
But it helps with it's like muscle tears and shit like that.
Oh, okay. That would be cool. I would love to like sprinkle it on my head. My head becomes.
Picture
huge, you
turning
know?
a baby back
chia
into
seeds?
cellular
Tron head, yeah.
glue.
That's actually why dudes are so stoked about having sex with pregnant women. Is actually you're stealing a little bit of stem cells
No.
while you're up there.
No, that can't be science.
No, that makes sense because vacuum's got to push out to and pull. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
when
got the
jizz,
suction cup.
got to get sucked back in.
You have to learn about evolutionary history and why your penis has a head that's shaped like that.
Fourth pick said.
right.
Dude, the human spade.
The plunger.
No, Naeem's definitely gonna come.
Will Campbell. Naeem said he'd be here
Now
soon.
we're talking about penises.
We'll
bro.
see what happens.
We got Newton.
Will Campbell, solid pick here. I kind of saw it coming.
It's just a culture pick.
They
You
need
know
help.
what? If I
That's
if
a-
I just,
that's
like,
a
saw
good-
that guy at the store, I wouldn't guess NFL player.
Yeah,
He has a very young face.
he's
Yeah.
a beast though.
I would expect
That's
I
such
would
a
expect
sick
him
suit.
to pay with his parents' credit card.
Pushes.
It's such a good move to dress like Steve Harvey as a white guy.
Cowgirl, we did get pizza. It's on the way. 6'5",
looks-
319,
He
dude.
looks
That's
like
a big
the
boy.
little kid in the neighborhood trying out for the mob. Like he's got the whole fucking suit on.
Who got this
Look
guy?
at this, Bobby. Look at this. Look, hands.
Pats.
Hands.
Oh wow.
Hands. Yeah.
Seems like a Patriot.
Bobby would be a great O lineman.
You
You
think
would
so?
have been, dude. You forsaken your people.
I was Ozempic out of
Yeah, you're an Ozempic lineman, dude. Bobby doing lines of Ozempic. Do you snort it?
Those are my own.
Is that how it works?
I
Yeah, it crosses the blood-brain barrier.
Is it true that it gives you cross eyes?
Do they do a draft for the cheerleaders?
Yes.
Did you know that the Cowboys cheerleaders are unpaid? It's a volunteer position.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's so
But I
sick.
guess like as like a chick, you're
So
like
they gotta
that's
go
the
home and
coolest thing I
like
could do.
make Kraft mac and cheese for the
Yeah,
kids.
you're doing it for exposure.
I was getting hyped on the cheerleaders at Alabama. I was like,
They're
hyping
so
them up.
hot. Yeah.
It does have
I was
to
like,
be-
come on, ladies.
I mean, you cannot
Dude, when
have
Dixieland Delight comes on and those girls start locking arms and Dixie Doocy Doing or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my.
you.
Oh my.
You can't.
Dosey Doing.
You can't
It's
have
unbelievable.
better advertising for an OnlyFans than being an NFL cheerleader, though, right?
Oh yeah.
That's got to
Do you
be
think
top.
they let you? Like
Yeah.
that's like a like it's like a no. It's
Well,
like a
you just
morality
change your
code.
name.
They do. Trust me. They do. They do.
You're
Based on the
OnlyFans
leaks that
expert.
I've seen.
I've seen some people on there. They do.
It just has to be
OnlyFans
good.
is also, it's not like it's necessarily not all nude anymore. So
Oh, that's true.
depends what they're doing
Yeah, I
on
forgot
there.
you're breaking boundaries.
Some people are Drew Montana.
Some people are just having a good time on there.
It is the under for white guy picks. You guys said like 5 or 6.
I said 4.
That was
I
the
knew it
4.
would be
We knew it
him
was
or
him, yeah.
Mason Graham.
Okay.
I was just making conversation.
All we're trying to do here.
You know what the knock is on Mason Graham, Ben?
You said what?
You know, or no, on Will Campbell. You know what the knock on him is?
With a knock on him is?
Yeah.
Character concerns.
Nope. No.
No.
Short arms.
You think so?
Yeah,
But he
turns
has
out they
fluidity
measured
on
him
the
wrong.
on the field, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess he does have fluidity on the
Which
field.
one is this?
Will Campbell, guy that just got drafted.
Oh, the white guy.
Short arms.
Well, we do tend to have those.
Too many big hats.
In comparison, the problem is, you know, you're looking at people on a spreadsheet and you're going, okay, well, statistically, the average of arm length is like 6'7".
Yeah.
You got a lot of guys with long arms. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also can't see if you're not moving. That's one of his big issues.
I wonder how long.
Okay.
I wonder how long
Yeah.
your arms are. Ben, measure the tape measures right there. Can you measure your arm length real quick?
Gotcha.
Isn't
I need to know your
isn't
wingspan.
your full wingspan supposed to be like your height?
Yeah, that's like average, I think.
Yeah.
No, you got to do his full. Yeah.
Well, he's
Get it to the.
Well, then why then sit
All
back
right,
down?
Wait,
then.
I got you. I got you.
You do arm, dude, and you double it.
Stretch all the way out, baby.
Look how easy that was, Rusty.
So, all right. So it's 6'2", your wingspan. 6'2".
Wow.
there. You go.
74 inches.
Rusty, do you want to find out yours?
And that's a theory I have of
I
me.
know my wingspan.
I have lanky arms because I
6'2".
What are you, a bird, dude?
Huh?
What are you, a bird? Who knows their wingspan? That's
it's-
fucking crazy.
I mean, you're counting Ben's chest in here. We don't really need that little chest.
But that's the
That's
wingspan.
that's counted
No,
in
no, I
wingspan.
know.
Yeah, that's part of wingspan. That's the thing. I should be 6'2", but I starved myself as a child. That's why I'm 5'10". Very, very tragic backstory. I should be.
I didn't eat
6'2".
vegetables.
That's why I like to
think
tell
would've
girls
been
at the
taller.
bar.
This is this
I'll
is.
be like, I'll be like, check out the wingspan though.
I was
Ben, do you
picturing
mind
this
checking
as
me?
like a hinge
I got
prompt.
Yeah, I was.
It's actually I was
anorexic in fifth grade.
malnourished by choice.
Oh wait, Drew, you got to go to middle finger.
We're looking at a. Well, Dan, no, a 6-foot wingspan.
6 foot.
It sounded generous. It sounded like you fudged the numbers a little.
Ben, how tall are
Dude,
you?
I'm a shot blocker.
I'm 5'10", 6'2".
I'm a
wingspan.
natural
That's
shot
crazy, is
blocker.
what I'm telling you.
Wait, can you
think-
measure
Dude, I'm
mine? I'm
machine
curious
to
now.
beat.
I feel like I have.
Crazy.
I feel like my arms are too long for my body.
Dude, someone's got to redo mine. There's no way I have a 5'11" wingspan, dude. I fucking put people's shit off the glass. I swear to God, dude. Double white guys back to back.
Yo,
5'10",
All right.
5'7", so.
Shanty on the board.
5'10".
Rusty saying
On a
I
5'7"
know my
boy.
wingspan is the craziest shit ever.
Yeah, you don't have to
You
measure it. Don't
know
worry
your
about it. I know it.
wingspan.
5'10" wingspan's pretty impressive. Bro, this is what I was saying.
Nah, you messed it, bro. It's over.
You can't measure your own wingspan. Yeah, Rusty has no birds of a feather, man. He's got no one to measure.
Was that like 80 inches?
No. You did it wrong.
No, it's fine. I know that I was 74.
Oh, hell yeah. The stream's a few seconds delayed, so I'm about to watch Rusty fuck up this.
I wonder if
No, I
my
look good.
poppy jumped on.
Can you get wingspan lengthening surgery?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care about my height at all.
No, I look like a scarecrow. That looks good.
I am
I need
5'7".
tendon extenders.
Whose wingspan was less than their height? Is that why they're calling this guy short arm?
Miguel's been pretty quiet about the wingspan.
Mason Graham just went.
I'm crushing you guys. What are you talking
Will
about?
Campbell
You guys are
and
all
Mason
fucking
Graham
short.
also has
Yeah,
short
how
arms.
tall are you? Like
Yeah,
6
Mason
foot?
Graham's the main one.
One doctor one time told me 6'2".
Whoa.
I was standing as tall as I could, and I
Is
think
he a
that
Chinese guy looking up?
is a lady, and I
He's
think
like,
she was being nice to me.
6'3", I don't know. He's like, you're a giant. You're the biggest guy I've ever seen.
It was like my first year in college, and I was like trying as hard as I could to stand up straight, and she was like, 6'2", good job.
Oh, good
You know,
job.
She said, "Good job."
No,
What is Mason Graham?
I just think she was being
Yeah, you
generous
could tell in her
because
tone,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Cowgirl, you're being too nice tonight. Another $5.
Cowgirl, you're
Cowgirl, I'm
busting
gonna
time.
fucking smooch you, lady.
Cowgirl, you
That's
gonna get
cool with
smooched.
you.
She's just sitting on her phone.
Turn vibe on.
There does need to be a Midnight Accountant theme song.
Oh yeah. We can
We
make it.
We'll talk to Crack next week.
Yeah.
That's next week, right?
Oh yeah, if Crack is listening, please make the Midnight
Oh,
Accountant
but
song.
we're cooking up something.
I know. I heard his verse. I haven't heard yours yet. Or no,
you
I
heard
heard. No, I heard Jarbs.
Yeah.
Bobby is my sleeper pick for the song, man. He went crazy.
Is Crack's verse?
Crazy
Is Crack's
on the
verse
song.
ready?
Yeah, I just heard it.
Oh,
He snapped.
When you read
snapped?
Bobby's writing,
Of course he
his
snapped.
flow
Yeah,
is
of course.
so different.
The flow is insane. He's really a flow-heavy writer. We've talked about
I've
it.
only seen
Yeah, I'm all flow.
I've
Dude,
only
it's
seen the
Bobby's
Instagram
new
videos.
metal influence.
The new metal.
Yeah, dude, you definitely go hard as fuck.
wait, who's Crack in the song?
Me.
Crack is
He's
him.
you. Okay.
Mason Graham has a 78-inch wingspan, which is 6'5", and he's 6'3". So he's about kind of how
actually
we're
pretty
built.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he doesn't really have short arms.
Yeah, I don't know
Well-
why they.
So that's what I was
Knock
saying.
on
That's
him.
not really a knock, in my opinion, man.
He's built like us.
66 Batman theme style. Exactly. That's the Midnight Accountant.
Cracky, baby.
Midnight.
Crack is one of my favorite dudes, dude.
Is Crack in here?
What a talent. What a generational
Yeah,
talent.
The threshold
And just the
measurement,
really the
though,
apple of my eye as
the
well.
threshold
Yeah, shout
measurement for
out.
elite D tackle arms is around 34 inches, and his are 32.
Oh, so he has a wide chest and his
Yes.
arms are. Oh, so we actually were measuring
I
incorrectly.
know.
But how do you?
Well,
measure
right,
it
you were
from
talking to the
that?
draft king over here.
I
The draft, the original draft king.
I didn't want to
I'm
do
the
a whole
FanDuel
spaz
dude.
thing.
The
but yes,
titular.
there are different
I
measurements.
debate everything you
Wingspan
say.
and arm
I'm the
length are
FanDuel.
different measurements.
Where's the tape? Roll back the tape.
What are some other
Raiders?
draft
I was
sites?
just
I was
trying to.
trying, it was
I was like,
scrambling my brain.
yeah,
Like,
I'm MGM.
Rob's the BovadaCasino.com.
Yeah, I'm bet 1, 2, 3.
Don't Raiders chicks feel like they drug dudes? Like just something about their like they got like that Cardi B drug dudes look.
Yeah, but I think that's like sick.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly the appeal.
Yeah, unfortunately, ratchet hoes get my dick hard.
I mean,
where are we going here?
there's a lot of Mexicans. The Raiders fans,
Genty.
like they like.
Yeah, Genty.
Oh, are they Vegas now?
Genty.
Yeah.
Because if you don't take
But-
the
That's still a
Broncos
lot
will
of
come up.
Mexicans.
Yeah, there he is.
I like that.
If you don't take him there, the Broncos come up. Also,
That's a fun pick.
I have the 101 in Dynasty, dude. Fucking Genty all day.
Fun pick. Look at his mom's ass. That's unbelievable.
Dude, that's why he's
Ashton's
untackleable, dude.
Mom's cheeked up.
Oh my! Look at her. That thing's shaped like the world, bro. Her ass crazy.
That's where his center of gravity comes from. It was
From
like
his
Miguel
mom's
saying
ass.
how you get stem cells from sex. He got his mom's
This
center
guy,
of gravity.
this guy does have the best balance in the entire draft, and it's because his mom's ass centers him.
Yeah, no, for sure. She's always pulling him in. Cowgirl said I've saved people's life in the ER with Come Talk Philly podcast playing in my AirPod. That's crazy.
She's sucking a bullet out of someone's leg, dude, and it's fucking
Naeem
like fucking
being like,
rainy,
"That's
going
gay,
like
bro."
kumquat hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you suck a bullet out of a guy's leg, as Naeem's saying, that's gay, bruh. You sync up and you just ascend into heaven immediately.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how you break the matrix.
Yeah.
You just vibrate out of here.
You end up just in the computer. You're like, whoa.
That's what happened in the video earlier. Someone got in there.
Yes, come out to the show in Philly May 3rd. Crack doing the after party, dude.
Everybody, please come to that. Live Digital Bazooka,
And-
4:30 p.m., May 3rd at Helium, and then Crack Amico after party. It's going to be a goddamn blast.
And also Dork Court
the
on
following
fucking
day.
Yes.
yeah, the next day, the Wigger weekend.
Me and Crack Amico on Dork
Whoa.
Court.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts,
It's going
dude.
to be nuts.
Dude, that's like a getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Wig Fest.
That really is.
This is Wake Fest.
That is like
Yeah.
how at a festival you'll like forget about your real life. Like on that middle day, you
It
know
is
what I
funny
mean?
to
Like, you
imagine-
can't imagine going back to work and your fucking fat wife and shit.
It's
like,
funny to imagine on May 2nd, Philly Airport is just full of like white dudes in Jason Williams jerseys. We're here for Wigfest. Just traffic is crazy in the city that week.
The first inaugural, dude.
They got lineups of all guys with teardrop tattoos. It's like, which one was it? He said he was here for Wigfest.
Dude, I love that blue field.
I love a blue field. They've been one of my they're probably top 3 college for me.
But why can't it be different colored fields? Why is it always green?
Because nobody's a damn innovator like Boise State is, dude. Everyone wants to be Joe. I agree.
I think
We know
most
that ain't
NFL
grass.
stadiums at this point are actually grass again.
there's
Yeah?
Well, yeah,
I
turf
think-
is bad.
yeah.
That's part of it.
I'm pretty sure grass.
That's why the
People
fucking
tear their
every
ACLs
time-
all the time on turf. Every time people go to MetLife and play
Yeah.
at the Giants stadium,
Yeah.
they get fucked up.
Really?
The Giants.
Is the
yeah.
Eagles grass?
Yep.
No, I think grass went extinct a while ago. I think it's some kind of crazy hybrid GMO shit.
No, it's grass.
You
Yeah.
can still paint the whole thing blue. It can
Or
be blue
red. Or
grass.
yes. Yeah. I
Bluegrass.
get what you're saying.
Unbelievable.
You're putting it together.
Ding da dong da ding dong. But the blue is my favorite color.
Because they paint the end zones, so.
Philly does feel like a city where people would believe that grass went extinct.
Yeah, the grass is
It,
gone.
it feels post-apocalyptic here. There's a lot of nice stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that makes me think that you guys are living in like 100 years from now after World War III.
Nah, I saw a blade of
yeah.
grass coming through the cobblestone. I cut down that invasive species, bro. I said, not my ecosystem.
Dude, it was a
The
lady.
fuck out of here.
It was a lady. This is like 2 days in a row this has happened. There's been somebody on my front steps when I go to leave. And the lady that was there today, she had been there before. This is my first time seeing this lady.
Yeah.
And I like opened the door and she was there and she was like, oh, my bad. And she had like 5 bags with her, like starts picking up all her shit. And I was like, you can't be here. I was like, I live here. She was like, I ain't know nobody was home. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I live here. I'm like, you can't be here. This happens all the time. She was like, it don't happen all the time. This only the 3rd time this happened. I'm like, this is too many times for it to happen.
How many times?
Yeah, I'm like,
too many times.
How
for
many
you?
times do you have to get hit with a fucking screen door in the head before you're like, different house?
This lady is so like having a house is so foreign to her that she has no idea like what to expect as a homeowner.
She turned
Like,
around. No,
like,
and she
I
said
figure,
that.
like what every other day there must be someone on your stoop.
She said that as 2 like young kids were walking by her. She was like, "It's only the 3rd time. I don't be here like that." And then the 2 like it was like a 10-year-old girl and her little brother. And the little girl looked at me and she was like, "She's crazy." And I was like, "I know, I know."
She
That's
thinks
what
the
I'm
stoop
saying.
is a house.
Oh, yo,
City
I tried
life
to.
is just different.
I on the way here, I drove past a Goodwill outlet store.
Yes.
Craig
We
said,
got
"Be
those.
nice to your
It
steps,
was
mom."
closed. I pulled over, dude. I flipped to you and I
Stepmom
went.
is
I
very
wanted to
good.
see what it was about. Everything was in buckets. I've never seen this,
Yeah.
and they told me it was closed, so I didn't get to go. But we gotta go back.
I'm down.
Buy
Ticket for a
everything by
Pittsburgh
the
show coming soon.
What's up?
All the tickets are coming soon, and I'm gonna make a damn link tree tomorrow or the next day. I'm just waiting to get all the links. June 8th. Sorry.
No, Goodwill Outlet's just the move, and you get to buy clothes by like poundage or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the sickest.
Yeah,
place
it's like
you can go.
$1.69
This is one of the
per
only things that we're
gallon.
gonna talk about tonight that I kind of understand. So if we
Dude,
can linger
I've
on this
never
topic.
seen this shit. We gotta go.
They do
That's where I get all my bare
business
naked
like it's
lady
Epstein's Island. Like, they're like, everything came from someone else, and you buy it by the pound.
Ben, does it feel weird being here as a guest?
As a guest, it's kind of nice because I get to drink the water bottles. That's pretty cool. Big that's for guests.
That is
never
for
for me. So kind of a step up, actually.
Use the hand soap.
Was that a talk when you lived here and then you got into the water bottles?
No, we never really talked whenever I lived here.
It was a lot of how was work, and then he would go to sleep, and then
It do kind of be like that though. Like my last roommate, Rob, like I think like you kind of expect that it's gonna be like more like we're hanging out all the time, but it's truly just me going into my room, not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
well, I'm a downstairs
I do
guy.
like the what up.
Well, I was roommates with your ex. I don't know if you remember. She freaked out on me because she was like, "This isn't what I picture. I thought we would like make dinner together and stuff." And I was
no, it's
like,
never that.
That was my issue
"Stop
with Drew.
watching Nick at Night, dude."
Yeah.
you're fucking
Ben
gay,
eats
dude.
sardines and eggs. We're not making dinner together. We're not eating sardine omelets, dude.
But imagine if you did though. That is nice. Like the
I
the
fed you
image
all
of
the time.
I
That is true.
literally,
I fed Ben
watched
all
him-
the time,
Yeah,
dude.
you know what I used to? Well, I guess
I watched him eat a plate of salmon and scrambled eggs separate.
That's great.
I had sardines before coming here, but Drew, the thing is, Drew will offer me dinner if a girl's over because it's a cool move to offer dinner. If a girl's over, so if a girl would come over, I'd be on the couch like a dog.
That's so sweet. Wait, what? Sorry.
I'd just be here like a dog, just wait.
You a dog, bro.
That is how you have to treat your roommates. My Drew,
He would sit on the steps. Ben would sit on the steps, and we'd be
And
eating
whimper.
we'd be eating bowls of good chili. I'd be like, "Do you want something?" He'd be like, "Yes." Just run over and just eat it straight out the crock pot.
As soon as I get my bowl, I'm upstairs.
He's sitting on the steps with Drew's slippers in his mouth.
Bro, I'm just over there shaking, slobber's coming out.
Jets, pick is in.
Membu.
Armand Membu. Ooh.
But
Easy.
How'd y'all know?
Fish in a barrel.
Yeah, fish in a barrel, brother.
This is easy.
That was an easy pick. The Jets
This
need
was-
help on the line. That's probably the best lineman left.
You can follow the coaching connections. You can follow the interviews and
Very
they just
coachable
liked him.
player.
This is where it shakes
that
up.
is,
These
if
next two,
the Niners
three
were
picks,
gonna
we have no
move
idea.
up for a guy, I wanted them to take him.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that you guys were gonna look to move up. You just have 11 picks this year or something like that.
Well, like all in the third because we had black coaches.
Yeah. Hey, dude, that's the move. We
Dude, that's
invented that
the
shit.
Niners. That's
We
the
invented that
Niners'
shit, dude.
entire fucking shit.
Yeah, dude.
Have a black
Dog.
coach, and then they go be
He's a
a head
beast.
coach somewhere else. You get like all the picks.
Yeah, it's NFL slavery system, dude.
And hey, I mean, fucking, at least one of them is doing great.
Oh wait, Pike Von Dooms.
Oh, and
says, give
what's
us-
his name
tell Ben
on
do the
Miami
dishes
is
before he leaves.
technically black.
Oh, Ben, you do owe 1 dishes.
Cowgirl.
Remember
It's
the
a lady's
coupon
job
book
to
you
cook and
gave Drew
clean.
for his
Yeah, that's why
birthday?
we told Ben to do it.
But wait for him to cash in
Didn't
the
Ben
free
give
hug.
you a coupon book for
Folks.
massages and dishes for your birthday?
No, Ben left a room full of shit.
I'm
and-
picking it up.
and moved
I will be
out.
back.
Damn, the loneliest monk
Ben
said
abandoned me with a
Rob
dirty
looking
room
handsome as
full of-
hell.
Oh, that's
Clothes on
Jake.
the
Thank you, Jake.
dresser.
Also, Jake, I have to send check out that thing you sent me, brother.
If anyone is actually watching for draft stuff, anyone in the chat, you guys fucking think the Panthers go defense or receiver here?
Yeah, chat. Let's talk actual football here.
Because
what are we
this
thinking?
is something where all offseason I was like, they're going defense. And just today I was like, oh no, they're going receiver.
I told you yesterday they go Tet here.
They're going Tet McMillan, yeah.
Yeah, he's the fun pick.
Well, Bryce started being good at the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
They need help too. Adam Thielen's not it for your number
He's a
two.
big body.
Okay,
He
well,
knows
first of
he
all,
can execute
relax.
his
Adam
own.
He had a
Thielen
great
is
year.
the GOAT.
He had a great year.
a great year, dude.
Execute
No,
It's every year.
No, yeah, he's the man.
He's the most. I mean, obviously, he's like fucking 36 and white.
He's the man.
You can't rely on him for too long, but still, so far, he's like Emmanuel Sanders.
They were talking about trading Thielen, so I thought they were going to target a slot, but they really need a big body guy. Here you go.
What?
Picks
What are
in.
they gonna get
It's
for
either
Thielen in
Jalen
the
Walker or Ted
Ted.
McMillan.
Gary Vaynerchuk is like,
Or-
yeah. he wants to buy them, right?
Yo,
Yeah.
it's funny because
What's
Jets
going on
fans
right
are
now?
just celebrating
Gary
not
V
throwing
wants
the
to buy
pick
the
away.
Jets. That's like his-
grind every day, you
Is Gary Vee still rich?
What?
Gary Vee still like doing his thing?
Yeah, he's still doing his thing, but I think he fell off a little bit.
I thought by now that
Gary Vee
he
is a
like would have
fucking
got
retard.
caught up in like a crypto scheme or something and be.
So I think he
30 hours a day, every day. Grind.
I think
Wake up mindset.
he was crushing it because he did predict a lot of stuff, but then I think he was wrong about the NFTs, and then he fell off. Everyone stopped believing him.
Yeah.
That's just my
That was pretty much the last time I feel like I heard about him was like during the last crypto cycle.
yeah. He believes in the future a lot. I'll give him that. And you know what?
Well,
I did kind of like him.
Not
on
in the
LinkedIn.
immediate future.
'Cause when I was doing like the bullshit like office job stuff, like I had to do a lot of like LinkedIn marketing. That was like my job.
Yeah.
And it was nice seeing him curse on there because people would freak out. They're like, "Well, I don't think this is the place for that, Gary Vee."
That's his.
And it made me
that
feel a
is
little
his
free.
brand.
Yeah.
Rusty, could you, when you come back in,
You want
grab
people to
a
think
mic and a
you're
cord
not
out
a
of that bag
jackass? Like,
yeah.
on the floor? Thank you.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
and that's fucking stupid. The way that I grew up as an immigrant.
Yeah, dude. I would love to say like as an immigrant. But
Lazy
alas,
Boy wants to know,
okay.
is the cruise wearing guy liner? No, dude. Those things just pop.
Yeah, dude, he's just beautiful.
Yeah,
naturally.
I've been getting that my whole life, brother. I'm just blessed with these damn motherfucking lashes.
Did
I
you
have to
ever wear
tell
a
you.
guy liner though?
Never.
Remember when
Not even,
what,
like, as,
was
like, a
it
band
Tata
member?
thought you were gay
Never had
just because of your beautiful eyes
Oh yeah, all the time. and my behavior
and the gay shit
and my disposition.
and because I kept saying gay shit to her.
Yeah.
That was so fucking funny. Yo, I was trying to get her for door court, and she was like, "Yeah, when." And like the next one that I've scheduled or like that I can set up would be after her hip surgery. And she's not gonna walk 4 flights up my apartment to, you know.
Yeah.
So,
What a queen.
and hopefully at some point in the future, but yeah,
Yeah.
She's so funny.
horrible.
She did
timing.
Bazooka this past weekend, and I mean, all-time performance.
It's truly all you can ask for from a lady.
She called the dispensary and just did regular Tata shit where she was like the coolest person ever on the phone. She was like, and she luckily got a cool black guy on the phone, so they were vibing immediately. And she was like, "Listen, brother, like I'm plugged in. I got 1,000 pounds of the best weed you ever seen. Like I'm trying to sell you guys weed." And the guy was like, "All right, man, we can set that up." And she was like, "I also sell coke. I sell heroin." And he's like, all right. He's like, we can make that happen. He's like, bro, come through. Like we could talk business. And then at the end, she goes, "All right, this is a fucking setup. This is the FBI." I was like, yo, chill. You can't. It's like, the only rule on Bazooka is that don't impersonate a police officer.
Did you have to cut that out?
No, we left it in.
All right. That's so funny, dude.
Is
Yes.
Naeem actually gonna be here?
Naeem said he's coming through in a minute.
I think I had another cord that
That one
actually might
works.
be longer.
All right, word.
That won't do. That simply will not do.
Shout out, Pike. Yeah, I know I've told this so many times, but when Tata thought I was gay, she put her titties on my back, like on each shoulder.
Back when she thought you were gay,
Yeah,
and now the illusion's been lifted.
yeah, but maybe she would still do it. I don't know, but truly, I was in heaven. It was like one of the coolest things that ever happened.
This could be a power couple. You
Dude.
and Tata would be nice.
Oh my God, yeah,
Naeem,
Tata might be the love of my life.
Naeem weighed one of Tata's tits for science purposes.
Yeah.
Well, his only scale was he's like, I've held a newborn baby. I know what babies feel like. He's kind of like picked
He
up.
lifted him up.
Picks in.
Who do we go here? Shamar Stewart.
Pat-
All right. I knew that, yeah.
That's not bad.
All right, so I missed on the Hunter thing, but everything else has fallen pretty chalky with my final mock. Very interested in Colston Loveland.
Did you put Tat at 8 in the final mock?
I did.
What do you
This
think
is
about-
a
what do you
very
think about
dude
Tet, Drew?
crib.
McMillan, you like him?
Yeah, there's no bitches living here.
Damn, we have more lady fans than I thought.
No, shout out to the ladies. It's because I'm a sex symbol.
The idea of like Tata shaking you, and in that moment you being at peak sexuality and her being completely empty of it is really funny to me.
Yeah.
Like you guys are both in pure bliss, but she thought that she was in a safe space, and you knew you were in a safe
Chat,
space.
give me
And I knew it.
chat real quick. Give me 50 in quotes sex symbol.
Yes,
Thank
please.
you.
Your head in between her boobs, it was like a fucking one of these things doesn't belong. Like
50 sex
just
symbol.
your bald head.
Dude, my face was hot.
Tata's bosom probably does feel really safe because it's like a motherly bosom, but also like you're protected
Look at
like
this
a
guy.
strong woman.
Fucking Tata McMillan.
Yes.
This guy's a
Tata
beast.
McMillan.
He's gonna be the next Jamar Chase. Hot take. He's gonna be the best receiver in the league in 2 years.
Blueberry, you're too kind to me, baby.
Boy's a dog.
Oh wait, I gotta share this to Instagram. Should I share this to Instagram, chat?
Yeah.
Should Instagram know what we're doing?
Saints pick is in already.
All right, I gotta take a cool
It's either
picture.
what, Jalen, Shamar, or Michael.
I think they'll like that.
Thank you, Miguel.
Legend.
Chat, give me 50 Miguels in the chat. After the sex symbols.
Let me get 50 subscriptions to Dork Court in the chat.
Chat, let me get $50 in the chat.
No, but do subscribe to Dork Court, guys.
Please subscribe to Dork Court.
It's called Dork Court. You can look it up right now. It's Dork Court.
You guys already know what it is.
I will
The
be
gay
pissed.
kill Tony, dude. Get on Dork Court. The truly gay kill Tony.
If Kill Tony admitted it was for retards by retards.
We have way less retards.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm always trying. I'm always trying to get them, and then like the chat actually kind of spazzes on them.
Yeah. And then they find out you're on the 4th floor. You're like, never mind.
Yeah, true.
You got guys in wheelchairs downstairs. I'm like, I'm here for Dork Court.
For real, I've had people that were too fat to do it.
I was thinking there needs to be like Kill Tonys for like every profession where like there's like a panel of like established surgeons like watching like open mic surgeons like do shit and they're like, damn, you fucking suck.
Let's get Foster
You
and
call that
Pups
an
to do a
incision?
blue collar fucking Kill Tony where it's like fucking you
Where
gotta,
it's
like
actually funny.
stall some fucking wood in front of them.
Oh.
That would be so nice.
So where did you
just
start
me.
tiling?
Big hammer for you.
I guess that's why you're nobody's apprentice.
For you.
Take
Little
this little
screwdriver.
hammer.
You got a little screwdriver.
I'm just picturing Tony trying to fix something. It's really funny. Like picture Tony Hinchcliffe trying to fix anything.
I'd imagine he does it with the same energy as like the dudes in Zoolander had before they blew up the gas station. You know what I mean? I feel like ass out squirting gas.
Tony Hinchcliffe's toolbox has whatever device they use to spay dogs in it. Like he shows up to do a plumbing job with like a fucking vagina remover.
Yeah, I want to see him unclog a toilet. Oh god damn it.
Yo, you heard it here first.
Puts the
Tony
plunger and just
Hinchcliffe
throws it.
circumcises
Yeah,
women.
I feel like he talks to himself. He's like, Tony, I thought I told you not to crap
Almost
like
throws
that.
This plunger needs some lube.
He spits on the plunger.
He gets a Corvette with custom license plate lay pipe.
The pipe.
It's very funny.
You better be careful, dude.
No, I don't care. I'll shave my head. I'm retiring from caring.
No, please get me on that show. I think that guy rules and he's hilarious and stuff.
Yeah, he's obviously the best and the tallest.
I think he's cool and straight.
He's so tall and so cool.
If you guys have a problem with me, you got to talk to Naeem about Twitter. That's all I'm gonna say. You think I'm making enemies? No one gives a shit what I say.
I'm a fan. I do watch the show every week.
I know you do. You're always. I come over and I'm like, can we watch something else?
Do you,
Yeah,
you really
can
do?
leave. Yeah, I actually do.
I never did, which is so funny to like do knock off Kill Tony, and I never watch that. I actually even skipped his episodes of Rogan. When I used to listen to every episode of Rogan, I hated.
Shador Sanders. Whoa, who?
Kelvin Banks.
You
Now,
missed
all
that
right,
one.
So this is. I did miss this one. This is interesting. Actually, odds on them going O-line was something like plus 10,000. Like you could have made
I
a
remember that,
fucking
yeah.
mint off that.
Yo, watch
so-
the Niners take Shador Sanders with the 11th
Kelvin
pick.
Banks, one of the. I actually had him going to
He's
you
crying.
guys
It just
in
set
San
in.
Fran.
Yeah.
It's
His
sad, man.
versatility for
Mama, get over
guard.
here.
Th-
Mama,
This shit gets me
Mama.
emotional.
I told you, Mama. I'm gonna buy you a house, Mama.
I do want to see that because, like, you know, he's like iced out and like they seem like they're doing pretty well. Like, I would love all them to be wearing like potato sacks. You know what I mean? Like, truly, like in poverty.
No.
like see them from like the
Charlie
Kensington
Bucket's
camp.
family. Like they check in on the camera. He's in bed with his grandparents and like
Yeah, like Willy Wonka.
they're eating cabbage soup and he's like, "Who, me?"
No, what if you saw the whole family from the
Potatoes,
Kensington
that-
live stream and they're all on the curb?
Rob's like, I love a rags to riches story. My only problem, not enough rags.
Where's the rag? Make with the rags.
A lot of riches.
Rusty, I saw your
A
breakdown.
lot of riches.
and
The richest.
I saw you having the Niners taking an offensive tackle, and the thing is, like, I get why that makes sense to you, but you have to recognize John Lynch will never draft. I don't know why.
I agree. I went back and forth on giving you guys D-line or O-line, and I went with Kelvin Banks specifically because he's very strong and he has versatility to play inside or tackle.
Yes.
I thought maybe the versatility and the pedigree would get you guys to say, fuck, we got to rebuild from the inside
Where
out.
did the Bears go here?
You're
No,
still sitting
we're
pretty for O-line in the second round. Bears, I thought were a threat to take Kelvin Banks also. They told Braxton Jones, who's already like fucking, huge, to bulk up. So I was like, oh, you want a strong guy? Like,
So the Bears did a lot of offensive line shit in free agency.
for my mock to stay intact, they need to take Tyler Warren here, which I think is possible.
I think that's the move, probably. Him or
Tyler Warren, they
maybe
could
Shamar Stewart.
They could go Shamar. I don't think so though. I think that Ben Johnson's more inclined to go offense here. I can see Tyler Warren. I could see Amarian Hampton. Like, the fact of the matter is, like, he's a minus 15,000 favorite to be a first round pick. He's going in the first round at some point.
Amari and Hampton.
Yeah, running back, North Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, 10.
Yeah, it's possible.
It happened a couple years ago
Yeah.
with Gibbs and Bijan.
Ben Johnson. Like, my thing is, I treat like a coach who comes from another organization as having the philosophy of where they came from until they prove otherwise. Ben Johnson came from the Lions. The Lions get their fucking guy. They don't care if he's small. They don't care if he's ugly. They get their guy.
These are like very Americana ladies, you know?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is Laura and Ivanka Trump.
Yeah.
Did you just unknowingly look at Trumps and be like, dude, these are fucking...
American. Yeah. I feel like I would never be able to date one of these ladies because they would expect too much from me.
I can't wait to re-download Madden tomorrow.
The NFL's in such a tough spot because their fan base is so fucking, like, right-wing. But they're
What'd I
going to
do?
watch football no matter what.
Is it the arm around Rob? I'm sorry.
No, I was
Sorry,
just laughing
dude.
at Rob. He's just I'm like, Chad, drop 50 euro enoughs for Rob.
I've been waiting for 50 sex symbols for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
50 You're Enoughs for Rob is my new favorite Lifetime original movie.
Last year we got 50 Rusties. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's going to happen this year.
But that did come from me, like, almost in a blackout, yelling at
You
them to
were-
do it.
Chat's not.
like, do it!
They're not as active this year. It's only 78 people in the chat. Once we get to 100, we're going to demand 50 Rusties.
Yes.
Send this to 22 more of your boys.
Which is crazy because we're the biggest we've ever been. We got to be bigger than we were last year.
Yeah, no, you're
Ah,
right.
dude.
Yo, make with the attendance.
This is epic, dude.
I
We
do
got
think
82 now. Let's go.
Are they? They're booing the Bears. Yeah, that makes sense.
Boo.
Damn, we got 2 urinals.
Chat, shout out to the Bears. We'll be in Chicago.
Yo, the Bears.
Me
are
and Naeem
so
will be in Chicago.
fucking-
Yes.
we'll be in
The Bears are one of the oldest teams in the NFL, and they just came up with the Bear Claw last year. That's fucking insane.
They just came up with that?
Yeah, last year.
What were they doing before?
Nothing. They didn't have a thing.
Well, that's because they were old. They were before the things were made.
Nah, Eagles have things.
Yeah, but they were new.
No, we're
You
one
had
of
to
the
make a
oldest
thing
teams.
to stick out.
This is an interesting one.
What?
My mom died.
Why did he start with yesterday? That was crazy.
Yesterday, the Bears picked. My
Yesterday,
favorite, one of
Ben
my
Johnson
favorite
had a
memories
dream.
in Durag history. I just saw this clip pop up the other day. But it was when Naeem was like, he's like, you know what I was thinking about yesterday? Danny, look up. And then me and Rob were like, look up Naeem Ali memories yesterday. you were like Naeem Ali tomorrow.
Yeah, like, fuck it, let's get crazy. Naeem Ali tomorrow.
He's like, you know, it was crazy that I thought about yesterday. Danny, look up. And then he just paused for a minute.
That was so fun.
We
That-
used to have a good time.
Yeah,
That-
you gotta
that
take
was
a week
fun.
off, do a greatest hit, do a clip show.
We should.
Can
like,
somebody
Don't-
make a
don't
greatest
do a
hits of
clip
us?
show. Don't take a week
That would
off.
be so awesome.
Oh, damn, we're down to 69. What happened?
Yeah, we should do like a sitcom episode where they do like flashbacks and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
AV camera.
we do need like Family Guy cutscenes of everything.
You gotta
Yeah.
call back
If
to
I'm-
things that have never happened.
Yeah.
You're like, that's kinda like that one
Remember,
time.
yeah.
Remember when we all served in Vietnam? It just goes to us walking through Nam.
Let's pre-film like a sketch for you guys, and you can cut away to it during an episode.
I'm down.
Ooh.
Like that's that one time Drew was black,
Hold on.
and then we'll cut away to
You
Drew.
know
Hold
what's
on,
funny? You know
Hold
how
on.
much harder it would be to do a clips episode?
Oh yeah.
It would be so much fucking work.
It's so much more work.
Loveland. All right, tight
Over
end.
Tyler Warren. Crazy.
So Warren's still on the board.
Damn,
They blew
who
it.
even was their tight end this year?
Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet, and I like Cole
Colston
Kmet.
Loveland's a fat boy slot. He ran 60% of his snaps out wide in college.
That's a good
Yeah.
pick. I would have taken Tyler Warren.
Well, in the modern NFL, you really got to just get a tall wide receiver.
What's a normal starting
Who
salary?
got Colston?
Why is
For
the Bears
football
did? You really like Colston Loveland?
What do you mean for like a rookie draft?
I thought he was going to the Chargers.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Depends. Quarterbacks get more.
Look at the black people
you got
not
like
interacting with
5 or
anyone.
10 million
bro.
Did you notice?
Your pick's in.
Oh, they're quick.
You
They
didn't
were
wait.
ready.
You sprinted.
They knew
You're-
exactly who they
it's
wanted.
Shamar Stewart, maybe? You're so hyped.
Yeah,
right
Shamar.
Greatest hits is Drew giving that fake head.
Or
When did I
Michael
give
Williams.
fake head? Greatest hits is just Drew hitting a backwood for 10 minutes. Yeah.
I would like a backwood compilation.
Somebody should just make an hour-long compilation of just me.
It's like a fireside thing that you play, just like to.
Just with like
set the
slurping.
ambiance
No,
in the
yeah,
room.
do that and then like heavy rain for the audio
it's
of
an
it.
8-hour
People
loop.
will fall asleep to just me.
No, you know
Drew
when
backwood hits to fall asleep to.
you got me thinking with the fire thing.
Someone please make that.
You know when Sirius Black like showed up in the fire?
No, he's not here yet.
No, Naeem's the most non-serious Black I know. But
Unserious black.
the most unserious Black I know. But if you were in the fire, dude, smoking that thing,
Hey,
that would be nice on loop. I would throw that
Hey,
up on Christmas to
we-
Feliz Navidad.
we
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna do
wrote
Yule
that.
log.
Hey Rob. Hey Rob.
That'd be really nice.
Hey, we wrote that. That's the script from Attention Horse.
Is that really
Yeah, you didn't just have an idea. You had this idea 2 years ago.
with the fire?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's the white devil who appears in the fire smoking a blunt.
Yeah,
you wrote this 2
yeah.
years ago,
Oh my
bud.
God.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow. Yes. Oh my God.
Look
Two
at the-
Laquavius.
Just have an
Big,
idea.
big-
Dueling
moves.
Laquavii.
Big moves.
Oof, and they're being gay with each other too.
I like that.
Wow, he's really small for an NFL player. That kid in the oh, okay, it's the other guy.
Chat, we're
Pike
losing
wants to
steam.
know.
59. Come on.
Pike
Your
wants to
fucking
know
boys are
when the first Chinese player is getting taken.
Chinese player will be drafted on the year of the dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Chinese pope before you have a Chinese football player.
Oh yeah.
Well-
do you think Chinese Pope is up next?
There's
we already know who the
there's a
Pope is.
kicker, which
Or
was
is it gonna be
Young
Black
Ho.
Pope?
Young Hoku. I'm thinking it's either gonna be
It's Korean.
Was he not drafted?
Pius. There's a guy named Pius.
Oh, yeah, it's Korean.
who's running for
I can't tell them apart.
and then Mbongo Basengu.
Thank
is
God we
the
don't have
number
to.
2.
Can you imagine?
Oogie
if
bop.
our intelligences apart?
If we had to be able
Oh,
to.
thank God we live so far away from there. Jesus, that'd be so much work.
I
mean,
I would
believe
need flashcards.
Amen.
I know the phone of the Vatican's ringing off the hook right now.
Oh,
Y'all hiring?
dude, what I would do to
Fly on
be
the wall in that cathedral,
Dude,
man.
to be
oh yeah, dude, to be a fly on the wall for the
Fly in the
conclave
air,
would go
dude.
crazy.
There's a fly in the air tonight.
Yeah, Bongo's a very coachable pope.
Mbongo.
Everyone knows we go crazy for the papacy.
Rob, you would look good in a Pope hat.
Everyone knows that.
I think it would really even out
Everyone
your
talks
body.
about that.
Everyone talks about that. Did you guys see Conclave?
You disagree? Drew?
No.
Phenomenal movie.
Was it?
Trans Pope. Sorry for the spoiler. Or
Trans
unisex
Pope? What-
post.
what
I
she
heard good
spelled
things
as.
about Tron. I heard
I
good
don't
things
think
about
unisex
Conclave.
is a
It's great.
gender.
I thought it was better than Honora.
Hot take.
Controversial opinion.
I didn't think Honora was.
Two movies no one's seen here.
I like Honora.
Honora won the best picture.
Yes.
Yeah, for girls.
I saw it. I loved it. I thought it was a solid
Saw
movie.
Nora?
It was
You
good.
liked Nora?
Yeah.
Honora was good, but it wasn't best picture.
One of the girls that was in Honora was on Dark Court.
Really?
Yeah.
The girl with the unibrow, the ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a comic.
She's a
yeah,
comic.
yeah.
Yeah. I had no idea who she was. We were so mean to her. And then I made clips of it when I heard that her movie was up for an Oscar, and I got like 100,000 comments on it on TikTok, and I haven't opened up my TikTok since because they were mean.
Yeah. I'm sure.
yeah.
Nuts. That girl deals with some fucking wild shit on the internet.
Wait,
There's-
mean to you or mean
Who's
to
this
her?
calling me?
doesn't matter. It's just like mean.
No, it
You
was
just don't
like,
like
pure
negativity?
acid.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like, yeah,
Names here?
dude.
No, it's the only thing worse than the people who are coming at you, I'm sure, are the people who are like, yeah, we're on the same side. And
Yeah,
also
yeah.
the N word. Like, and you're like, no.
Well, that is the
Oh,
that's
Dami's
Dark
here?
Court.
Dude, skinny crust gets destroyed by Parmesan cheese.
Wow.
Rob, we gotta watch a movie sometime.
The delivery guy said
Yes,
bye-bye.
we do. I think the last one we watched together was me, myself, and Irene. But we got to watch a fucking artsy one. And I think I know what I'm doing for the movie club. Do you want to come on the movie club?
Yes.
I'm choosing a gay movie that I think is going to frustrate the boys a little bit.
Frustrate the boys.
Because the
gayer
last
than
two were just like
frustrating the boys.
objectively awesome.
What's the movie you want to frustrate them with?
I think, and granted, the title makes it seem worse than it is. I think the movie would have been way more popular if it had a better name, but it's called Wrist Cutters: A Love Story.
I've heard of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
Where they
very
gotta-
good movie,
Yes.
a very original movie, might I say. But yeah, because the last two
Normal size
was
pencil rest is
Natural
just really,
Born
really
Killers,
tiny.
Natural Born Killers, and The Warriors. And the discussion was basically all the boys being like, "Yeah, that fucking ripped."
Yo, this
They're
is
like, "That ruled."
I feel like how Drew's body feels holding his legs.
And what up, baby? Oh, crack. We'll get you on for Menace to Society. We'll do that because I do have to see that.
I also need to.
Yo, Crack's here in spirit.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Digital spirit.
Digital Spirit.
Yeah, you should pick movies for the people. that
Big
you have
fan.
on.
What?
You should pick movies to match the people you have on.
Mm,
Medicine Society for Crack is good.
Okay.
Crack made me confront that Cowboys fans might be people. Some of them.
Cowboys.
Yeah,
fans
crack
might
is
be
people.
I also saw a Cowboys fan
And not
said-
just Mexican.
Oh, Lazy Boy, you've seen it?
Yo, real thing I saw online. A Cowboys fan said, "I don't know about this Emeka Egbuka. Just doesn't sound like the name of a Cowboys player. I prefer Matt Golden." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, this is why you guys don't know fucking shit about football. First off, you're picking players based on names. Second, you're picking the whiter sounding name. You have no idea what you're doing."
First of all, hell yeah.
All right, Niners.
Yo, I mean,
Lazy Boy, I can't believe you've seen that movie.
do you know Uncle Ron?
Yeah,
That's
He's
crazy.
a Philly guy. He makes candles.
Yeah.
He he refers to the Niners as the cops. And dude, it makes me laugh so much. We've got all the greatest. Well, and then you guys fucking. I wanted fucking Cooper DeJean so bad. We had the pick. We could have taken him. We took a white receiver who got shot and lived, which is very sick. Getting shot in the chest and being okay about it.
He was shot in the chest?
Yeah, dude.
He had to cleanse his white half, so he got shot in the chest. So he could be a black receiver.
He got shot in the chest, and when the cops showed up, the first thing he said is, "Am I gonna die?"
Oh.
And he didn't.
Oh my God.
Michael Williams.
And then
Who'd they take? Whoa.
I
love
the
edge
Saints.
rushers,
I had him
dude.
as a top 10 pick, so I'm not that shocked.
I didn't see that happen.
well, they felt like if he's here, we have to take him.
Cowboys on the
I'm
clock.
not worried about the Cowboys.
Crack, how you feel about a Matt Golden here? Or you want D-line? You want O-line?
As long
That's
as
a lot
Jerry
of blue.
Jones
They're
is
wearing a
involved,
lot of
we're
blue.
not
They
worried
thought
about
he was going
Cowboys.
to the Cowboys.
You know what I mean?
Nah, they're Crips.
Jerry Jones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dude, yeah, nice, dude.
Thank you.
Dude.
The
have him,
people
Brad.
in blue don't look happy.
Just not a threat whatsoever.
This is a Cowboys family that's disappointed. Their
I don't
boys
remember where he's
Big
going
boy,
to.
6'5", 260.
I mean, I know he played at Georgia, but I don't remember where he's from.
You know how you guys think that you're like rivals with the Cowboys?
We are.
I mean, we are, but
Well, there's like a much deeper and more historic rivalry between the Cowboys and the Niners.
I mean,
Don't give me fucking
here's
history
the thing
lessons
about
right
Cowboys
here,
and
brother.
Niners fans is like you
No one
guys
gives
can
a shit
exist
about the
in
Niners.
a time warp that happened 30 years ago. This isn't fucking
Well, we need
American
to,
Horror
and we need
Story.
to.
We're not living in a ghost house.
First of all-
where your receivers are catching touchdown passes.
The
in
49ers and the
ether.
Cowboys are
yeah, I know.
are both
I know.
living in a
Or
fucking
Sam
American
Darnold, Team
Horror
Ghost.
Story ghost house.
Drew Meehan. Shout
Where
out to you,
we're
99 cents.
punished in the postseason
Get me
for
fired up.
our fucking.
Rusty, calm down, dude. He's just
Karmic
trying.
justice.
He's just trying to hype you up. Don't buy into it, dude.
No, but look,
fuck 'em.
his family's not happy.
Say I'm not a rival of the Cowboys. You don't know what I go through on the internet every fucking day.
Yeah, I don't. I
have to talk
imagine
to
it.
These people.
I imagine it.
Like,
A lot of gay porn.
imagine if Cardinals fans were like constantly tweeting like Kyler owns the NFC East, like, and you had to just like deal with the retardation.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there are those people.
No, no one
maybe
cares
there
enough
are.
about the Cardinals to go on Twitter.
But the Rams more. The people like the Rams. They won a Super Bowl recently.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
right.
you have to deal with that.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Trainer. If they
The
take-
Rams-
they
the
can
Rams
take
are
anyone
our
here but
Cowboys.
Tyler Warren. If they take Tyler Warren, I'm gonna be pissed. O'Mary and Hampton, come on.
But it's not like
Lock it in,
they
boys.
are.
Matt Golden.
It's not like they are a playoff team.
Yeah.
You know.
Booker guard. I had him going to the Houston Texans
go.
at like 25.
Another shitty pick for the Cowboys.
Why do they
You
love
fucking retards.
IOL, bro? I don't get it.
No plates. I got
You
paper
took them when
towels
you
though.
moved, dude.
I didn't know I was ordering Domino's tonight via chat.
All right, yo, at the risk of losing more people watching, let me give you a little lesson on how the NFL works. The reason you don't take a safety, a guard, or a linebacker in the first round is because when you have to pay them in 4 years, those positions are always cheaper. There's no reason to use a 5th round option on them. You're just going to, if they're good, pay them before that happens anyway. So you lose the advantage of making a 1st round pick when you do that, which is why the Cowboys are constantly playing behind
I
the
haven't
eight
seen
ball.
anything from this guy. I don't know anything about him. I'm
He's
happy with the pick.
strong. He's good in a power run scheme. I thought
It makes
they
sense
were
for them
a
once
zone
Zach
run
Martin
scheme, but
retires. Yeah, I don't hate it.
I do.
For an Eagles fan, good for us.
As an Eagles fan, I love it.
Yeah.
This guy's dreams just came true.
Yeah, not every dream's great. Just ask. Never mind. Never mind.
MLK.
Never mind.
Rob, what's your latest dream?
I I had a dream that I was molested by Michael Jackson, like for real.
By Kanye West.
Like
And-
hard?
And like,
You had a dream that Kanye West was your cousin and he taught you how to act out the pictures in the magazines.
if only that might have been better, honestly.
Wait, was that Drew or Kanye? I can't
Okay,
remember.
I remember. I don't remember getting molested. I just remember that I was, and I remember like
couldn't
saying to
Don't
Michael
take
Jackson, I was
another
like,
Adderall,
"How
dude,
could
relax.
I'm actually sober.
Rob, I was talking about like aspirations.
you?"
To end segregation. I mean, start it. Fuck.
My aspirations, dude, just to continue to have fun, and just be around good people and just have fun, baby.
So you feel like
And I
you're
guess
living
that
the
and
dream.
abs. What?
So you feel like you're living the dream?
Yeah, low key. Truly, my dreams are just to like chill and have fun.
I think we're doing sick shit.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is a little bit of the dream.
I think so.
What else could the dream possibly be?
It's the part you're like half awake for.
Yo, I have a thing of Keith.
Get in there, dude. Get you a Parmesan stuffed crust slice or a bread bite.
These are fucking delectable, dude.
Parmesan bread bites?
Never had them.
Thank you, cowgirl.
No,
Yeah,
this
thank
was
you,
from-
Cowgirl.
This was from Corey.
Oh,
Corey got this for us. Shout out to
he
Corey.
ordered it.
My bad.
He sent me $50.
Whoa. Thank you, Corey.
Did you send 50 real dollars or like domino dollars?
Venmo dollars.
That's sick. And that's sick and honorable of you to actually use it on pizza.
Oh, I gotta.
I love the idea of domino dollars, and I think that we should start a new cryptocurrency.
Crypto bros will be all over the domino dollar.
Domino dollar, dude, we could easily get half of India.
Did you smoke that thing he gave you?
That is the
No, I did
dystopian
not.
future we're headed to. Is
Yeah,
Not
he was
yet.
very
every
excited
company
about it.
has
He's
its
like,
own
"Do you like
currency.
it?"
I'll smoke it right now.
Well, that's
Hell
why
yeah.
we have to beat him to it.
You got to make conversions for every fucking different.
My
place
my
you
dad
shop.
gave Drew a blunt. It was very sweet, and he's very excited to see if Drew enjoys the blunt he
Your
gave him.
dad did?
Yeah.
Gifted Drew a blunt that he wrote himself?
No, so as you know, it's recreational in Jersey. So there was like a 420 deal where like they were giving out like blunts for like $1, like pre-rolled blunts, and then he came up to me like it was a secret. He's like, "How about you give this to Drew for me?" And he kind of like winked at me a little bit. And I was like, "Yeah, I got you," because weed is still a big deal to him. You know what I mean? So
He's smoking vicariously. He doesn't do this stuff himself.
No, he does.
No, he does.
Oh.
My dad is full 420, and so yeah, he asked me today. He's like, "Did Drew try it?" He was like very excited. So Drew's about to smoke it.
Shout out to Poppy.
I didn't even know they had blunts at the dispo.
No, it's a joint.
Okay.
Oh, it's a joint.
It's all. I was gonna put it in a backwood no matter what it was. Shout out to Mike Trainer.
Classic cone.
That's actually like a crazy idea.
Craig, Don trying to put Drew in the high chair on guy.
The idea of a blunt from a dispensary is just kind of crazy. It's just like, yo, this shit's medicine. Smoke it out of tobacco.
Yeah. What's
Why don't you freak this cigar so you can take your antibiotics?
Is that
Oh, Thunderbolt?
It's electrocuty.
Dude, I think Marvel is fucking back, dude.
That's what I was just saying.
That
Thunderbolts is gonna
looks
be
great.
sick.
The Fantastic Four looks fucking awesome.
the Fantastic Four looks so sick?
It looks great.
I think the thing looks like a video game character. I think it looks retarded.
You don't like it?
He looks
cares?
good to you.
I love the color grading. I love the style
I like
of
the
it.
color grading a lot.
I think stylistically
I
it
like
looks
the
pretty cool.
anachronism,
Yeah.
but
I do think the thing looks a little.
I think
goofy,
not
but
Anac.
Yeah.
overall, I think it
And
looks
the
like it's gonna
acronym-
be good.
I like that it's
Well,
out of time.
The synchronicity.
I like that it's out of time. I like that it's in a different timeline.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
I think
Because I'm sick of this world that they're in.
well, I think
I'm
what I
over it.
see from that trailer is that they're trying to make more bold artistic choices, which I think is going to get them out of the funk they were in, because I think they got so much into like we know what makes money that they were just doing like like this is what the audience wants, and they were just doing cash grabs, and now I think they're like.
I think that's fair, but at the same time, it feels like they asked ChatGPT for some bold artistic choices.
Yeah, no, that's fair too.
Please give me ideas. I wouldn't call recasting Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom a bold artistic choice, nor would I call making the I don't know shit about fuck girl from Ozarks the Silver Surfer. But what do I know about making a movie?
No, that's fair. I'm just saying my initial
I don't know shit.
impression from the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
It didn't look
makes
like
it makes the male silver
until further notice.
it makes the male Silver Surfer skin that I have
Wait,
on
hold on.
Fortnite look
Crackheads
really
are fighting
fucking
outside.
stupid.
There are crackheads fighting outside. Should we lift the curtain?
They're fighting about the Silver
go
Surfer,
look.
dude.
Get him a mic. We have an extra mic.
How do you guys feel
I
about
thought Keanu
Gray
Reeves should
Ava?
have been the Silver Surfer.
What did y'all say?
There was just crackheads fighting outside.
I can see that. I mean, they're directly outside. They could definitely
There
hear
was
us.
some hoopla.
When I was looking for parking, I saw a mom beating the shit out of her son.
You can definitely hear us as much as we can hear them. Well,
Crack! I get all my adult films from Don's vintage discs. I actually think he could get the bag up if he started selling smut films. Because there's something fun about a dirty DVD. Actually, I never got to experience that in my beating off age.
Yeah, you had the internet the whole time, huh?
Yeah, I never got a hard copy.
I don't know hipsters with like jerking off. Like, I'm just gonna get an old Playboy and whack it.
I don't know. There's something about knowing
did you-
another guy touched this DVD.
But
did you at least have the phase where you had to like watch it on a movie to see some nudity, or you always had access to computer?
Or like you could go on like HBO for like Cat House Girls or whatever at least.
Yeah, it was always my friends though. My friend had like he sold like his dad's
Grant,
old like
nice pick.
80s porn cassettes, and we did see that. But I never got like the feeling of going into the video store, like going through the beads.
Yeah.
And then
You
that
do-
would be nice.
I do still remember the feeling of wanting to go back into the like off limits area.
That's nice.
Yeah, we've lost that.
I guess I could go into like an adult store,
I was
but
cool.
like they sell
My
like
parents told me it was like murder movies. They said it's ghost movies, scary shit back there.
Yeah.
That's why the lighting's scary. I was
Yeah,
like,
it sounds
I
cool.
never want to go back there ever. I was older. I went back there. It was booby tapes, and I was like, "Damn, they got me good." I
Yeah.
was like, "Sick prank, dad."
He was
And
going
I
back
guess
there
it
for
was
like
the
an
murder
R.L.
of you.
Stein book.
Yeah, I would go back there for Goosebumps, dude.
I was the
playing
opposite,
with my
man.
Goosebump.
I was the opposite, man. I was like, man, a good horror movie would sound so good right now. I got back there, there's a bunch of pussy. The fuck do I want that for?
That's what I call horror movies: is pussy flicks. That's a motorcycle, Ben. There's a motorcycle. Ben just got called home. Is that my mom saying dinner's ready?
Parmesan stuffed crust.
Colts are picking
Genius
Tyler
idea.
Warren to the Colts, right?
Yeah, he's going to the Colts. That's obvious. I think Kenneth Grant to the Dolphins is a great pick. He's going to be a beast.
Oh, I never heard of Frankenhooker.
Because they lost Christian Wilkins last year. That's perfect for them.
I'm a big fan of this guy. I think he's the steal of the draft so far.
So they're out
Wearing
of
the double hoodie for draft night, bro. That's so sick.
fire. 2 hoodies. Fire.
they're
He's the
already
steal of the
He's
draft.
too fat for a suit, bro. He loves it.
they're already out of people that are here. Because that guy was teleconferenced in from a
No,
different
I mean
country. Did
Jalen
you see?
Milrow. Jalen, yeah.
They still got some people.
They did not have Wi-Fi. He was on Starlink, televising in.
They had him on the Wizard of Oz machine.
He was on Facebook Live.
And next up, the Metaverse Cyberbirds select.
Remember the metaverse was supposed to be a big
Dude,
deal?
it's supposed to pop off, bro. We were supposed to have football teams and shit.
Yeah. No one could possibly give a shit about it.
I remember I was trying to talk my mom into buying metaverse property next to Snoop Dogg.
Whoa.
Like she could be Snoop Dogg's neighbor in the metaverse.
Mom,
I was
you-
like trying to tell
You
my
could be the
mom to
next
like
Martha
empty
Stewart,
her.
Mom. You could.
I was trying to tell
you
my
could
mom to
fuck
empty
Snoop Dogg.
all of her retirement money into buying Snoop Dogg's neighbor's house.
It wouldn't be cheating on Dad if it's in the metaverse. Come on, be Martha Stewart.
Tyler Warren, that makes sense.
Easy
It
peasy.
was
they're
exciting
fucking
in
through.
theory.
They sprinted that in, bro. They are over the moon.
What'd you say, Rob?
The metaverse was exciting in theory. Like
Yeah,
that,
hell yeah.
I remember they dropped a trailer for the metaverse and it looked like Ready Player One, but then in reality it was like
They're just not
PlayStation
there yet,
graphics.
though. I think
It'll get the
It'll get
thing
there
is, the problem
eventually.
is the metaverse is just the internet on blockchain. And the idea is eventually we'll be doing so much shit online that like it will be like Ready Player One because everyone will be like paying to have the coolest like licensed IP,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And it's actually a fucking nightmare.
yeah.
You know, it's
sure.
like it's the idea of all of us like participating in shit and then being like, oh yeah, but I have the Millennium Falcon
yeah,
because I have $100,000 and everyone else is like trying to find people that can like create copyright shit in the metaverse.
Yeah.
And it's like some scammers like, oh, it's the Millennium Eagle, more like, you know,
I think
Right.
the last two picks of the draft steals
it's a
the
horrifying
draft.
future.
it is.
It sounds
horrifying-
cool when you
Hey,
watch Ready Player
The
One,
fact
but
that
it's
Tyler
actually
Booker
not
went
good.
this early.
Well, I think
so
Ready
much
Player
value
One
on the
kind of
board right now.
highlighted that this is not the way.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what we're headed for. I mean,
I mean,
that's what
Jack Trade was
the
sick.
dream
Pick of the draft for me
metaverse is.
so far. I think that the Miami Dolphins
it'd
actually
be fun for a
having the
little
balls
bit,
to
and
put
then
in the
we
card for Kenneth
be
Grant.
done.
Great pick.
Wait,
I
hold
think.
on. We can't have two people talking at the same time. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, sorry about
People
that.
are listening to this.
I'm sorry. I thought we were discussing the.
They
So
can
was
just
I,
choose.
but it's-
They can choose what they're listening to.
I'm trying to fucking run a show here. God
Just
damn
tell
it.
me I'm okay. Just tell me I'm okay.
You're the point guard of podcasting for a reason.
You really are, dude. I'm gonna talk. All right, so Tyler Ward of the Colts, amazing pick. Kenneth Grant, I feel like a lot of people don't know how fucking rare he is, but like he's 340 pounds and he moves like he's 250. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'd be stoked if I was either.
He's a beast.
Cowboys, don't understand that pick.
I have no idea what happens here.
Falcons might trade back.
Thank you, chat. Crosstalks are wild.
I just
I'm
asked
having a
him to
good
grab-
time.
They've already had
thought that
two
was
tight
somebody
ends
else.
in the first round.
Yeah, that was 2 tight ends off the board already.
Ooh.
Where's he from?
Glen Allen, Virginia, a town with 2 human first names.
I went to school with a guy named Zach Gregg.
How's he doing?
I think he's a scientist or something now.
Really? I don't trust a guy with 2 first names. I wouldn't hire him.
Smartest guy from my town.
I'm gonna call Naeem.
He has the brains of
He said he
2
was on his
men,
way.
Zach and Greg.
Trainer says Falcons taking a D lineman for sure.
I could see Jalen Walker, Shamar Stewart, or trade back. Georgia A&M.
For who?
Or either of those guys.
Hell yeah, man. All right,
Huh?
I'll see you soon.
They're still on the board.
Are either of them D linemen?
Yeah. Well,
He's close.
I don't know if he specifically means edge or D tackle. They could take Derek Harmon, D tackle, Walter Nolan, D tackle.
What about James
I
Pierce?
think that they'd rather go linebacker.
Hold on, everybody buy Tommy Nicoletti's book. He just said where Naeem at. Tommy Nicoletti, fucking real one. New comic in Philly. He's a dog. He just wrote a book that it seems like it's some scary shit. It's like a book about like fucking post-apocalyptic shit. I only read the back
Yeah, Drew
cover
is
of it.
judging the book by the cover.
I am judging the book by the cover.
a good
Tommy
way.
Tommy seems like a psycho, but he's a good kid.
You have
Fucking-
to judge a book by a cover.
Tommy Nicoletti, buy his book, everybody. He just posted today that he's almost at 30 copies sold, and I fucking love a dude that's trying to, you know what I mean? start from the fucking bottom and make
Dude.
this shit happen. He's
course.
pumped about
Pause.
30. I'm pumped for him.
Right.
Tommy, you're gonna get to 50 tonight. Chat, buy this fucking book.
What's
Sorry,
it
What's the
never
last
been-
book you read?
Sam Tallent's Running the Light, and then I read on Perks. So I read my homies' books. I'll read Tommy's book.
Running the Light is
Tommy, post the name of
great
your book because
It's
no one
very
knows it.
good.
Tommy, post the name of your book in the link. I'm serious. Tommy seems like the man. I think I've only met him once. but
Drew's a
we talk on
great
the
judge
internet.
of character.
Yeah, he could be a complete psycho. I don't know.
He seems like the man.
This guy could be a fucking pedophile. I don't know.
Now it's buy his book, coin flip on if he's a good person.
You make your own
50-50
judgments.
odds.
Drew's like, it's a great book. You get to
Seems
color
like
your
some
own
scary
picture.
shit. I don't think he's insane. I met him once.
I don't know anything about the guy or the book. Buy his shit,
50-50
though,
shot,
dude.
you are funding a pedophile. But
No. I like that guy, dude. Buy his shit.
What's the book called?
I don't know, dude. It's not
You just
important.
read the back. You read the reviews. And it's
Honestly,
like,
pedophiles are
I
very
hope that's a good
talented. If
note
this
right
guy's a pedophile, I'll probably read his book. Kanye West sucked his cousin's dick as a child.
that's the name
Made
of the
the
book.
best music. That's the name of the book.
The book
By
is
Tommy
called-
Nicoletti.
The book is called A Nation Without by Tommy Nicoletti. What if the entire U.S. government vanished in seconds? Tommy Nicoletti doesn't just write a thriller. He builds a world you can feel burning around you.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Who wrote the review? I'm not trying
Don't
to
pull
hate
the
right
thread.
now.
Don't pull the thread.
You want me to read the back
Don't
to you
pull the
right now?
thread.
Yes.
Yeah, let's hear the back.
What if the entire U.S. government vanished in seconds?
You just said
a
that.
single explosion, the president, the vice president, the cabinet, and the speaker of the House gone. In a heartbeat, the leader of the most powerful nation. Naeem's here. I'm sorry, dude. Read the shit. What's up, brother?
What up? What up?
Oh, sorry, dude.
Hell yeah.
Everybody, get my boy Tommy's book. Naeem is joining us. How you feeling, dog? Have you seen anything in the draft yet?
Damn.
No, I've been at swimming and
Instantly back up to 80
Your mic's right
viewers.
there. We're back.
Yes.
At 83. Let's
wait,
go.
I need a cup.
brought
Let
him
me,
with him?
yo, let me get a cup.
Go make your drink then.
Yeah, bro. I gotta get out of dad mode. Let me get in fucking.
Yo, you want the weed pen? Do you smoke yet? Or here, take that.
You got a bathing
No,
suit
you don't
on
do that.
under your sweats?
Oh,
You got a bathing suit on under your sweats?
Naeem,
Yeah.
I got drawers on, bro.
My fault.
I got it.
I got briefs on.
Drew wants to know what you're wearing under that.
Fuck you mean?
Naeem, do you think someone's gonna trade up to our spot for the fifth year pick?
They said Naeem got the Oakley shades on in the middle of the night.
Yeah, he looks like PC Principal. I love it.
Right, bro. Y'all here with it.
More like a CPT principal.
Nice.
Nice.
CPT principal.
I
All
got
right,
it.
thanks.
Naeem, be careful.
Miguel is quicker than people give him credit for.
All right, that's nasty of you. That's a really disgusting way that you just said that. I don't like that.
No, if you heard what people say about you, man.
Yeah. Don't crush it.
Well,
No,
actually,
I'm gonna get a little. Just a tad.
Oh, you can cheat on it. I don't give a shit.
Boom.
All right.
Tad. See that? Just a tad.
Yeah, I was gonna
Thank
top
you.
myself off a little bit.
Go ahead, bro. Suck your own dick off.
I've been back on dabs,
Do
so
what you do,
that's
bro.
where all
Do
my
what you do,
I've been
bro.
investing primarily in dabs, so my liquid pot sets are not,
Oh,
Naeem,
you're
do you wanna
liquids
know
and
you've
liquids.
missed that
yeah.
part?
And
I
then
need to
my
know every-
fucking- dude. My torch broke.
Who the Eagles
All right,
pick?
Eagles
Who the-
haven't picked yet.
Oh yes, okay.
We're not getting a pick.
15
We
picks.
get the last
to
pick,
seven.
don't we?
Travis Hunter went to the Jags.
Travis Hunter went to the Jags.
They traded up.
Traded back.
Browns traded back. Travis Hunter went number 2 to the Jags. Bad news for you. Bad news.
Shador still on the fucking.
Wait, Naeem.
Shador not picked yet?
I got worse news. Make sure you're sitting down. Take a sip of your drink.
Okay. Who we doing?
Deep breath.
Tommy Nicoletti just released a book.
I was talking to Tommy Nicoletti earlier. Yeah, Tommy. Tommy the funniest open micer out of all the new. out
I'm
of all the
hearing
new
good
people.
things.
He just said in the comments, Naeem, buy my book. It's thick enough to beat your kid with.
I got you, Tommy. Tommy the man. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
He the funniest open micer out of all these niggas, bro.
future.
His daughter throws her in the pool.
Can I give you the bad news?
Okay, what's the bad news?
One more deep breath. Abdul Carter to the Giants.
Go get the fuck out of here. Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's all right. All
I don't
their
like it
fucking
either, man.
linebackers are 250 pounds.
So now we got to deal with Abdul Carter and Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
But dude, we have Saquon. Honestly, we could get rid of our quarterback, our whole O line,
What
all
are
of our
you saying?
receivers. It could be Saquon versus a whole team.
What?
Saquon versus the world, man.
That's
versus
how
the
that's how
world.
good he is.
Yo, Saquon,
Pull
at
all of our
running
players.
back, Tata Sharice at quarterback. It's
Yeah.
over.
Yes.
You can't
Yes.
tackle either. Jalen Walker, there you go. See? Boom. Money.
Bad pick for them, honestly.
That is a bad pick for
Hey,
them.
hey, They finally picked a Georgia guy. They've been begging.
Yeah,
for
This
they
is
have.
the first linebacker.
It's almost like
pick.
they felt like they had to do this. They felt like they had to do this.
And they needed defense for sure, but they could have made better moves with that. I liked Will Johnson maybe for them. I know they have AJ Terrell already.
Oh, Cowboys took a guard.
Cowboys took a guard. We good there. That's the good news.
That's perfect.
This is the first
took a guard.
linebacker
Tyler Brooks,
that's
yeah.
been
To go
picked
like
tonight,
30th.
and he's
Yeah,
a
that's
bad
perfect.
pick.
Wait, what was that?
This is the first linebacker pick tonight, and he's a bad pick.
Yeah. It's a bad pick. Linebackers usually don't go in the first round.
I mean, they need other shit besides a fucking
need a lot of other
linebacker.
shit.
They need a lot of
They
shit.
need edge rushers. They need run stoppers.
Well,
they
he's
need a
out-
safety.
They need offensive line. They need everything. They need a lot of shit.
Edge. Like I have him graded and ranked as an edge rusher. He's an outside linebacker, and they run a defense like the Eagles. He
Yeah.
could be like Nolan Smith is,
Yeah,
but not as fast, but stronger.
I'm good. I gotta get some more.
So you're saying not that bad a pick?
It's confusing, man, because he has like a lot of great traits and shit, but he also like he can't play mid linebacker. It's just outside linebacker, so he's just a smaller edge rusher at the end of the day. He's bad in coverage.
He might
Like,
get
he's not very
dominated
good
by
in
an
coverage.
offensive lineman in the NFL.
Yeah, he's not going to
He does look small.
Yeah, he's just
He looks super small.
He's just a small edge at the end of the day because he's not
And he's
versatile.
not
He
playing
doesn't
edge
drop back
here.
very
Yeah, he's
well.
playing like the Sam. He's going to be like a N'Kobe Dean type.
And look, that you can't do in the NFL.
Yeah.
You can't stalk the line like that and just wait to see what's going to break. You can't do that.
I mean, we don't know how he's
That's
gonna.
not going to work in the NFL. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work. He's going, bro. They're going to throw his little ass around,
That was a bad pick.
and he's not fast. He's not even fast enough.
Yeah.
He's not who
That
I
one
think
that
about him.
shouldn't
Mark
have been a
Stewart.
sack. He fell into him.
Yeah, he fell into that.
I like Shamar Stewart there for sure.
He's a very tangible
it's box
player.
score reading. It's
Bro,
looking
look. What I told y'all last year. He barely taller than his dad. That's a failure, bro. He's gonna be a failure. Anybody that's barely taller than their dad, bro, you're not supposed to be a professional athlete.
Don't say that I'm shorter than my dad.
That's why you're not. That's why you're a comedian. See what I'm saying? Exactly. He should be a comedian.
Look, you're biased because your kids are cheating.
What? How?
Oh, he kind of looks like Naeem. That is true.
A black ass me. That dude like my brother Rasul.
Nah,
He
he-
look nothing like me at all. He look
just black.
he look like kind of like my little brother Rasul,
He looks like
who's
you
in
if your
prison.
hair exploded.
You know what? I think I'm just looking at the vacant CTE stare.
Nah, that was
The
good.
clear lack of. No, I think he's an okay pick. I would have gone with Shamar Stewart. This is just looking for production. He has sacks. He has fumbles. He
I don't
has
like little
interceptions.
edge rushers.
not
I
gonna
don't
lie,
like
the
this
fact
pick.
that
It
this is
doesn't-
like a Coachella
contextually,
main
he
stage
didn't push
crowd
around
is
anyone
crazy to me.
impressive.
So weird.
Like, I'd rather someone who actually.
That's what
bullied
I was
people.
talking about when I was calling the draft gay. It's like it's nuts to me to be a person that goes to like.
To go watch the draft in person. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking stupid.
I would do it if it was in my city. I would never travel for it though. If it came to Philly,
We didn't do it when it was here. We did this when it was here.
No,
Didn't we do this when it was here?
no, because it was in Philly in like 20.
Bro, that's like 2 years ago.
No, it was a while.
Maybe if I lived in a
It was
city
that
like
long ago?
Green Bay,
We were doing
I-
comedy when that
You know what I'm
happened,
saying?
bro.
Like when it was in Detroit.
I lived in like
I could see why people in
Like 4 or 5
Detroit.
years ago.
Damn.
We're doing
That shit
it,
was
dude.
like 2 years
They're
ago. to
talking
me.
about no.
Miguel
You guys
keeps
are having like a personal conversation. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what you guys were doing when the fucking draft was in Philly.
Everybody
and
cares
where
we were
you
doing.
living.
Everybody cares.
Miguel has been waiting till people start talking the entire night.
Hey, yo.
Crazy.
He's learning. Let him get his fucking podcast legs,
yeah,
bro.
I mean,
All right.
Let him get his podcast
I mean, this is a
legs.
6-person podcast, which
that
is
what Drew has
objectively
going
hard.
on podcast.
That is what Drew got. Drew got podcast legs. Bruh.
6-person podcast is hard, and that's why I'm not on Skanks.
It has to be that, bro. I'm sure
It
it's
has
that.
to be that.
I'm sure it's that.
Bro, 6 is crazy.
Speaking of which,
6 is
do you
nuts.
guys have a promo code?
For what?
Were you like given a promo code for tickets? Because I looked and it's $60 to go to the stand to watch.
Really?
Well, to get 2 tickets, it's
Okay.
$60 to go. And I
We might have. I'm gonna ask Lewis.
like you guys, you know.
Yeah.
Not $60.
I think if you walk in with us, you'll probably be fine. Though. I think if you just walk in with us.
I've been stopped though before.
Really?
Walking
Yeah, with Tim.
Walking specifically with me. Tim will keep walking.
All right,
I'll walk in with you, bro. I got you.
all right.
They hating on my man Shador, bro.
No, he's going 21 to the Steelers. That's how it's supposed to be.
I was really worried the Niners were going to take him.
Or somebody.
Oh, God.
I really thought that they were going to do it.
Someone's gonna trade up and snipe the Steelers. That's what I'm excited.
Has
to
to
see.
be soon. Has to be like 18.
Yeah, I think it happens by 18.
Shador's gonna fall.
Yeah, it is disgusting.
They trying to make him and Deion Sanders feel salty. That's all this
Ben,
is
let me see
about.
the palm of your hand.
What?
What do you
There's
got
only
written
been
on
one
there?
trade so far.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cardinals pick us in.
Pick is in. They go.
What the Cardinals doing?
Derek Harmon
They go defense.
or Shamar Stewart.
Damn. So Travis Hunter went second. To the Jags. That's crazy, bro.
Will Johnson.
Nah, he's falling. Nolan.
Okay.
All right. Jeff just won some money.
They mad as hell. They like who? They mad as shit. Who? Walter who?
That's two old white guy names.
Right. Walter Nolan.
Isn't that the old guys from the Muppets? Like,
I have no idea who this guy is.
Don't have a clue who this motherfucker is, bruh.
he's who people wanted the Eagles to get. I did not want him.
Well, fuck it then. We can't get him. I feel like the
He looks
draft
like a
is
Cardinal.
weak this year.
I wanted to get that big ass safety from South Carolina.
Eamon Wari.
Yeah,
He's falling.
Yeah, second, third round. We need to grip him up.
He could fall to us tonight.
Yes, we need a 6'3", 230-pound fucking safety back there that
Like,
runs a
yeah.
4.4,
Yeah.
4.5. We need that.
We need a damn missile.
If we take him, it means Vic Fangio like thinks he's fucking has something.
Yeah. I mean, I think he does, bruh. And you can blitz that big motherfucker, bruh. You can send him on all type of wild shit.
It's like one of those things where if we pick him, I'm like, Vic likes him. That means he's good.
Yes.
If we pass on him, I'm like, that means Vic
must
didn't
not be
see
good.
anything
Yep.
in him. I'm all right with that too.
Yep.
I think Will Johnson's falling for sure.
Rusty just said that. dude.
Time.
That's a good move. Trainer, send me stuff to say. You know, Trainer is sitting here with like fucking clenched fists, like, I think that they should take. Come on.
What do you think Michael Trainer's wearing tonight? Do you think he has a draft suit on?
Shirtless.
He's dressing like he's about to get drafted.
With a big ass fake chain on this shit.
He's got blackface. He's dressed like Shador.
Fake dreadlocks and shit, bruh.
He's
No.
doing Deion Sanders.
Got the OJ gloves on.
Shirtless and sweatpants with a shiesty, like
Ooh.
the fucking, what's his name? The receiver on Pittsburgh?
Yeah, the crazy ass boy. What's his name?
George
Mac-
Pickens. No.
yeah.
Pickens, yeah.
Trainer standing in front of the TV like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the shiesty on, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I like that. I need to see that picture. I need to see Trainer's shirt off, shiesty, in front of the TV.
The TV's the only light in the room.
That was his reaction to getting drafted.
Also, Trainer.
That's how the guy they're talking about, he got drafted, and this is all he did.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Trainer, if you got football pants, put those on too.
Please.
Have football pants on. No
Send the
shirt,
pic over
shirt.
now. Damn, bruh. You know what? More cornerbacks should go in the first round.
If Drew had an NFL team and the uniform is shirtless with a shiesty.
Dude, can Philly comics all wear football pants and like shoulder pads to Skankfest this year?
We can do that.
I'm down.
That'd be so
I still have 2 pairs of shoulder pads.
If we walked into Skankfest day one, like on the Skankfest in full
Yes.
pads,
Just run the Oklahoma drill against LA.
Yes.
yeah, that'd be so
Bro,
sick.
just start tackling random motherfuckers outside, bro.
All right, line up, boys.
Bro, we just handing out CTE left and right. Just, bow. Nobody sees it coming.
We got to challenge, I guess, like the 3 of us,
a lot
plus
of-
maybe
that's a lot
like
of
2 or
fat
3 more
hits.
guys, have to challenge Skanks and a few of their boys to a football game.
I'm with that. We could dominate any other group of
7 on
comedians in a
7?
football game. We crushing them.
Guys,
That'd
over here in the corner, Ben's claiming that he's done the Oklahoma drill before. Do you think Ben's run that drill?
At the Oklahoma drill. Me and Naeem talked about the Oklahoma
We did
drill
talk
all
about the
the time.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
We said we were going to start doing it
Do you
before
think he's run it? He
podcast.
claims he's run it.
That's
You've
how you
done
warm
that
up.
before?
That's what
Yeah,
he's
I've done it
claiming.
before.
I don't think
I
it's
would
true.
shatter Miguel's rib cage.
Hey, yo, what? Look at Miguel's face.
I toss you like a
Miguel
fucking
doesn't have
child.
fluidity like I do.
I was
Are
going to
you
say
nuts?
Rusty. You should match up with
Yeah, with Rusty, not Miguel. Miguel would crush
That's a
you.
bad matchup for you, bro.
Yeah, Rusty is an easy pick. Rusty's a first round Oklahoma drill pick. Bro. I'm doing sleeper Miguel.
I
Yo,
would
Miguel
fuck.
has a 63-inch
Miguel's
wingspan. That
somebody
ain't
move
shit.
the
In Oklahoma drill, I would fuck all of you guys up. It would be maybe tough with me and Naeem, but I did.
Wait, can you guys arm
I
wrestle?
think me and Miguel would be a good matchup.
no,
with
Miguel
Oklahoma
and
drill.
Ben arm wrestle right now, dude.
Yeah, we don't have to do all that, man.
No, full Oklahoma drill. Move the table.
And Miguel told me. I think if me and Miguel run Oklahoma, I don't think you get lower than me.
I can get low. That was my trick. When
Same. That's my trick. I'm a shoestring tackler.
Here's the thing.
You're not running me over. I'll trip you, bruh.
Because I played rugby for 10 years, and I played in the forward.
Did you play D1 or something?
No, I went to nationals D3 in the men's league, so it's not.
That's still something.
But
That's
I also
something.
during the summers, I played against guys.
You said no.
Look,
talking
I
about
played.
some
I played against guys who
European
like
sports.
played internationally, like for the
Right,
US.
right, yeah.
I got fucked up by a lot of them. I tackled them by jumping on their back until they got tired and fell.
Right.
But like,
Mike Trainer said he's wearing a USA top hat and nothing else.
you guys.
Ooh, okay, Mike. Ooh,
Good fit.
freaky.
Set him up with cowgirl.
Diarrhea dumping.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, as I was saying, I think more cornerbacks should be getting picked in the first round. I realize cornerbacks get blamed for so many things. You lose a game and they're like, oh, it was the DBs, the corners were getting smoked all day. And here's the thing, bro. Some of these receivers, they run in post-corner comebacks. How the fuck you got that much time?
That's
How the
tough.
fuck you got that much time, bro?
I
You can't blame a cornerback for that, bro.
I've thought about this a lot, and I think it's
the hardest position.
It's like
It is the
agreeing
hardest
to
position.
date someone you're not sure if you can marry. I think people are afraid to have to wait 3 or 4 years to figure out if the cornerback
Yes.
they're not
Agreed.
sure about
Agreed.
is him. You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
So like, yeah, dude, like the Giants, they've been stuck with fucking what's his name, the fucking
the stuff?
Maryland corner they have.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
stuck.
yep,
Like,
yep.
like,
I enjoy it.
Banks, yeah.
Can't put him
Yeah,
anywhere.
like they were stuck with like a Dory for so like we have him now like but like they took him in the first round like it's different.
Shout out to a Don's weed. Don's vintage weed.
Bengals pick us in.
This is
D-line.
Rob's dad's weed.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crack wants a Jim Gillespie, Jake Matera, Oklahoma.
Oh, damn, bruh. That's too much.
They might fuse.
Yeah, that's too much.
If they jiggle, they could fuse.
They're
Creates
going to turn into a fucking puddle of milk.
you like Harry Potter,
I'm
dude.
telling you, bruh.
like that
They're going
wall.
to turn into a puddle of milk. I'm telling
Turn
you.
into a wheel of cheese.
Yeah, bruh. I'm telling you. Them two?
Well,
Damn.
I think if they did a cartwheel in the same spot, it might like reverse Earth rotation, like a Superman flying backwards thing.
All right, here we go.
This.
Amari and Hampton.
Shamar
Nope.
Stewart, there he is. Yeah.
All right.
Where's my boy who's talking shit on Shamar? Let me text him.
I feel like I'm hyped for Cincinnati. I feel like Cincinnati is low key our second home.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It is turning into it.
Have you had this?
That's a
the
good
hot
pick
dog
for them.
spaghetti yet?
The what?
The hot dog spaghetti.
Oh, the city line or whatever. Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Skyline
yeah.
chili. We
The
had-
Bengals picking edge is like the Niners picking edge.
He's
It's
the
like
best edge in this draft.
You
I
really
think.
fucking need someone in your offensive line. It's
So from
all
the-
you need, dude.
From the tape I've watched, he's the best edge in the
Damn,
class.
6'5", 267.
He's a monster. Watch the tape. Watch him. Boy, athletic as hell. You got some bend on him.
Ooh, nice swim move, strong.
Hey, we got to measure your wingspan.
My wingspan's long as
we did
hell, bro.
wingspan check.
7 foot
We're
wingspan.
running a
Look at
combine
him
tonight.
quick. Once he get a hold of
Very
it, he's
nice.
done. Better than Jalen Walker, I'll tell you that.
It looks like I see. Look how strong he is.
low. Yeah.
Dominating.
Dominating, bro. I like this guy. This is a good pick.
Do you think if you're this guy's size, completely untrained in
Look
fighting,
at him, double
that
teams.
he could beat up Mighty Mouse?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Okay.
Probably not.
I'm curious the size
Because he can't
versus
even grab.
training.
He can't even grab. If he grabs Mighty Mouse, he's still fucked.
Yeah, but do you remember when
you had to throw him. He had to
remember when
try to pick him and
McGregor-
throw him.
Remember when McGregor tried to fight
Oh, the
Mountain?
Mountain?
It's like, what is Mighty Mouse gonna do to
I
him?
was saying,
Though?
if he fights Mighty Mouse on concrete, Mighty Mouse is probably fucked. He's gonna slam him.
Well, no. So this is what everybody underestimates when it comes to fighting. Is stamina. That much muscle takes so much energy. Wait it out for a minute and a half, and he's going to be gassed,
though.
bro. You get a break after every play.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
saying
You know more than anybody
And-
that fighting stamina is way different than NFL.
He's not,
and
he's
the
not
oxygen
regular
tank.
big guy stamina. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
not like LA Fitness jacked stamina.
Yeah, true.
He's in better shape than that.
But here's the thing: if they're fighting outside, you got all the space in the world. If you Mighty Mouse, I'm backing up, might tag you, might back up some more. I'm gonna try to stretch this thing out for 90 seconds.
yeah.
When the world is your ring.
Yes, when the road is your ring, use it. You see what I'm saying? Use it.
You
Pepper dongs.
I mean, what are the
Russian
rules
cream
of this
stuff.
fight? You got to give him at least 5 minutes. If they were fighting,
Probably 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
need some time.
It's gonna take a while.
It'll be more than a minute and a half for
he's
him.
gonna get tired and he's sitting there. But like, what
he's-
is fucking Mighty Mouse gonna run up
and
and
he's
jump
young.
on his back? Like,
That's his best. Honestly, that's his best.
Try to
case.
choke him,
Yes,
but
the best thing to do is try to jump on his back. But hey, that guy might grab him and slam him.
yeah. But he might try to jump on his back.
Yeah.
And get.
Oh, and then
choked
yeah,
out more
true.
and
Yeah,
get
yeah. He
himself
might try
up
to
for
fall
a-
backwards
yeah.
and just fall into the choke.
But still, I feel like it's the same as like that's like me trying to fight Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah.
She's
For
still
sure.
fucking 120 pounds.
True.
I will pick her up over my head and throw her on the ground. Like
You might want to try to grab her legs and then slam her
Or
from
who
the
was
legs.
it? The Brazilian girl did it to Rose Namajunas.
Andrade.
Andrade.
Okay,
Yeah,
Andrade.
just picked her up and threw her on the ground. Like, oh, you can do that? Easy. She could break my arm. I'll still spike her.
Yeah, true. You still got another arm left.
Yeah.
You could headbutt the bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's
could
like,
crush her with your face, bro.
it's gonna be tough for
Bow.
Mighty Mouse to get
Have you ever
someone
headbutted somebody?
like.
Oh hell yeah!
I've never headbutted anyone.
I got my third day of football practice when I got kicked out of Central. I had to go to King. I got in a fight with our quarterback. He just was used to talking shit to everybody, and I didn't know him.
Yeah.
But he started talking shit to me. We got into the locker room, and he was big. He was huge, and he grabbed both my arms and pushed me up against like the locker, and he was strong as shit. So I went straight head to chin. Bow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Split that shit right down the middle.
You got it.
Got it good. I got a hard ass head, bro.
You got to do
Bow.
that or like kick in the nuts. Fuck it.
You can't kick in the nuts, bro. Not in high school. Not maybe now.
You
Yeah,
can knee
yeah.
in the nuts.
In high school, you're gay if you ever do that.
True.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess as like an adult, you're like, I'm trying to make it home.
Yeah, I got kids, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm
Hypothetically.
kicking people in the
I
nuts.
want to go home.
If I'm in a street fight now, I might bite you. Who knows?
Yeah.
Kick you?
I'm full like nails in the eyes.
Yeah, bro.
And every time you bite or you put nails in someone's eyes, dude, the blood rushes there. That's gonna make them more tired.
Yep.
You got a big
Yeah.
guy, you're biting
Ooh.
him on the muscles, dude. His muscles taking lots of blood.
See what I'm saying, bro?
I assume.
Rusty.
Pick is in.
I hate when non-smokers refuse to pass it.
That I always get.
Ray
Zabel, they did it, dude.
Zabel.
I knew
Ray
they wanted.
Zabel.
All right. So
Guard.
here's the thing is, John Schneider, GM of the Seahawks, has openly said that taking an interior offensive line in the first round is stupid and the most overvalued thing you
He's
could do.
an idiot.
Right? He's never done it. He's refused to do it. Seahawks fans didn't even think they would do this, but Clint Kubiak's their new offensive coordinator. He needs a pulling guard and center.
Yeah.
Like, he needs that for a play action offense to work.
Yes.
The thing
So
about
I think he told them, fine, we'll trade away our entire O-line, which is what they did. Trade him to like Bears and here and there. And
This is a
we'll
tank
we'll
move
let you
then.
take
What,
whatever you want.
rebuild in
I
the
mean, yeah,
in the
it's a
draft?
full rebuild mode.
the thing about Gray,
It's rebuilding the offense.
This is a
Gray's
rebuild
listed as
move.
a tackle, but he just screams guard to me. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he just got okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
I got flashcards I've been working on.
He waited to say that.
Yeah, listed
Nice.
as a guard.
He's a guard or a center, but yeah.
Well, I'm watching a different draft on my phone.
He's watching the cricket draft. But like Jiminy Cricket,
Ben
like
thought
the
that-
boys with the
Ben
best
thought
conscience.
that was about to get an applause break.
Yeah, you see how he waited? He waited like, all right, I'm waiting for it.
I got. You know what? It's not my year. This is not my year.
Yeah, it
Gray
literally
Gray
has a
plays
G on the
tackle, but he
screen,
really
bro.
maps out as a guard.
Yeah, right.
Big ass G on the screen.
But that is stupid to say you shouldn't draft. So many teams that prove you can win championships by drafting offensive linemen in the first round.
Yeah, and it's just like being ignorant of the different flavors of offense. Like there's different
Yes.
kinds of things, and so, like
Yes.
sometimes the engine isn't your quarterback. Like,
Yeah, right. And it makes it easy on whoever your quarterback
Pike
is.
asking if Gray Zabel is Jewish.
Ooh, Zabel.
I feel like someone in his family was, but they try not to talk about it.
Well,
No,
I bet it was
he's
his
not
mom.
Jewish to my knowledge.
Zabel. Is that a Jewish name?
Well, as a draft expert, I figured your stat sheet would have at least had every Jew in the
Yeah,
draft.
I'd like to mark them with a little 6-pointed star.
Is that a Jewish name? Zabel. I don't even know where that name comes from.
Gray Zabel, more like gay stable
Fox horses.
for horses.
Sick.
Where the gay horses stay.
Nice.
Gay stable.
Gay stable. Okay.
Bars.
Okay, come on.
Someone write this down.
Chat, give me 50 gay stables. I need 50 gay stables in the chat.
That'd be
right
easier than
now.
finding 50 stable gays, am I right?
Come on.
Oh, there you go.
I don't actually have an
Folks.
opinion.
I need at least one gay stable.
Just so we're clear.
I'm not trying to start a movement here.
Oh,
Did you just
dropped
gasp at
his
a commercial?
phone. Bruh, I know.
No, actually, that was necessary. It got you
That was
quiet.
necessary,
Yeah,
bruh.
you're right. I'm with
Dropped
you.
his phone, bruh.
Dropped
Bow on the face without a case.
Let's go. 2 gay stables eating hay.
No face, no case.
No
I
face,
feel
no
like
case.
I haven't seen a commercial that's for me in years.
Do you know what they eat at the gay stable? Hey. Somebody said someone else a joke. Lazy boy, shout out to you.
That's
Let's
good.
go. The gay stables are coming in. I'm cooking right now.
Chock full of gay stables.
I'm on
All
fire.
right, so we can't do 40 acres and a mule, but how about 50 gay stables?
Oh, the gay stables are coming in, dude. Let's go. What a night we're having.
Flood the screen.
That's got to be a name on Bazooka next week. Hey, this is gay stable.
Gay stable. Gabe stable.
Gay's a real name.
Is it?
So
I know.
is
I know
so
that's
is
like a
stable.
last name.
No, Gaylord.
Is gay?
Gaylord's a name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Gaylord. Is
But that's
the name.
one whole name.
I get.
But gay's a name also.
But they go by gay. Yeah.
Gaylord stable
I know a
is
gay.
fire.
Yeah, Gaylord. That's my
Yeah,
dad's
there's
name.
people
Call
named
me
Gay.
I know a gay, yeah.
There's people with the last name Stable. Yo, remember then what was the boy name? What was the running back from the Chargers from like the 90s?
Gay stable.
Damn, what the fuck was his name? Like Traymon Means or some shit. Nashawn Means. What the fuck was his name?
Nashon Means.
I don't know. No, Sean Moreno was a running back
No.
from the 2000s.
Somebody in the chat know it. What the fuck is his name, y'all? Running back, Chargers. Last name Means. Let's see.
Guys, did you know that Ben has a note on his iPhone full of things to say during this draft? Sentences like, hey, let me see
What?
that big board, and
Let me see that
Greg
big board.
Zabel's projected as a tackle, but I think he fits better as
You
a
wrote that
guard."
down?
What?
No, give me this
No,
list,
but-
bro.
no, but for
let
real-
me in the
but for
phone.
real, for real.
Let me in the phone.
I know their phones are ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
Bro, did you ask ChatGPT? Or
No,
are these my tweets?
I really been doing research.
He asking ChatGPT, bro.
Sure.
I'm
That's
telling you right
so
now.
fun, Ben.
Ben.
Natron Means. That's his name from the Chargers.
Natron Means.
Natron Means, bro. That's a crazy
Does
name.
that say
That's
that
a
you
really
like Trey
nice-
Amos in a
Natron
press zone
means?
scheme?
Natron
All right.
Means.
Mention Josh Simmons.
Mention Josh Simmons.
Damn,
Josh
Shador.
Simmons, I hear you. I really hear you. But we haven't seen him play since the injury.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree with that one, bro.
I
That's what I'm
knew it,
saying.
dude. I knew you were a fucking soulless fucking bitch. Oh my god. Everything you said was so absence of life.
Everything you said was so absent of life.
I knew it, dude.
Damn, man.
I felt like
Been
I
a
was
robot.
talking to a painting, bro.
These are not chat. First, for the record, these are not chat GPT.
Are they my tweets?
No, they're not your tweets either. I'm insider trading.
Who are you asking?
None of you.
Is it Jeff
None yet.
Coella?
No, of course not. God
Hating on my boy. Look, they sad. Why the fuck is Gilly there? Why the fuck is Gilly there? That makes no sense. And why he all close? Like he in the way.
He's
Like move.
getting notes from Jeff Coella. He has a list of things to say, buzzwords like high motor guy,
Ah.
fluidity.
Damn, at what point do you take off the big hat?
Yeah, for real. Like come on.
It's so tough.
Yo, what do you?
If you're
That's
wearing
tough.
The big hat. At the
That's
guy who's
tough,
not getting
bruh.
Pig's party.
I feel bad for Shador, man. They doing him dirty, man. But you know what? He gonna show him. Just how Lamar Jackson showed these motherfuckers, bruh.
Well, I mean, obviously I don't fucking know anything, but to me, he looks like a better quarterback than Cam Ward. I really
Same
don't
to
think that
me.
people,
To me, he looks better than Cam Ward.
I'm shocked that Cam Ward.
Bro, his technique, like
Cam Ward looks like he doesn't know how to. He
Bruh,
looks like Tim Tebow. He plays like Tim Tebow.
yes, he plays like Tim Tebow, but too cocky. Bro, who the fuck snaps the ball like this?
I
Bruh,
can't say that kind of stuff.
Who the fuck snaps the ball like this and just stand there? Like, who are you, bro? Yo, no athletic stance. You snap the ball and then you just stand there and look around, bro. What
Yeah.
we doing?
I
don't
You know
respect
what
that.
it is because they think that because Patrick Mahomes kind of does that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta talk about this pick real quick. Emeka Egbuka to the fucking Bucks.
This guy's a receiver.
So they got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans already locked up.
Yeah.
This makes sense though, dude. Baker Mayfield throws the ball 50
He
times
does.
a game.
Yeah.
Rusty, am I wrong?
And he moves
This
it
is
around.
This is an air it out offense. Baker Mayfield, they throw the fucking ball.
Yeah, they throw the ball a ton, and if Chris Godwin is not going to be like ready, they did
this
just
ball
give him a
fast
new
as shit.
contract. But
And one of them gets banged up every year. This is
Yeah,
a good
true.
pick.
True. One of them definitely gets hurt. Yeah.
They definitely.
This boy
did
fast
make
as
three.
shit, bro.
Who was their three
He
last
blows
year?
the top off of defense. You ever heard that before, Ben?
Huh?
He blows the top off of defense.
He does
Rusty,
blow
who
the
was their
top off
three
of
last
defense.
year? He was a rookie.
I'm not gonna
The Bucks.
Jalen McMillan.
Yes.
name one thing.
From
He's not
Washington.
freaking
And he's a bust, I think.
He looked okay at the end
He
of the
drops
year.
the ball.
I think they're getting ready for Mike
Stop,
Evans to
yo.
retire.
But
Yo, whoever is sending you this shit, you gotta stop, bro.
Godwin did not be ready.
he has big time hands.
Yo, what do you,
Big time hands.
Big time hands.
whoever is sending you this shit has to stop
The
sending you this
absolute
shit, bro.
lateral
It's
movement
Jeff?
of this
Yeah.
fucking.
Yo, come on, Jeff. No.
Danny said you guys better not be horsing around because I'm not there. Brother, we're horsing around.
Oh yeah,
We're horsing.
horse.
Suck my dick.
We got Miguel on the ones and
Yeah,
twos.
Danny, the horses are in the gay stable already. Yeah, you missed
About the gay
it.
stable.
The horses are already in the gay stable, Daddy.
Danny, if you just dropped a horsing around without knowing about the gay stable, that's how I know you're supposed to be here, dude.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here.
He's supposed to be here. He's limp
Happens
with
all
us.
the time. It's okay.
No, if this
You
is what
used
it's
to
like
it.
every week, I'm so sorry, bro. You
Danny-
deserve more credit.
Bro, I literally get 3 every episode that just, you know
What?
what I'm saying? Like 3 jokes that everybody just like you might get it and then nobody else might get it.
There's
Like
3
12 on
they're
12.
coming up with their own.
Yeah.
You like I get it's like 3 of those a
I
week,
give
bro.
all my moms that same excuse.
You got to do it. You got to be like, I'm just too. My jokes just go over your head, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not bombing.
The worst is when you guys
You gotta
call
be
it and
smarter,
like, "What'd
bruh."
you say? And I'm like, nah.
Yo, dude, that's the new thing is the audience bombed.
Yo, that's
Bombed,
crazy.
bro. They didn't get a single
You gotta
joke.
tell them that while you're bombing. Like,
Man,
damn,
you
y'all
guys are
really bombing
so
right
hard. All
now.
maybe
bro.
I'm not quitting comedy.
They have
I'm
one
coming back,
thing to
and that's
do.
my new thing. That's my new thing. That's
Y'all
actually gonna help me
bombing.
a lot.
How aren't y'all laughing
That's
yet?
been really good for my mental health.
You gotta tell them. Tell them, Rusty, like, yo,
Damn, you guys-
like, hey, audience, you guys gotta have one job.
I don't want to
One job. That's the laugh.
Now.
You gotta tell them.
But oof, bad day at the office, huh?
Emeka Egbuka.
Good name.
They probably call him Book. That's probably what they call him, Book.
There was a guy on what was the rap show?
I think they
on
call him
Netflix.
Aggie.
The new Netflix rap show. It's like
Oh,
the
Rhythm and
competition.
Flow.
Yeah, Rhythm and Flow.
Oh, I ain't see that
There
shit.
was a guy on there named Boondook.
Boone Duke. That's a good rap name.
He was the most African guy I've ever seen.
Oh, that makes it a bad rap name.
He would do half his verses in English and half of it in Swahili.
What
And
the hell?
It actually was hard, but yeah, it fell off pretty quick.
I mean,
after
because
the
nobody
second
knows
time.
Swahili except for African.
But it was funny because the first time the judges were like, I liked how you switched up your language and showed your culture. And then by the third time he did it, the judges were like, we don't know what you're saying, man. We have no
Yeah,
idea
bruh.
What that shit means.
That's only cool the first time you do it,
It
bruh.
was just Fat Joe up there
Level
being
with
like,
me, bro.
you got to stop with the
Is this a-
Swahili, brother.
Yeah, yo, cut that shit out.
Is this a creative choice or did you run out of English again? I cannot afford to buy a vowel.
I went to college with a girl named Trina that looked like Wanda Sykes. And
Really?
Yep. And she got in a car accident on 422.
And then she looked
she
like
had-
Wanda. Yikes.
Well, before we make this joke, she got in a car accident and then had one of her seatbelts. She flew through the windshield and died. Her car ran her over.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that
Yeah,
a
Wanda. Yikes.
yeah? Wanda. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So how's she doing?
Rob, take it back.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to go to hell to find that out, bro.
Oh, you missed it. That was so good.
That's her original name, though. It doesn't work.
No, but that was good. That was full circle. That was nice.
In my head, I was like, this is going to kill. And then as soon as I said it, I was like, that's the name.
It killed with me.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yo, Cam Ward better be the fucking man going first.
He's going to stink.
He is going to stink. I don't like his game.
So
I don't
you
think his
guys
game
know-
translates.
You guys know my opinion on best quarterback of the draft.
Who?
Kyle McCord, brother.
Well, come on, bro.
The gunslinger. He's got.
We know that's not true, though.
He's got the best
No,
arm in
here's
the
the thing,
class.
though, is
No, he doesn't.
is from my hometown, it turns out. He's
Oh.
from Mount Laurel, played at Syracuse.
Okay, so you
I want
got.
him to be the Eagles.
Bull
backup
from Mount
now.
Laurel?
Yeah, dude, he's from Mount Laurel.
Oh, so now we got 3
Let's
people
go,
here that
bro.
want this guy to be successful.
Bro, gunslinger.
Is he the first white quarterback to go in the draft?
No, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Crack. Nice.
McCord's 2, though.
Because
But-
I'm willing to cheer for him.
Tyler shows too. Shug. Excuse me.
Bro, Jackson Dart gonna be in the NFL for
Sully.
2 years. Watch. Jackson Dart gonna be here for 2-3 years. That motherfucker is gonna have the worst case of CTE by year 3. He does not know how to slide. He loves contact.
Now,
Did you
okay,
see
so
the-
It's over
the
for that
John
guy.
Gruden interview with him.
I've seen
No.
people talk about Jackson Dart.
John Gruden asked him his snap count, and he was like, "You want to hear it?" And John Gruden was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And he stands up and he gives the daintiest little like wrist clap. And John Gruden goes,
Did you see McCord's?
Was that it?" And he goes, "Well, I have a fake one too. It's called purple. You want to see purple? Show me purple. Show
Yo.
me purple." He claps twice. I've never seen this man more upset in my. I
Wait,
love
who is
John
this for?
Gruden, dude. This is John Gruden hates Jackson
Dart.
Yeah, he hates
Did you
him,
see?
bro.
Did you see him with Kyle McCord?
You don't think he
Loved
was
him.
fucking with him?
Loved
That was his
Oh,
favorite.
really?
He said that Kyle McCord.
Kyle
was his
McCord probably
favorite
is better than
quarterback.
Jackson
Bro,
Dart.
He's a game man or not game manager, but he knows the game well. He's got a
Yeah.
very high IQ and he's got a fucking cannon.
Yeah, he has a strong ass arm.
Boy can sling the ball and spiral that bitch.
So
Look at Brad Williams' ass.
you know how we were joking
Look at
about
Brad Williams
like
the last.
judging
Oh,
them
shit.
based off their name
Really
because you
is
didn't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brad
I've
Williams.
seen people
that's really
talk
Brad
about
Williams?
Jackson Dart.
All midgets
I'm
looking like to
finding
me,
out
bro.
now
Black,
he's a
white,
white guy.
Chinese. I'll be like, every midget I see, I'll be like, damn, nigga, Brad Williams. Every goddamn midget I see. We was watching. What's the shit? What's the movie with Jim Carrey and his 3 black ass sons?
Oh, be myself and Irene.
When they dad walked up, I said, God damn, Brad Williams was in Me, Myself, I didn't know that. It's fucking crazy.
Yo, me, myself, and Irene is how I learned about masturbating. I didn't get the joke about like he had the picture of her next to the fucking lotion and tissues, and I
Oh,
asked
yeah.
all my friends about it, bro. I was like, "What is that for?" And they were like, "It's for jerking off." And then I was like, "What is jerking off?"
Like joking?
Is this
No,
this is the kid's brother that got killed in Louisiana where they got ran over?
That's your chance. Take us in.
Yeah.
It's too late now. You missed it. Hampton or Golden? Barron.
Ooh.
Cornerback.
This guy
There we go.
eats and leaves no crumbs.
There.
This guy eats and leaves no crumbs. It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Yo,
I fucking love
you
Jadae.
texting John Madden from the grave, nigga? What is you doing? What are you doing, man?
Chris Berman.
Yeah, yo. That's crazy.
I hate you, bro.
Very
Man
good.
studied.
Ben, only talk when you hit those. Just mic drop after
Yeah, yes.
every pick and a good one.
Is that not commentary though?
It is commentary.
Yo, can I book you to judge roast battle and you only speak in those?
In these
Yeah.
lines, yes. All right, but that is actually the last line.
Hell
I
yeah, we
so I
got
gotta
another
go.
corner in the first. Bro, I'm all about corners in the first round.
Will
I want
Johnson, falling.
Look. He made the adjustment. He made that adjustment.
You're right now.
I actually do have to go. That's my last line.
All right, Ben.
Alrighty, Benjamin.
Later, man.
Thanks for coming through, Ben.
You did really
You did great. You killed it.
You
killed it.
You crushed.
We didn't want to cross it up too much, but Miguel was just saying that he just found out Jackson Dart's a white guy. He thought he was black.
You thought Jackson Dart was black?
I heard
Fair.
people talking about this guy Jackson Dart.
Oh, because he runs.
And
yeah,
honestly,
he's
I
fast
just
as
thought
hell.
that had to be like I thought it had to be a black running
I can see.
back.
I can see how you could think that. He does play like a black quarterback. He runs a lot. not the not to be
Jackson's-
stereotypical, not the most accurate.
Jackson's an in-between name.
Not to be 1970s.
Play action
I
offense.
don't even know what team
Yeah,
he's
play
from.
action. Might fight dogs here and there. He gotta does it.
No, it turns out he's the kind who kisses dogs on the mouth.
Yeah, bro, he definitely gay.
Doesn't
He's
fight
gay
them,
as
he loves
hell.
them.
Who, Jackson
Think?
Dart?
Yes, he's so soft spoken. He's gay as hell.
You want to see
But he
my-
plays like a dog.
You want to see purple?
Bro, he tries to run over everybody. And he's big. He's like 6'4", 6'5", like 230 something.
This might be your boy here.
Shador.
Yeah, he
Makes
ate
it-
and left no cum.
It's Shador or Harmon. It's 50-50.
It's gonna be Shador. You know why? Mike Tomlin.
They could take Jackson Dart, dude.
That would be
All right,
crazy.
Here's the thing: it's like Shador doesn't have the arm to push the ball downfield. You got DK Metcalf and George Pickens. They're outside boundary receivers, right? You're gonna have to push the ball downfield. You're gonna have to hit tight.
Bro, but
windows.
he's thrown those passes before. It's not that, bro. He doesn't have to throw the. He doesn't have to throw the ball
Like
70.
Jackson Dart do.
He doesn't have to throw the ball 70
I
yards.
don't think either of them. I don't think Shador is the arm. I don't think Jackson is the accuracy. I don't think either.
What
can
about
operate this offense.
Jackson
what
Dart?
about Drew's friend?
That's Jackson Dart sitting down?
Yes.
Maybe,
He looks like
actually.
a kid.
Later,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, he is a kid.
Hell yeah.
He is, bro, he's
I'm gonna show you this video.
like
in a
20
little
or
bit.
he's
This
like
is wild.
21.
That's him?
Yes.
What the fuck? Oh, take Shador.
Bro, take Shador. Bro, Shador, bro, listen, dog.
girl must
Shador
be
never had an
so
offensive line and still made shit happen. He's the better quarterback.
I'm with it.
He's better than Cam Ward. I'm telling you, bro.
It's a shame because I actually think that he should have not played with his dad.
Yes, that has done him way better.
Because it's too hard to separate their culture influence from each other. Like,
But here's
you
the,
can't
but
give
that's
him
how
the
it's.
credit.
But it's supposed to be like that's his dad. It's supposed to be. If your dad is one of the
I'm
best
with
football
it.
players of all time, you shouldn't listen to anybody but your fucking dad.
Yeah,
That's why I don't understand this argument. It's like, yo, if I'm about to use you as an example, but I won't. I'll use him as an example. If your dad is the fucking best banker in the fucking world, you see what I'm saying? That's why they wanted to use you, Rob. That would have been crazy. I don't think you. If your dad's the best fucking banker in the
He's
world,
the best goblin in Grin Goblin.
why would you listen to anybody else about financial advice? You can listen to your dad.
No, you're right. But I mean, that's
his
need
dad is the
coaching
best
from
understanding
you
of
can't
him
just get coached
physically.
from one person though.
For sure.
But his dad understands
fix
his
that.
limitations. Harmon called it. Let's go. Someone pay me money to do this for a job.
Rusty, you should be doing this for a job.
I'm
No,
going
Shador.
to. Give me 3 years.
Okay. I like this. I believe in you.
Does he go in the first round, Rusty?
Shador?
Yeah.
Now?
Does someone trade back in for him?
You take him for the 5th round option. Giants ownership is going to demand a quarterback.
Yeah. And so is the Steelers. and
I
so is
don't
the
think
Browns.
that Brian Dable will want to work with Shador because his job
Yeah.
is on the line. He's
Yeah.
not going to want to
It's not
stake
the-
his job on that media sideshow that Shador is
sure.
going to bring.
And
It's-
Shador also.
Damn, calling it a media sideshow is so sick. That's good. Yeah, that's good analyst shit.
I was in the zone. Sorry, I was.
Oh, good. Can I get some more of that vodka, please?
Yep.
I love to hate a guy for his media circus. How about, the gay guy didn't make it, huh? I don't know. The last time I was aware of the draft was when the dude was kissing a guy.
Tom Brady. That was his son.
Michael Sam.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the last time you watched the draft.
Well, that's when it's talked about by everyone. Otherwise, it's a
He should have never done that.
very boring night for
He should have never
specifically
done
autistic
that
people.
ever in his fucking life. On camera, off camera, in private. Don't do shit like that, bro. Be kissing niggas. What's up with you?
Especially if you enjoy it.
Like, he's wild, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
That's an abomination before the
I
Lord.
almost threw the fuck up. I remember I saw that shit, dog. I told my daughter, go upstairs. I said, Aisha, go upstairs. I said, go upstairs. You need to see this. That's why she a damn lesbian now.
You said not the sport I love.
Bro, that shit crazy.
Naeem, if Kanye asked you to join his entourage and be his life coach, would you do it?
I would. I help Kanye out.
You would?
I tell him to kill his fucking son. Bro, put a gun in your mouth and suck it how you did your cousin, bro. And pull that thing back, bro.
You're not a life coach. You're a death coach.
Be a damn death coach. Yeah, goddamn right. Kill yourself, you fucking weirdo. Fuck.
You just help betas who don't have the confidence to pull the trigger. You're like, nah, be sure of yourself. Your life is gonna
You
suck.
never did anything courageous ever in your life until today. Pull that trigger, nigga.
Damn.
Aren't
This is your
aren't
last
you like
chance to do something
This is your
sick.
last chance.
Naeem, aren't you like a big Michael Jackson fan?
Huge Michael Jackson fan. The biggest Michael Jackson.
Are you a truther though about
Don't
it?
do this.
I am
Don't
a
do this.
truther.
Don't do this.
Don't do
We
this.
can't do it. We can't do it again.
We've gone through this at least 20 times on this podcast. And Miguel, you don't want to do this now.
All
And
right.
you know who's on my side?
Hey,
You know who's on my side?
I like Michael Jackson. Hey, look,
Karen's
I like
on my
Michael
side.
Jackson too.
Karen's on my side. Karen knows the truth.
We're not talking about that.
I like
Chargers
Michael
are on the
Jackson
board.
too.
Hey,
All I'm saying is that these guys tend to be talented.
isn't it weird that the Chargers moved from San Diego to LA?
They
It's
make
the
a lot of good
most- one
stuff,
of the
dude.
most
All of the
hard
best
things.
like
Weird that
Nice.
movie producers, directors.
I don't think LA.
San Diego's a better city.
I don't think LA should have two teams.
They did
No.
it. No, they did it for tax breaks. It's retarded because they're making less money in ticket sales. You got to share LA with a team that actually contended
That's
for the
stupid.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
Your
fucking
whole
stupid.
fan base hates you for moving. At least the Raiders moving to Vegas,
It's
they moved to
fucking
like
stupid.
a fucking financially
should've
viable
done
area.
The Chargers should have moved to Renton, PA. That's what the
Yo,
fuck they should have moved.
dude.
They should have moved to Renton, PA, bro.
Bring
the
back
fucking
the
Renton
Frankfurt,
Chargers.
the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets, dude. Bring them
See what I'm
back,
saying?
dude. Bring them
Let's
back.
go.
Frankfurt, PA.
We need one more team in Pennsylvania. Renton. I'm standing up for Renton, PA, bro. That's where I got my first STD test at ever in fucking life.
Golden here, right? Matt Golden,
It's going. Yes, he's.
Like-
I can't believe he's still on the fucking board.
4-2, like a 4-2 receiver.
Yes, bro. He's up.
That I don't know why they're taking this.
You know
long.
what wouldn't surprise me? They need a tight end
But they're gone. You think Mason Taylor at 22?
or
Not a lot of tight ends
or
this
Gunner.
year.
All right, before
There's
the
a
clock
lot of
runs
tight
out.
ends this year.
I'm talking about good ones.
This is
Standouts.
There's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, you get them later.
I think they might go here.
Nah, I think here it's either Matt
last time I
Golden,
seen a Jeremy Shockey?
Jihad Campbell, or are there any D tackles left? Not really. No, that's it.
I
That's
mean,
what think it
George
is.
Kittle is very nice, but they got him as like a 5th round pick. He
Campbell
was
or Golden?
late.
Yeah, he was late. George Kittle was
need-
late.
They want to trade back
that's
so
the thing.
bad.
They already
you
took,
could-
dude,
they
they
wanted
already took
Harmon. They
2
were staying
tight
for
ends in
Harmon.
like the first 10 picks. I was like, what the fuck?
They wanted D-line.
Damn.
Who else could they go here?
I think they're trying to see if anyone in the second wants to come up for Shador. They're going to milk the clock.
It is so funny how much the draft is like, well, obviously you wouldn't do that because that's not what people do. But then like 5 years later, it's like people are doing different shit.
Yes.
It's like it really is them all just copying each other. No one has any idea who's
Bruh, and
talented.
a lot of these analysts are so wrong. Like if you go on TikTok and type in like wrong analysts wrong about players, bro, it's
Yeah.
endless. It's endless, and it's all the best analysts. They're wrong every fucking year.
Wasn't Patrick Mahomes the 2nd round pick?
Was he?
No,
I mean,
No, he
look,
wasn't a second round pick.
I don't. Oh, was he?
Yeah, he won a 2nd round pick. But shit, Lamar Jackson dropped to last in the 1st round. And I feel like everybody I knew Lamar Jackson was the best quarterback in that fucking draft that year. Everybody knew it, bro.
Yeah.
But he's so athletic that they was like, yo, maybe he should be a receiver. It's like, why would you waste that at receiver when he has an arm like that? He got an arm like Michael Vick and can run almost as good as him too.
My dad was a big, he's gonna get injured. It's not gonna be worth it guy.
No,
and
he's smart.
because I was a big Colin Kaepernick fan.
Yeah.
I loved Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
I hated Alex Smith. Years of Alex Smith.
I didn't
being-
like Alex Smith.
Alex Smith is a dog shit quarterback.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck Alex Smith.
I like Kaepernick.
I love
but-
Kaepernick. He was
He had
bad.
a strong arm, but he wasn't accurate.
He
had a
was
very
bad
strong arm.
before all the fucking shit. Like he was benched before he started kneeling.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got
Like,
benched before, way before that.
and he was just sitting on the bench. He just loved to not get off
Yeah.
get off the bench. Like but I love Kaepernick.
You know, I like Kaepernick. He was good. Yo, remember when the lights went out in that Super Bowl?
Yeah.
And they fucking
that was crazy.
yeah, and they fucked you guys, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, we gotta stop this momentum.
I've only got to watch the Niners lose Super Bowls.
yeah.
Doesn't that stink?
Yeah, it's got to feel good.
Damn, that's right, cause you young as shit. I saw him win one.
Well,
I was a kid,
I was alive.
I was young
I
as
was
hell.
alive technically, but I don't. You know,
Yeah.
there's a picture of me somewhere as a baby in a Steve Young jersey, but like I never
Yeah.
watched him play.
Yeah.
By the time
my mom watched every Super Bowl.
by the time I was paying attention, is Jeff Garcia.
Damn, he was gay as shit, bro.
No,
He was so
he made
sassy.
Terrell Owens quit the
Jeff
team.
Garcia,
shit.
he was fruity as shit.
Naim, can you lock the door for me?
Yeah, please. I'm happy. I saw you looking. I'm like, won't need no damn crackheads running up in here, bro.
Bro, they be in here.
Catch your ass whooping of a lifetime tonight. We gonna stick Miguel on them. If crackheads coming tonight, nobody fighting but Miguel. Miguel, get him out of here.
I'm losing, but you guys will be safe.
Miguel, produce this break-in, please.
Yo, update from Jeff Colella. He spent 25 minutes talking on the phone with Ben while Ben took notes on lines that he could say during this stream.
That's why he's a pro, dude.
That is why Ben's a pro.
For the most
25-minute
Bruh,
phone call.
That kid has a future in this business. In the
does his
fucking
research,
draft
man.
business, in the draft commentary
draft
business.
Mike said, I just woke up. What I miss? 3 hours of a stream, brother. You missed two
on,
and a
bruh.
half.
How the fuck you sleep, nigga? What you doing?
How'd you
Did he-
let Naeem beat you here?
He said he got
Yeah,
work.
come on, bro.
He probably worked the night
I had to come
shift.
all the way from fucking Delaware and I beat you here, bro.
Damn.
You weren't practicing swimming in the Delaware River, were you?
What? No, it's my daughter's swimming class.
Did they let you sign up for that?
I just gotta sit there and watch her. She freaks out every time it's time to leave. I'm like, come on, bro.
No, kids love the pool.
Yes, every time it's time to leave, she freaks.
Well, especially once you learn to swim a little bit, you start splashing.
Yeah,
You're like, I ain't
bro.
going home.
Like now she know how to tread water and shit.
Yeah, I'm
like,
in water,
she
bro.
know how to
I ain't
swim,
going
and She
home.
just and every time the class and she's like, I don't.
Yeah, it's like being ripped from the womb every fucking
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, right.
She's
She being born again every.
the warm liquid of my mother, and Dad is like, "Get the fuck out of here! It's
Come
not-
on, we gotta go. You're making me late for my podcast.
We're not gonna have time
Let's
to
go.
fries."
The warm liquid of my mother is such a crazy sentence.
That's a crazy thing.
such an insane thing
You
to
guys
say.
let me say it almost. If we didn't have that Emperor Dorkcourt here, I would have gotten away with it. If it wasn't for you meddling alphas.
Look, dude, I was being friendly before, and then everyone started being mean to me.
Are you meddling alphas?
Shout out to He Hate Me in the chat. See you boys in Philly for live Bazooki.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
run
May
up.
3rd
Let's go,
come through.
bruh.
And Brian Woods, Drew, do you have a heater close by? I do. Not gonna pull it out because we are on live, and we got about an hour left.
Oh, you trying
of
to see
this
some
thing.
guns?
Yeah,
Come on, bro. You trying to get niggas locked up, bro?
Damn, dude.
but I always got one by me, brother.
Peter
I'm in the
was like
crib.
way deep in my
Bro,
list
it's
of
one
things.
right here on the floor. You can't even see it. Y'all can't even see it. It's a fucking M16 right here, right
Yeah,
down
dude.
there.
No, it's one like right there though.
No, there's one like over there.
There's one hanging over the TV. Y'all can't even see the one hanging. He got a fucking rocket launcher over the TV. Y'all can't even see that.
Naeem, you know where else there's one? In here, dude.
Ooh.
That's
Your
podcasting.
brain is the sharpest gun.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my
My
weapon,
words
bruh.
are my bullets
Yep.
in the
Who we got?
podcast. scene.
Oh, Barry
Amari and
Hampton.
Hampton.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Najee Harris suck cock, dude.
Wait, where Ashton Genty go?
They
They
just
couldn't
signed
find a
Najee
trade. Huh?
Wait,
Yeah,
did
they signed Najee Harris.
the Chargers did?
Yeah.
Do they still
Now
have
they got
the other
Amari
two?
Hampton,
Damn.
who's a better version of Najee Harris at everything
What about
Najee
Dobbins?
does.
And do they still have J.K.
I don't like
Dobbins?
Najee Harris.
Free agent.
Wow.
I
they
never
never
thought
re-signed
Najee
him.
Harris was that fucking good.
I can't believe they didn't take gold in there.
I mean,
I
Bro,
Jim Harbaugh-
you know, this is the Saquon effect.
No, that's Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh likes running the ball.
Does that mean
what
that
that
the
is.
Yeah, true.
Commanders get golden? Because that'll piss me off.
No, I think.
Wait,
Green
when
Bay
did the
takes him
Commanders
right here.
pick?
Green Bay takes him right here. Green Bay needs a receiver.
They
Oh, yeah,
have
yeah.
to. I don't want the Commanders to get him,
Unless
bro.
they got it's corner receiver there. It's Will Johnson could fall.
Green Bay has to go receiver. They're retards if they don't.
Well, the problem is
They should go receiver one
there's-
and two.
There's receivers day two.
They
Or they
should
should
go-
dra-
There's going to
they
be a
should draft
huge
Shador.
run on corners at the beginning.
They ain't got
of
no
the
quarterback
second.
neither.
If you go
Jordan Love.
corners, 'cause
Jordan
you're
Love
afraid you
ass.
don't
They
get
just
one.
paid him though.
Jordan Love
Corners?
stinks.
But they just paid him.
They did just pay
Yeah,
him.
you can't do that now.
True.
Somebody's gonna have to trade up back for Shador.
That's another one. I felt like corners were always like fell in the draft.
A lot of times, yeah. Most of the time.
I thought most of the time corners were just receivers that didn't make it.
Bruh, stop being
Sometimes.
disrespectful. Come on, bro. Now, all right. We not
Sometimes.
having no cornerback slander on this podcast, bro. We're not doing this, bruh. No. Sometimes, yeah, maybe you can't catch as good as the receivers. But so what? You're a dog and you can tackle.
All right,
Good.
they fired
You
it.
understand how to run the routes and you can like
Yes, we
get
cut
in
the
front of
routes
them.
off.
Right. It's just
Yes,
you can't catch the ball. That's every
No,
time.
you can catch.
There's
you can
so many
catch.
times I go, well, that's why he's a cornerback.
But here's the thing. A lot of times you choose to play. I always thought defense was more fun. I like hitting people more than I like fucking running routes.
Yeah, the best part of like 3 flags up sometimes was just knocking it out of someone else's hands.
Yeah, right.
So
That's just fun.
there's just different skill sets. What the reason I think that Travis Hunter is going to play probably mostly receiver in Jacksonville. That's just how their coach thinks, and he wouldn't have taken him at 2 and traded up in the future first if he didn't think he was going to be a top receiver. That's what it'll be. The reason I thought he was a better cornerback is because his best categorical quality for me is his ability to instinctively close the distance.
What I told you, bro.
He can close a massive amount of distance athletically.
He can be the best
and he has
cornerback
the
of all
instincts
time.
to get it.
Yes, his
For
instincts
me,
are crazy.
That's a more valuable trait
Yes.
on defense than it is on offense.
Yes, you can get a receiver, bro.
He's better-
You
he's
won't
better
find
on
another
defense.
corner like that. He's
better on
way better
defense.
on defense.
I-
Yes,
so-
he's way better on defense.
There's some receivers who are better at tracking the ball, staying with where it is. Travis Hunter is really good at being wherever he is. Oh, the ball's over there. Zoop! I'm gonna
And
zip
getting
over
to
there.
the ball. Yes.
That's a cornerback trait to
Dude,
me.
that's not what you said last week.
Well, he said he was a better receiver last.
Yeah.
That's no. I said I use him at
No
corner.
way, dude. You
That's-
change your mind like
You
a
gotta
girl
use him at
changes
corner.
clothes.
Check
and
my
you
Twitter,
PMS
bro.
like a bitch I would know.
That was a Ben line.
I'll kill you guys.
No, but he.
Are cornerbacks getting paid like receivers now?
I think that
I wanted to sneak
that
No, that was nice though.
no,
No, fuck
but
no.
it's getting closer.
Yeah,
but no.
they're making more money than ever before. But
It's almost like the narrative is controlled by the owners.
Yo,
being like,
Rusty, sometimes
"Yo,
you're
I'm
hot and
paying
you're
these
cold.
receivers
You're
too
yes,
much.
then you're no.
I could get a
You're
receiver
in,
wherever."
You're out. You're up, then you're down.
It's wrong, but it's right. It's black and it's white.
Sometimes I feel like
We fight, we make up.
Be kiss the make up, make love.
You don't really want to get. Well, yeah.
you ever feel like you're in Rob's little Elmo world?
Yes.
Like Rob's Elmo and we're all in his world.
Yeah, I was just yes-anding a good friend of mine.
Thank you.
But yes, bro, he's a way better. He's a way.
Okay.
He's never gonna be the best receiver of all time.
You guys, I'll put you guys in the gay stable. Fucking.
that was just for us in the chat.
They're in the gay stable right now. They over here singing songs.
They're
to each
chomping
other.
at the bit in the gay stable.
Yeah. They singing pop songs. to each
No,
other.
Naeem, you're monochromatic, which is just a fun way of saying homochromatic. One.
I'm not even monochromatic today.
Nah,
Wrong day for the joke. Ha ha. Idiot.
I see your hat and your shirt. That's all I see.
Ha ha. What is my shirt?
What are your pants? It's all different colors.
They're
of
blue.
beige.
Blue
pants.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Pick the wrong day for the joke.
Well, dude, you're bichromatic.
I like.
What?
You are bichromatic, dude.
So what are you fucking trichromatic? What the fuck?
I do like homochromatic.
Also
That's
bi-
fun.
Yeah, I am. That's not as bad as mine, though.
That's not. It's 3 things.
No, but once you transcend 3 things, you're like more of a philosopher.
Yeah, nah, bruh.
You like transcend into a different plane when it's dry.
No, once you transcend
Yeah,
3
you're
things,
poly.
you fucking. That mean you fucking men, women, and dogs. That's 3 things.
No,
not dogs.
So that's the gayest thing.
No.
That's beyond gay,
That's
bruh.
true.
That's past gay.
Everyone knows every color you wear represents a different thing that you fuck. So if
Yeah.
you wear one color, it's just one thing.
It's
you
only
fuck.
women.
If you wear 2 colors, that's 2 things you
That's
fuck.
bisexual.
And if you wear 3 things,
Bestiality.
yup.
See what I'm saying, bruh? That's how far you went,
It's
Rob.
like the bracelets with the sluts on the bus.
Is there
Oh, yeah. But what was the black? Yeah, dude. What was that? That was like the black bracelet with sex,
Yeah,
right?
and if you wore a blue bracelet, it means you sucked off a
Suck
dog.
dick or some shit. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Kanye West a schnauzer.
I didn't know it was like stars, like on like the military, like the, I thought it was
dude,
like.
yeah, it's their rank and file. dude.
Yeah, I didn't know it was rank. I thought, but I heard the lore at my school was if you broke it, you had to do that. Like if you broke her black bracelet,
What?
you had
Really?
Did you go to
Yeah.
to West or East?
and either neither.
Oh, okay, you didn't go to either. I think I went to Cherry Hill School.
I Voorhees. I went to Eastern.
Oh, okay. Voorhees
Yeah.
is still pretty gay. I was gonna say East.
I
East
like how
is
you
pretty
say.
gay.
I like how you say either first.
Yeah.
It's like,
Excuse
I
me.
went to any school, bruh. I like how you did that.
He was friends with my ex in high school, like my recent
really?
ex.
Oh, but
in
that
high
was
school.
from like a mutual friend that
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
school. Yeah. She
Uh,
went to West, right?
But like, there's some
Well,
like,
so y'all didn't know each other in high school?
no, we didn't know
No.
each other. The prude ass schools though, they did. You had to do it if it got
Yeah.
broke. But you know, the real schools with the real kids, like the real American kids,
Yeah.
we were just doing this stuff.
that was rank.
Yeah,
The-
you
the-
were filed, dude. We should do a detective show.
We should, dude.
Rank and file.
I didn't know that Deep Rooted was a regional thing. Did your school say that, or was that just like a few different schools?
Deep-rooted.
Deep
What the
rooted.
fuck is
My
that?
school,
Nobody
my
said
school
that, dude.
used
Nobody say that shit.
deep rooted as having made out with a girl. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what it was.
It says
Yup.
it means what?
That must have been a South Jersey thing.
What does it mean?
Deep Rooted. That
Deep rooted.
you made out with a girl.
Like you made out with a girl. You would call someone prude if they had never kissed a girl. Yeah.
That's
South
fucking
Jersey,
weird
dude.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I had a friend named Keith. He was a little heavy set. He's the man. Now he's a director. He works on like legitimate movies and like MTV shows and shit. He's
Oh,
the
shit.
man. I'm so mad that I like didn't stay cool with him. But his like catchphrase, he would say things were rude. So we had all our pictures in the wall for some project. I took his picture and I took the letters off the like psychology like board where it said like psychology,
Put the
and
wood
I spelled rude over his name. But someone added the P for prude, and then it was like a whole thing, and someone made a
Dang.
T-shirt of it where it's like it was his face and the word prude. It was terrible. We're
no.
not friends. Keith, if you're hearing this, I want to be friends. Teach me how to direct.
They gotta go receiver
Still a
here.
banger
Nobody
hit.
draft Nick and Mawari. Don't touch my boy.
Yeah, we need him.
Don't touch my boy.
Still a banger hit is Rude by Magic. I still bang that.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
The Packers like drafting safeties, bro. I hope
Oh,
they
why
never
you
do.
They
gotta
don't
be
need
so
one, bro.
rude?
They don't need one, but they like. I'm telling you,
Don't
bro.
you know
I'm worried about
they
this.
got my
They like
guy.
drafting safety.
I think they go receiver. They have to.
They got to.
Do you think there's
It's
any
receiver or corner?
like a Louis Farrakhan type figure that calls black people chromatic?
That's
Yeah.
fun. I think he's in
My
Daft Punk.
my chromatic
I
brothers.
think one of the guys from Daft Punk says
Chromatic
that.
brother.
You could start that. I think you could coin that. People would pick it up.
I told like 4 white people to not call me black no more.
Before the
You don't
picks
like
in,
that?
Drew.
I think it's, bro.
Daniel
We're not
Jeremiah.
black.
You're brown, yeah.
Yeah, it's a curse.
And we're not white either.
Exactly. That's exactly what I.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Exactly what
Now that I come to think of it, we're not white either.
Link them to Maxwell Harrison.
Who? These people?
Packers.
They going receiver.
Brandon,
That's
you're
the
so
rumor.
wrong.
Shout out to King Willie. Super
Yeah,
chat.
I had your daughter for the
Draft
rest
is
of
going
my
sick.
life. Say yes, say
Shout out to
yes,
King
'cause
David,
I
bruh.
need to know. That song's so good.
I hate that song.
Thanks, Mark.
It's so good. It puts me in an island state of mind, which I appreciate.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I have no idea who this guy is.
That's a Long Island vibe.
Receiver. Matt Golden.
There you go.
That's huge. They just went fucking ape shit.
They had
it's
to do
in
that.
their hometown.
There we
First
go.
time in 23 years that they took a
In
receiver in the
2002,
first.
Javon Walker. Who the fuck was in 2002?
I wasn't watching
Donald
football,
Driver,
brother.
maybe?
I don't think Don Jarvis was high. Pitt was a first rounder.
Was it Javon Walker?
Look at that suit, dude.
Because everybody thought Javon Walker.
That's
was
how I
they-
picture Drew at prom.
All right, wait. When you get this, can you? If it's not Javon Walker or Driver, give me. It's gonna be hard.
to guess from 2002.
No,
Hell
but I
yeah.
was gonna say, give me like 2 or 3 options.
Okay.
2002.
2002.
Bro, I have weird type of autism where I remember
Yeah,
like
look,
NFL and NBA.
Javon
drafts.
Walker. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Because I
Where did
remember
you go to school?
we went to.
Ole Miss.
I think you might.
Yeah,
be
I was
right.
never big into Scary Kids scaring kids.
I did like a couple of their songs.
Yeah.
Scary Kids.
Fuck is college, yeah.
I knew of them. They never came across
I knew
my
it was
desk,
Florida
though.
State. I was about to say Florida State. Yeah.
There's-
'Cause look.
I knew it was yeah.
Like one or two that I
The
had
reason
on
why
a
everybody liked Javon Walker,
playlist
he was
that I
another
would
one of
listen
them
to
that
when
came,
I
like,
was
under
at
Deion
swim
Sanders. You know,
meets.
Deion Sanders be like having young boys live his crib and all that.
Yeah.
And he was dumb nice in
He's
high
sitting
school,
there in
dumb
the
nice in
Speedo.
college, but then he was just like okay in the NFL.
I hit a couple good
he's
years in the
thugging.
He
league.
had some good
My
years.
phone, my camera's dead again.
Look, don't he look like what's the boy that's locked up?
Come on, man.
What's the boy that's locked up from Memphis? What's the rapper boy?
I know who you're
He looked
talking
like Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, you do.
Don't he look like Pooh Shiesty?
That's literally how I imagine Drew
Oh
on
wait,
prom
Chad,
night.
the
Like,
camera's coming back on. Battery died.
Oh yeah, hold up, y'all.
Rob, put it away.
No, they hear it, dude. You'll be all right.
My
Rob,
damn
put it back in
penis.
Drew's pants. Why did you take his dick out?
Yo, they gay, y'all.
This is a good pick for them.
That's a great pick.
He's hype. He said, "I'm here."
Yo, Christian Watson's crying
I can't
somewhere.
believe this motherfucker dropped this far.
Running a 4th and 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like they must have like had some sort of agreement that no one else was gonna take him if he was there.
No, he didn't think he was gonna fall that far. He thought he was gonna get drafted way earlier.
I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
he
thought
thought
was
so,
falling
but
there.
like I feel like they had him here and they had the guy come out
the
and
guy
make the
come out,
speech
the speech.
for the first time in 20.
I'm gonna tell you something about the NFL, bro. The NFL teams have 1,000 contingency plans for every single thing, bro.
They
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
They
had,
all planned
yeah,
for
they
the
had, bro.
season.
They had this written. They got some other shit written in case they drafted some other motherfucker.
He got on
bro.
the mic.
There we go.
I think they told him they were going to move up for him and then realized they didn't have to the way the board was falling.
Wait, has anyone done this? I've never seen anyone do that. Get on the
Neither.
mic after they get drafted.
I ain't never see that.
I mean, it's in the place, you know?
yeah,
yeah,
true.
I think like Aiden
I like
Hutchinson,
This
I think
crowd
he's
is
gonna be a dog.
nuts.
like Aiden Hutchinson when he got drafted, that was in Detroit. I'm pretty sure he got hype.
Bro, football, everything. They have nothing but football in Green Bay, bro. That's every.
Well, yeah, I mean,
everything to them.
Look at that though. That looks like the airport when we were leaving Afghanistan.
Wait, are you a veteran?
Well, as America. When they're
did not use the royal we
trying to. You don't think so?
When we left Afghanistan,
I'll never forget.
Yeah, when
the
they're
day
trying
we
to
left.
jump on the planes.
like yo, remember that day when we killed Osama bin Laden, bro? That day was crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I
we really did that.
Yeah.
We really killed Osama bin Laden.
It was when me and my boys,
With me and my boys.
Remember when
stormed
we
the
did
cave,
that?
bro.
when we pulled up.
Bro, he was so scared. Just talking like he was there.
5'11", 191. He's smaller than I thought.
Bro, if you run a 4.2, you light, bro. Ain't nobody run no 4.2 that's heavy.
God damn, he got
You
burned.
know when you're at like the grocery store, like the 7-Eleven, and
And
you
he
start
makes great
imagining
catches.
if the place got robbed, what you would do about it. Like you just start like daydreaming. Do you think that any of the guys on SEAL Team 6 before they killed Osama were like daydreaming, like, damn, dude, you know what I'm gonna do?
Of course.
I'm gonna be the one to bust him, dude.
Bro, he has great hands.
Yeah, he's got incredible hands.
I cannot believe he fell.
He that hands. And he's good at hand fighting. Like, he's good at getting the DB's hands off of him.
Runs good routes.
Runs good routes. Bro, this guy, he should. Bro, I'm so surprised he dropped this far.
It's Brian Thomas Jr. all over again.
Here's the thing,
It's
though,
someone who
he's
had
not-
production late in their
Brian
college
Thomas
career.
was bigger and had the size. I don't know if he has the size to be a 1.
I think he's a 1B. I think he's gonna be a Smitty type.
Yeah, he's a
Not
good
the route running of
No,
Smitty.
no.
Not the route running of Smitty. But
Smitty was a 1, bro. Smitty was a 1 for a
who's
long
the 1A?
time.
established 1.
Because
There's
Smitty
no
was
1A
great
there
after
is
the
the
catch.
problem. There's
I-
no
Smitty was
1A.
great at-
They need an outside big body.
And you got to think,
I think
the difference between him and Smitty was way huskier than this. So Smitty was good after the catch. He'd catch it and shake some. You mean like he could break a tackle?
I agree with that, but I think that Devontae's skill set gets to shine when you have AJ pulling guys further, and now he has room to use Yak. It's kind of like a multiplication process
No,
kind
I
of
agree.
thing. Yeah,
I think any receiver under 6'2" should be a 1B, in my opinion.
Like, I don't understand why the Bengals re-signed T. Higgins for what they did. Because
Yeah.
my thing is, if that's what T
Where'd
was
the
giving
bike
you next
go?
to Chase, is
Right.
he that good?
Exactly.
Can you not look what Yoshivash is giving you when
Yes.
Higgins is out,
See
and
what I'm
you
saying?
can't. You don't think you can find that
Who'd they
elsewhere?
take? Donovan Jackson.
That's
Yeah.
my boy, dude. He's so good.
Get his fucking dick out of your mouth.
Oh my god.
Not the royal, my boy.
I never seen somebody act like that
get
over a
his ass,
fucking
dude.
guard.
for a guard.
Dude.
I never seen nobody act like that.
goodness.
Yeah, I never seen that.
Oh, I'm gonna faint.
My fucking boys. They
give me an
fucking got drafted. Yeah, bro,
That's
he's a
our
god.
boy.
All right. Like, your kid is a good basketball player, right?
Yes.
You don't know
It
that.
would be embarrassing if there was like like people were picking teams and he was last picked. You know what I mean? Like you would be like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I have gone out on a
I thought
limb
you meant the
on
draft. I'm
Twitter.
about to say, well, if he get drafted, I don't give a fuck when he get picked.
No, I
He
know.
get
I
picked
know.
last.
No, I was trying to come up with something comparable.
But, okay, like on a
it's
team.
no matter what, you're happy you got picked. But like when it's later, you're like, damn, I look like a dickhead for talking him up so much. Like I feel bad that I put those expectations
Okay, so
on
you
him.
were worried he might slip.
I've gone so far
Giants
on the
are
limb.
back.
I said to the AGM of the Eagles, he's my guard one.
Shador.
I said he's my guard one.
This Shador. The Giants don't like to draft black quarterbacks though.
Hold on,
so,
can we? Oh my bad. Can we listen to this? I gotta hear what happens when this pick comes in.
The rumor is they prefer Dart, man.
You think Giants trade back for a guard?
I
Trade
said
back
Dart.
in
Said
for a
Dart.
I said Dart. I
Jackson
said the
Dart.
rumor is they prefer Dart.
Dion
I have to
worried.
think it's Shador though. You
Look,
can't
Gilly
take.
and Dion look pissed.
Yeah, they pissed, bruh. Cause he knew they knew this
Shador-
bullshit was coming, bruh.
Shador tweeted earlier. He said, I'm prepared for whatever comes to me today. Or he's like, I'm built for whatever happens today. And Josh Potter quote tweeted it. He said, I hope it doesn't happen tomorrow for you.
Yo, damn. Damn.
Oh, I thought that was the pick for
Yo,
a second.
Runaway
That's
Slav.
That's Jackson Dart.
Yeah, he just
Runaway
They
Slav
about to
said,
pick-
too
they
bad
picked Jackson
Austin
Dart
Metcalf will
over
never.
Shador. This is crazy. And the Giants make this mistake
I said it.
every year. Listen, bro, what I just say, Miguel? They don't like drafting black quarter. They make this mistake every fucking time. They could have they could have been had a great quarterback, but they always pick some random guy. But I like Jackson Dart.
You know what this tells me? The Eagles are trading our pick. We're trading 32 and someone's taking
Yeah,
Shador.
yep. Ooh.
With Shador on the board, I see that.
Damn, they picked Jackson Dart
Who is
Is
the 25?
over Shador.
They haven't picked.
Bro, no, you just saw
They just showed-
the reaction. You didn't see Jackson Dart reaction? The pats on the back, the hugs, the pictures.
And Deion Sanders was in there, man.
Deion Sanders mad. They didn't get the call.
You
You see what I'm saying? Jackson Dart got the call. Yeah, bro, you got to watch more drafts. You don't even know the fucking body language, bro. You got to read
No,
the body
I-
language.
Did you hit this?
Look, Rob didn't know the body language either. Rob's like, I
Yeah,
didn't know
that-
who got picked.
That's what I was
Yeah, I
saying,
don't
bro.
know
Is
anything, dude. I know the
was
emotional
not
truth
putting his
happening.
career on that guy. He just wasn't. Like he wanted somebody who was gonna be like, yes, sir, whatever you say, Coach Dable,
Yeah.
sir. Like he didn't want someone who's like, no,
And
my
I get
dad
that.
said that you're an idiot, fat fuck, and you're getting fired next year. Like, cause that's what his
Yeah.
dad saying.
Which valid.
That's
No
true.
coach wants
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No coach wants that, and both things are true. But no coach wants
I think
that.
Jackson Dart's going to be solid.
I think that being behind Russ and Jameis, like
Good-
those
good
two
for
guys,
him.
if they
True.
each give him one skill,
True.
one skill.
And the only problem with Shador is he's going to be a nightmare on the bench just because maybe not him, but the media storm
The
around
media-
him
yeah, that's
is
what's-
going to be
yeah.
a
No,
nightmare if
you're
he's
good.
on the bench, especially if he's
sideshow.
third string.
Yeah,
Jackson Dart could be a third string for the
he can
first year.
sit. Yeah,
That
and
makes
Jackson
sense.
Dart needs to sit. Listen, I told you, bro. I like Jackson Dart. I like his game. I think his main problem is that he thinks he's a fullback and a quarterback at the same time.
And that doesn't work.
And you
Yeah.
can't you will not survive in the NFL playing that way. You get away with it in college. You can run over a 5'10", 170-pound fucking cornerback or safety, whatever the fuck. You in the NFL, you getting lit the fuck up doing some shit like that.
Yeah.
Who was picking?
Well,
him?
that's
Who was
that's
at
exactly.
25?
When I saw Trey Lance, I was like watching his highlights, like trying to get stoked on him, and I'm like, yo, this guy is barely running through tackles from D1 AA
Yeah.
linebackers. Like he's not gonna
Yeah.
be, and he broke his leg like 3
Yep.
times right away. Like every time he
Yeah.
ran the ball, he got injured.
Yeah, bro.
He's
hit
not
me
that
with the
kinda strong.
$5 with the $5 super
Texans.
chat. He
Because
said, have
Texans
Rob
wanted
go
Tyler
outside
Booker.
and buy some crack.
I'll do it.
Go find some crack, buddy.
Yo,
find crack in
Runaway
2 seconds.
Solve is in the chat
Crack,
lamenting
rock.
that Austin Metcalf will never make it to the NFL draft.
Wait, who?
Austin Metcalf, the high school track runner that was stabbed in the neck.
He probably's not getting drafted this year.
I think. I'm guessing that that's who he's talking about because it's Slav. But that is funny, if that is.
Damn, bro.
I'm 100% certain that's who he's talking
Yeah.
about.
For sure.
A guy who is not a football player. to my knowledge.
The Michigan Panthers play St. Louis, whoever the fucks.
Oh damn, the Arlington Renegades.
What's the United
The
football?
Roughnecks, bro. They got a team called the Roughnecks.
It's like the dudes who don't make it to the NFL.
Oh, okay.
It's better than semi-pro.
Me and Rusty were talking about that the other day. I'm trying to. We said for our fantasy football league next year, because no one's doing the tattoo anymore. Tattoo league's kind of falling off. Punishment next year should be loser has to join a U37 football league and play one game.
That's great. But that might ruin somebody's life, but they should do it.
That was Drew's. Mine was that
They're going to have to go to practice. Ain't
I
nobody doing that.
I wanted it to be a playoff game, but I guess Drew pointed out it would be too expensive. I wanted you have to go to an Eagles game. You have to buy a ticket for you and the winner, a decent ticket, and you have to wear the opposite team's jersey.
This is like $1,000 punishment.
that's
though.
too much.
Yeah, but do it for like a non-playoff game then. I thought playoffs were sicker.
When we get rich, then we could do that. We can't do that now, bro. I got a lot of. Listen,
Look,
listen.
I'm
When
never
this
gonna
money
lose,
kick
so
in,
it
we gonna
doesn't
do all
affect
type
me.
of ridiculous shit, bro.
All right, here we go. Pick is in. White quarterback. White quarterback.
Dart.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the XFL too.
Oh yeah.
XFL.
Yeah, you got to sign up and play a UFL game. Yo, they cut to the most racist Giants fans. They're like, white guy! Like, they literally said white guy.
Just average Giants fans.
Yeah, bro. Giants, they do not like black quarter.
Dude.
I'm telling you, bro.
But
They don't
he's so
draft.
excited he's gonna be next to that really cool mall. That shit looks unbelievable.
Projecting, Rob. You're
I'm so
projecting.
hyped. It has indoor
They have
skiing.
water slides. They have a Legoland in there.
Yeah, dude, that's perks.
I went to that water. That mall is beautiful. It's the best place
I wanna go. I've never
to
been.
dinner there.
You never
It is-
been?
It's
No.
nuts.
I went there for my son's 12th birthday. We went to the water park in there,
Oh,
And
can we go?
but we gotta go.
I'm so down.
You have to you have to be very careful about remembering where you parked because it's
Rams
an
just
entire
traded the
like
pick.
indoor
You will get lost.
amusement park.
Atlanta,
Nuts, yeah.
cornerback Will Johnson.
Yeah.
They're coming up for Will Johnson.
That they have a Mr. Beast burger in there.
Really?
You like
Yeah.
that?
This shit's about to get shaken.
Yeah, bro. Look at him. His arm's strong than a motherfucker, bro.
Ooh.
Where did he used to play before Ole Miss?
USC.
Did he?
Yeah. But he lost his spot. He transferred.
He's got a fucking cannon.
He got a cannon.
How long did he play at Ole Miss?
1 year.
1 year.
So he lost his spot, transferred, and after 1 year as a first.
I mean, he
round
got
pick.
way better. He honestly did get better from USC to Ole Miss. Like, bro, look at that. You see that shit? That shit on the butt. Bro, you couldn't have handed it to him fucking better than that. And then,
No,
then you
but
got the burners. Shador can't do this. Shador can't do that. Shador can't do that, bro.
Is this your first time seeing Jackson? I'm not saying it to be mean. I was
No,
just
that's what I'm telling them. Like, he got way better from USC
Sorry,
to
I
Ole
was
Miss.
texting. I was just tapping in. I thought you were just seeing him for the first time.
No. I was telling Drew like 2-3 weeks ago that I love Jackson Dart. Like, I like him. I just think his
He looks like a Paul brother.
It's Lane Kiffin's fault. The offense
Yes.
they run there never let him show
Yes.
that he could do anything.
Yeah.
But when he got it's like JJ McCarthy got fucking 13 passes a game. And he was
Yeah.
a fucking top 15 pick, you know?
and it's one of those things like, to me, his biggest flaw is a huge flaw. That's my problem with Jackson Dart.
What is it?
That he likes contact. You can't be a quarterback that likes contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't, bruh.
He's just not very
Unless
smart.
with your kids,
Can't. Bruh. You cannot run and be like, I'm going to run this motherfucker over.
right?
No, bro, you're not a running back. You're not a fullback. A lot of running backs don't even do that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
You have to throw it, dude.
you got to throw. And then if you're going to run
You
out
have
of
to throw
bounds.
it.
Run out of bounds or slide.
Yeah,
It's okay to slide, bruh.
You got to slide.
But I respect it. I respect the mindset.
see this.
Max Fred Lake says Dart played 3 years at Ole Miss, not 1. I don't know, guys.
It just
Yeah, he's
but-
retarded, bro. He's a fucking. But honestly, you kind of want to see your prospect be like a completely empty vessel. Like at least you know that he doesn't know shit. He's just pure ability.
Did Shador do a Gruden QB camp?
No, he didn't. And also, I think he's gonna kill himself, so it doesn't matter. He's gonna hang himself with fucking Prime's necklace.
When's Kieran Lacey getting picked?
I don't know. Ask Peter.
It'd be funny if the Falcons
gates
pick him
of
right
heaven.
here.
Ask John the Baptist.
The Falcons pick Kieran Lacey. And then they find out in real time.
Will Johnson, right? That's actually funny. Did you hear that the reason that the Raiders cut Byron Young is because they drafted the wrong Byron Young that year? They wanted
Yeah.
the one who ended up on the Rams.
What?
Yeah.
There were 2 guys named Byron Young who played on the
James
defense.
Pierce. Whoa.
Oh shit!
That's a good. They needed an edge rusher.
They double dipped. They went edge and
Edge,
linebacker. Yeah. They went outside
Did they
linebacker
go
with Jalen Walker.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really thought it'd be corner. That's crazy.
You guys love this shit, huh?
I mean, they had to switch it up.
It is so late in the draft to know these guys by name.
Oh, me and Rusty, yeah, we get it in.
Y'all into it.
Yeah, wait, me and Drew are over here like watching tape on like, yo, you know who I like in the 5th round? Like,
That's nuts.
I'm hyped for tomorrow and Saturday.
yeah,
too.
those are like the more hype days. Like, what they got for
This
that?
is how I felt trying to watch
No way! They got a
WrestleMania
future
with
first for
Pike and
that?
Trainer.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
This might be a dumb question.
They're celebrating that?
Yeah, they did too much.
Rob, let me put it in terms that you can understand. They just said they'll give them $10 next year if they could have $1 today. As a Jew, how does that make you feel?
Horrible. I hate that.
No, I mean, James Pierce is $7 at least. Look at this guy. He's a freak.
Tripped him. He tripped the guy.
This is who I wanted the Eagles to get, honestly.
Damn! Fuck, bruh. He ran that motherfucker. He just bull rushed him.
Bro, he's the one.
He's strong as shit. Damn.
Apparently,
pushing-
he's insane. Like
Yeah.
he's a like
Yeah, he's
like
a freak. I see it.
like maturity issues, like
He got arrested
actual
for
problem.
fleeing the cops like a couple months ago.
Damn.
Oh, he's an Alden
He
Smith.
need to get his life together.
Yo,
No, when he was announced as a first round like potential pick, people who were on his high school team came out and they were like, honestly, I never thought this guy would make it this far. He is the most insane motherfucker I've ever been
yeah.
around. Like, I can't believe it. And then people on his college team were like, yeah, honestly.
He looks nuts. Who needs that many pockets unless you're committing crimes?
Yeah, those are full of grenades.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But can I be honest? A lot of the best football players you ever gonna meet in your life, they crazy as
No,
shit.
no,
like
I'm with
bro.
that.
Like I'm talking about,
Yeah, you gotta
they
be- you
I'm
have
talking
to
they
be.
the most aggressive. They fucking punch people out of nowhere, but they do the craziest shit.
they've been getting concussions as children at practice.
True.
You know, like their whole lives, and then going back in, like getting hit on the head and being like, "You got your bell rung," and going back in as like 9-year-olds. Like,
True.
Yo, do you think that the Rams feigned interest in Shador to get that future first out of the fucking Falcons? They gave up less than the fucking Giants did. Like, I don't understand how you get that.
Yeah, I don't. He's not going in the first, unless.
No, we could trade back with the Saints.
Yeah, maybe the Saints. I think Ravens and Detroit both stick and pick though.
Damn, bro, Shador will slip to the second.
Damn, is Gilly gonna
honestly,
be there tomorrow?
Detroit should take him.
Gilly not gonna be there tomorrow.
How much longer is Jared Goff going to be a good quarterback?
Like 3 more years, 4 more years, probably. They not picking Shador.
Yeah, no, they need other. They need other.
They
Stuff.
need other shit. Oh Yeah,
What do they
I'm about
need?
to dip in a little bit, y'all. Hey, chat. I gotta leave, chat. I gotta go.
Nah, you about to get some coochie.
You getting gooch?
Got a nice little text message, bro.
You come here, you drink our hooch, leave to get some gooch.
I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, I have a hard out at 11:30.
You know how it is.
You have a hard out.
It's a hard out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's a hard out. Yeah, bro. That's what we all about. Hard outs, bro.
Yeah, baby.
We all about
I
that.
forgot the draft is 4 hours long.
The draft long than a motherfucker. bro.
I think it ends at 11:30, right?
It actually goes on for days.
They
if
add
you wanna
more
be
commercials the
technical.
longer it goes on because they're like, you're still watching, you give a shit.
Yeah.
Do they still
Or he
have
fell
10
asleep.
minutes
This
for
used
the
to be
other
like my
round?
favorite part of playing Madden, though. Like
draft?
the draft.
Yeah, dude, I fire up a new one every time I play.
I'm about to re-download it tonight.
Rusty,
They got
the rest of the rounds, they're not televised, right?
No, they are.
Not
Yeah, I'm
in this.
streaming them
It's,
all.
yeah, you can stream them
Hell yeah.
It is now.
on like ESPN the Ocho.
A Diocho?
The Ocho.
Actually, no, ESPN 1.
Yeah, no, it's for real. I'm actually off tomorrow. I have roast battle. Come to roast battle in Pottstown, Soul Joel's. Please. May Kasem versus a guy with it. We got a hot Asian versus a guy with a lisp.
Who's she battling?
What's his name?
Brendan Smith.
Okay.
He's got a lisp. He's pretty funny though.
He's a cool guy.
Judges are Claudia J. Simpson and Rashid Wesley. Hilarious.
I like Sheed.
We have a very ethnic lineup.
Beautiful.
Sheed is very funny.
We got Holly Huff versus Steve Kane. It's gonna be insane.
The insane. Steve
Holly
Kane.
Huff is funny.
Yeah, her versus Steve will be fun. I think they both
I've
do
been
like
seeing her come
white
up the
people
ranks in the
voodoo.
High note scene. Shout out High Note.
Is she the lady
Don't
that was
step on my
DJ
shout out.
last
I'm
night?
shouting out myself. Shouting out me and Lou.
Yeah, trainer. Every draft I've paid attention to has been devastating for my team. The Trey Lance one, the Andrew Wiseman one for the Warriors.
James Wiseman.
James Wiseman.
You didn't seem like you liked the
whatever.
Ricky Pearsall
Who gives a
pick.
shit, yeah.
These guys
no,
fucking
they-
sucked.
Michael Williams is fun.
Pearsall, I like. It was sick that he got shot in the chest and lived, and is pretty good, but it didn't really make sense at the time to.
You don't want to be making excuses for your first round pick. It doesn't feel good.
It didn't really make sense to get a receiver there,
Unless you knew you weren't signing Ayuk and then you signed him anyway.
and then they signed Ayuk.
It's like you start like, you find a 6 side chicks, you're going to break up with your girl, and you end up
Now
staying
in
with
the
that dumb
chat
bitch
wants to know
anyway.
what's
Yeah.
his name.
What's whose name?
The guy you're going to have sex with.
Y'all gay.
And you still don't have an
Are
offensive
you going
line,
to have sex with a guy? Be honest with me.
except for
Give it to me. Give it to me straight.
Y'all fucking gay, bro.
Give it to him gay and stable.
Yeah.
Naeem's going to the gay
If y'all saw the bitch I was about to fuck, y'all would fucking busting your pants right now. Y'all would start leaking immediately.
A
Y'all would get
no-hands
hard
bust?
and then start leaking.
What?
If y'all saw this girl,
Just show me.
if you
Let me
saw her,
see.
Ah, there goes
Drew know her.
Starks.
It's Prince.
Starks.
It's Drew knows her.
Yeah.
Show me or
I
it's
ain't
a
gonna say her
guy.
name.
Yeah.
Show me or
no,
it's a guy, dude.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
You want to see her?
Yeah. I gotta see this.
Don't come in your pants.
Bro,
on my
don't
couch.
bust,
I'll
bro.
try.
And I ain't even fucking showing. I ain't even gonna fucking
No,
show you no naked
This
pictures.
is
of
just
her.
for my eyes.
I'm sure her Instagram.
Are you gonna send me the gram?
I'm gonna give you my phone.
Malachi Starks to the Ravens. I mean, the defense gets stronger. Him and Kyle Hamilton in the same secondary. Is
It's going to
scary.
be nuts. It's just
Yeah.
going to free up Hamilton to be the Swiss Army knife he was 2 years ago.
Yep. Malachi Starks does it all too, and he hits.
Naeem, did you send it?
Yeah,
Where'd you send it?
to your Instagram.
Oh, you sent it via the gram?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Hold on, let me turn my Wi-Fi off.
Just show him on your phone.
All right, yeah. Fuck it.
Spread the love. Let Bobby like some pics off your account.
Fuck no. One time, one time my homie, he hit I showed him the bitch page. He liked the picture from like fucking 2012. Nigga, I almost deleted my fucking Instagram. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
It is
are
a
you
hilarious
doing, bruh?
prank to pull on your friend.
I'm like, bro, you can't like a fucking.
It's either that or like text your mom or text their mom and be like, I'm gay.
Yeah, that's class. Did you ever like go on your friend's Facebook and be like, "Hey guys, it's
Yeah.
hard for me to say, but
Yeah.
I like guys."
That was the big thing in high school. You'd go to a friend's house and get on their computer. Like,
Yeah, dude. And you have to make it seem like really sincere too.
Yeah.
Like I never thought I would like say this.
I did that to my friend Jake one time, but it was like I think I like admitted from his account, admitted that he killed his mom or something.
Yeah, you gotta write a suicide
what?
note. You gotta be like,
I was like, man, it's real dark. Like, it's probably my last message to you guys. Like, you guys know I just killed my mom.
Naeem, you never showed me this lady.
I'm seeing your Instagram.
All right.
He's not sending it.
Do you want to know the targets we have left on the board?
Yeah.
We got Mike Green, edge from Marshall. We got Donovan Ezeraku, edge from Boston College. I'll get the door. We got Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan.
Wouldn't hate it.
Trey Amos, cornerback Ole Miss.
Love it.
Jihad Campbell, linebacker Alabama. Before you shit on it, we can start him at outside linebacker while we figure out what's up with Nakobe Dean, or start him at inside while we figure out what's up with Nakobe Dean. I don't hate that pick.
That's crazy. The Ravens have their whole draft board showing.
And Nick Emanwari. That is, I cannot wait to go home and pause that later. That's my pornography.
Damn, I can't believe Naeem's going to fuck a guy.
Now that we got
He
a
hasn't
reasonable
said
amount of people, I can
It's
say
crazy.
I'm sorry for the cross chatter. I do the podcast because it's the only way to watch the draft with you guys. I just love the
I'm
draft.
sorry, Russ. I didn't mean to yell.
No,
at
it's
anybody. I
okay.
just know it's hard for them sometimes.
No, I get it, dude. I've done podcasts with Cody before. It's hard, man. Oh, you get it.
Yeah.
Cody can create cross chatter with himself.
We saw
yeah.
Cody last night. He's always a good hang.
I hope he's doing well.
I
I need to
love
hang
that
out with
dude,
him more.
We're doing some talks about doing a little What Up episode.
You guys should.
That would be fun.
You guys should try and do a live one somewhere.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
We should do it live at High Note.
Yo,
That would be kinda
yeah.
fire.
You
That would be
should-
fire.
Do it as like a hidden
Sell tickets to
location.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely
Go
should.
live and tell people to find you. Do it for an audience of no one. Like let them come to you, dude.
Yeah.
Be able to dreams that shit.
Geocaching.
Is that your dad, Drew? That's how I picture your dad.
He's probably watching right now. He's pumped about this. Dad might be in the chat actually.
Your dad stays up to 11?
Not usually, but I mean Detroit
but for the
Lions.
draft.
Mike, if you're in the chat, let us know. He's panicking right now, trying to figure out how to put a comment in the chat. He's waking up my mom. Like, how do I comment in the chat?
He misses the pick.
Yeah.
Mike, you're the man if you hear this. What do Lions say? Something pride? Lion pride.
Go Lions or some shit.
Gay pride?
Who gay pride? Who cares? They say we've never won anything and probably won't. Cool background mural though.
It looks more like a wolf than a lion.
Yeah, it does.
More like a wolf.
Lions are kind of just gay wolves.
I want to get my dad a wolf shirt.
Tell him it's a lion shirt.
I know everything. that Keem
Get
is-
your dad a shirt that says like Detroit Lions, go Lions on it, but it's like very clearly a dog. like so clearly a bulldog. Like
I gotta get a custom shirt.
Mike Green. Ooh, what a reach!
Wow.
Your dad might be upset when he finds out that this guy plays football like you know the dude from Longest Yard who's afraid to hit people, and he's like, "Did I hurt you?"
Yeah.
That's how this guy plays. Show me his tape, please. Show
Jack
me how
Sawyer-
tentative this guy is.
Jack Sawyer reaching the first?
Beyond.
You think?
He's like 190 pounds, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
No, he weighs like 220. He's like super tiny.
He's going to be a dog, I think, in the league.
I think that he'll carve out a nice role for himself as a rotational player. I don't think he'll ever be a starter.
Yeah, this seems like a reach. I haven't even heard this name.
What did you think they were going to take?
I thought they were going to take edge. I thought they like would take D-line, but there's there's less reachy reaches at D-line in my opinion. Like they clearly didn't really care for the outside linebacker types, which is I get it. They got a 4-3. They need a specific kind of linebacker compared to us. But yeesh.
It's such an absurd thing to have this much knowledge about to me. You know?
I used to be like a competitive Pokemon player, and I would remember that if this guy had the brave nature, then that meant he was slower than my guy, but he hit a little bit harder, and then I had to beware of his earthquake because I wasn't EV'd to be able to live an earthquake from him. But now instead, I just remember guys' combine scores and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more application for Pokemon. Like this isn't even going to make you good. This isn't even going to make you good at fantasy football because most of these guys aren't going to impact. You know, like you're not even going to be able to use this.
I have a unique opportunity where I've already gotten to apply once. I didn't get it, but he told me how to fix my resume to potentially get a job in an NFL front office.
Well, that would be obviously that
is a legitimate dream of mine. Yeah.
Dude, that would be so nuts.
But otherwise, it would be like if you don't ever segue into an NFL job, that's
yeah.
Well, I don't know, but as a guy looking like me, it's nice that I know that talking to my mechanic, I could actually like come across as a man. You know what I mean?
Nice. That is
Like
fully
while
melted.
I'm waiting for my car to be fixed, I could be like, yo, you notice how like the Lions always reach on D tackles, and it'd be like, yeah, dude, can't believe that. And now we're boys, you know.
I struggle with that big time.
It's nice to have a go-to guy talk. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rob, help. Rob,
What's
hands,
going on?
hands. Robbie, you like
My
suck your arms into your body. I don't know. like when you don't think it concerns you, you like become an amputee. It's crazy, dude. You're like
I gotta up my situational
like
awareness.
people need help, and you're over here playing hangman. Like, nope, haven't gotten arms yet. Like,
I've just acclimated to chatter happening, so I'm like, I'm gonna zero in on Rusty.
yo, it's a sick name.
I had
for
the
a band,
blinders
dude.
on
Chatter
you.
Happening.
What?
Chatter happening. It's an indie band. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be a BA.
Dude, that's a sick one.
Very British. Or no, they would be like the chatter or the happening if they were British.
Oh yeah, it's always the with a British band, like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
vaccine, the Arctic Monkeys, like
Yes.
sounds more like an album, like
The chatter.
Chatter Happening.
Oh, chatter happening. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You know, like a Vampire Weekend album.
Damn. Do y'all fucks with Ed Sheeran, dude?
Well, I don't know any Ed Sheeran song off the top of my head.
Oh, dude, you know so many. I promise you. You know, when your legs don't work like they used to before.
All right,
You know that one?
I recognize it.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. That one?
That's
all
the
right,
words.
And then, all right, so the other one that's huge is like, we were just kids when we fell in love.
Rob, this is the 15th song you've sang.
Dude, I can't stop. I have a song in my heart, Drew.
You have a
Everyone
lot.
knows this.
You have several.
I have a million. It was
The song is he's singing about loving a girl until she's 17.
70.
Oh. Otherwise, it's a pretty crazy song.
Commanders picked. I thought they might trade back. They have like 5 picks.
Darling,
Where do they go here, you think? Maybe a receiver? No. I have no idea. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, they're stretching this. I completely forgot the draft was 4 hours. There's no way this should be 4 hours.
That's really my like biggest gripe with it. Is it's mostly commercials.
Yeah. Josh Connerly.
I'm honestly really happy because I was worried that we would take him, and I just don't want a redundant pick right now. Like, we're in a legitimate Super Bowl repeat window.
Yeah.
Like, please. That is scary for being their rival. Like, knowing they added Tunsil for now and this guy for the future is they're gonna have an O-line for a while.
Yeah. Doesn't scare me. NFC East is fucking up tonight, except for Giants are really the only ones that made a good pick.
You're saying Carter?
Mm-hmm.
I think Jags pulled a really cool trade. I mean, they gave up about as much as the Falcons gave up to move to 26. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, not a flashy pick here, but like a really like, if I'm Chance McDonald, if I'm a Commanders fan, I'm like, all right, cool. Wait, our team isn't like panic thrusting like into the air, like oh what do we do? Like yeah, they went ahead and they said he might help us this year. He's definitely gonna help us in the future.
Rob, did you ever play football?
Just like in the yard,
Backyard with the boys.
Yeah. I played
Talking about boy football, Rob.
hockey and lacrosse were right in soccer when I was like a wee boy.
Yeah.
Everyone played soccer.
Of course. So him and Tunsil play the same position, Rusty?
Connerly is more of a right tackle, but
Is he gonna start this year?
but he could play either. He could earn a role that I could see them bumping their current tackle. I think it's Wiley into guard to replace Sam Cosmi, who's probably still hurt from his injury in the Lions game last year. So then, yeah, you start Connerly at right tackle. You bump Wiley into guard.
Makes sense.
I'm really curious to see if we take Mike Green here or not. He's a perfect fit for our defense, but he has Mike Green. He's the Marshall outside linebacker.
I haven't seen anything on him.
He is a fucking monster. He absolutely destroyed Connerly, who just got picked at the Senior Bowl.
He's that guy.
He's that guy. But he has one in high school and one in college. They're not full charges, but they're instances of potential sexual abuse or assault or whatever.
Nice.
There was a thing in high school, but the high school handled it.
So he parties.
And then there was a thing in college, but it's unsure if Marshall. It wasn't at Marshall. I think it was at Kentucky actually. If Kentucky covered it up or not. But that led him to end up in Marshall, where he was really open about his issues. Like, he was like, look, I went through some shit, and like anyone who wants to know about it, they can ask me about it. They can check the records. Like, I'll make sure that they're set straight on it. So I'm not sure if he would qualify as what Howie Roseman says is a guy we won't touch.
Right. Interesting.
Because we do not take guys who've hit women. That's like Howie Roseman has straight up said that. And he would look like an absolute piece of shit if he went back on it now.
Right.
But he did come out and clarify that every situation is different.
I heard him do that. I haven't seen tape on this guy other than what he did at the combine, or what he did at senior day.
Shut up and dance with me.
16.
This woman is my destiny.
Who sings that song?
Walk Off the Moon or something like that.
There's too many bands.
I know. Something with the moon.
The song goes hard when you hear it at Secrets. 6 slushies
Walk
deep.
the Moon. I think there's a band called Walk Off the Earth or something. Yeah, they had that song like, oh yeah, that gun is loaded. 104.5 core.
Yeah, Drew, that's what your legs look like.
Yeah, I'm literally this guy.
This is good. This is good content for the. I hope you guys are also watching the draft currently.
We still have 85 people watching. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
86 now.
True fans. Didn't even need Naeem.
Well, there were more people when Naeem was here.
I know.
Like
I'm
they
kidding.
knew somehow. It was.
I did this last year, and the entire first hour they spent saying, "Where the fuck's Naeem? We want Naeem. We're leaving if Naeem doesn't show up." It was brutal.
Nah, they've gotten used to it.
The first
The
time I
Midnight
did
Accountant,
door court in Philly, Naeem posted about it in the thing, and the only 2 open micers that showed up from Philly were like, "Hey, is Naeem gonna be here?"
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, he'll be here.
He did show up. So
I've been waiting
out.
in line to walk into the club, like the comedy club, and heard people being like, "Yeah, they're not on the show, but there's a good chance like Naeem and Drew and Lemaire and people will be here. So like keep an
Damn.
eye out." Like I was like,
Yo,
this is
apparently-
someone's dream, dude."
Maxwell
apparently
Harris goes
Lemaire is
before
just
Will
doing the
Johnson.
same thing in Austin because everybody was
Enter
like,
Amos. I thought they would prefer Amos. Sorry, was that Miguel? I got distracted.
Lemaire is doing the same thing in Austin, just
Yeah.
being like the guy that everybody's like, Lemaire might be here.
Oh, yeah.
Just the sight.
Well,
of
because
the
people can sense when people don't realize how famous they are, and they're like, maybe I could become friends with them before they lock in.
Yeah,
Tighten the
well,
fuck up.
That's so crazy.
Maybe I could be best friends with Rob.
Oh, the
Cruz.
Eagles traded.
No, oh, we did
God
to
damn it.
KC.
Yeah.
We're already out. That means we went all the way back in the second.
And that means no Shador. Well, what the hell? Oh, the Eagles
we went
are now
up
on the
one.
clock.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Woo! That's
Traded
Will
up
Johnson
one?
or Mike Green. Fuck.
Amos.
I'm out.
Amos. That makes sense.
Love you, dude.
Love you, Bobby.
Yep.
Miguel, thank you for saving us.
Chat, give me 50 Bobbies in the chat.
Bye, everybody. Have fun. Don't do anything I want to do.
And then there was 2. And there was 3.
I begged my guy to get me fucking Amos. If that's who we traded up for, I'll be hyped when I see him.
We got 2 more picks, and then we're wrapping this thing up. But thank you to everybody who joined the chat tonight. Anyone that said sent a super
Still
chat, in,
huggable.
you fucking rule. Truly the coolest bros in the world.
Thanks for the pizza. That was huge.
Thank you for the pizza.
Yeah.
The crust was better than the pizza, dude. The crust is amazing.
Parmesan stuffed.
Game changer.
And thank you to Miguel. Everyone watch Door Court.
Yeah. Door court on YouTube. More it's on Twitch, but it's like Kool-Aid on Twitch. Look, if you're not on Twitch and you're just on YouTube, it'll be fine. We'll build it up. We'll have a good chat there too. Guys, check out Door Court. The next one is Drew and Crackamico.
Crackamico.
Next
That's
Sunday, May the 4th, Bewitches. It's going to be sick. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
Check
can't
it
wait.
out.
It's always a good time. That's
There's an episode. Look, there's an episode with Naeem and Foster that is so fucking fun, dude.
Dorcourt and Dad Meet are the only two shows I'll like hop in the chat for.
Hell yeah.
I gotta sneeze. Oh, it's gonna be a bad one. Thank you.
If you search Dorcourt on Twitch, you will find my show, but there's also just a girl named Courtney that will not sell me her fucking handle.
Nicki Minwari here. Duh. We're not taking no rapists.
I don't know if you heard what I said. I think Trey Amos is an option as well. I think
I like Trey Amos
because there's a run on corners here.
Yes.
Or maybe we're not worried about Will Johnson's injury, but we haven't met with him, so I don't know why we would take the injured guy that everyone passed on.
I like Trey Amos. I mean, the rapist from Marshall seems like he can play, but I don't want him. If he's got two,
I just don't know that he's a
too many
rapist
in my book. You know what I mean?
And how he
you know
went out of his
That's
way.
how I feel about the stuff.
It's at least one too many.
Dude.
Yeah.
Did the TV just shut off?
God damn it! The Xbox said, "Hit the button. Hit the button." No, on the Xbox.
That's horrible.
Hit it
dude.
again. Shit. It went into power mode. Fuck.
Dude, what the fuck, Drew?
Damn. Right during.
No, we're good. We're good.
Fucking
Yeah, Rotten Ralph's is gonna be too fucking lit.
go,
next week.
go.
It's gonna be a lot of fucking tracksuits in there.
Sorry, Chad. I'm panicking. TV went off.
I want to see tracksuits
we're
and
in
fake chains.
Bro,
Here we go. We're good. Fly, Eagles, fly.
on the road to victory.
Fight.
Fight, Eagles, fight.
Ba, ba,
Score a
ba.
touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. On the road to victory. E-N-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Let's go, baby.
Your team doesn't have shit, bro. We have a song, we have a chant, we have a saying, we have a catchphrase. What do you fucking got, dude? Faithful
like
to the
fucking-
Bay, dude. Getting
felt like
cucked
Jelly
by
Roll
the
singing that,
ocean.
dude.
Miguel's pondering.
Miguel, I said Miguel. Rusty, what's your top 3 favorite Jelly Roll songs?
I haven't heard any of them. I still don't think he's real. I think he's a super plant that only some people get to experience.
You don't fuck with Roll?
Nah. I don't fuck with anything that's come out in the past 10 years.
You want to know my new conspiracy theory I'm working with? Jelly Roll is just Crack Amico in a fat suit.
That actually tracks, dude.
It's his version of Fat Bastard.
You can see in
It's
his
him doing
eyes
fat
that he's not a
bastard.
real fat guy. Like there's something under there, like where you see like that he fucks. Like
He's too talented, dude. It's got to be Crack Amico.
I had a similar theory about Rob Cruz and Teddy Swims. I actually don't think Teddy Swims can really sing. I think he's just a certain kind of fat where he can like angle his body to get wind out. You know what I mean? If you ever watch him sing, he's always angling to this.
Yeah, he does. He looks like
Bro sings sideways.
he looks like all the dudes that fucked my bitch
He
in
looks
high
like
school.
if every bouncer put their talent together into one person. And it's like, all right, dude, now we can sing.
Yeah, where I'm from, that guy gets pussy. Where I'm from, that guy is getting pussy though of like high schoolers, like 17-year-olds like me are like pumped to get their first.
but where
girl,
you're from,
and
that's
then
really
that
cool.
guy. Yeah, that guy comes along in a truck and ruins you.
Where you come, that's like having a Tesla.
A truck, yeah. Yeah,
No, I
fucking
meant
libs
fucking a
on it.
high schooler.
Oh.
I just want to know.
I'm confused how you feel about Teslas right now. Like, are you saying that it's really cool to own a Tesla?
Well, it's something that's like a status symbol in some circles, but other people are like, yeah, you're kind of gay for that.
I see a bunch of Teslas now driving around with the anti-Elon Club stickers on the back.
That's the ultimate cuck move.
It is very funny to be like, yeah, to buy the thing and then be like, no, please don't key my car.
Yeah.
The most cuck thing you can do is say,
100%.
please don't key my car.
I
How about you get a fucking gun in a truck, you pussy?
I wish
Please don't key my car. Shut up.
I wish that Cybertrucks weren't Tesla though, because like I actually do think they look cool. I do.
When you see them on the road, it's like,
We gave
whoa.
up a fifth. Good. Fine.
But it's kind of
We
cool
have
in the
3
same way.
fifths, we don't need them.
gives a shit?
It's kind of cool in the same way that like a punch buggy is,
Yeah,
or a PT Cruiser.
yeah. Like you don't want to drive one, but when you see one, you're like,
You're
oh,
like,
dude,
hey, there it is. That's actually nice.
that didn't blend in with the other Civics. That was
Yeah.
nice.
It does. You feel like you have to look.
But
It's
I
like,
hate that
hey.
I can't look at it because it's like the 3-wheel motorcycles. I feel like you want me to look. I
Yeah.
don't want to give you it.
Well, that's
Here
only
we go.
point, Babbitt.
Come on. Come on. Nicky Mawari. Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Start him at edge. It's gonna be sick.
Is he can he play edge?
Well, for us, he can. Outside linebacker is our edge for us.
Yeah. All right, watch some tape.
Some analysts consider him a legitimate blue chip prospect. A lot of people considered him a top 10 talent, depending on how you wanted to use him. I think that the fact that we picked him, Vic is like, no, bro, I know exactly what to do with this guy. He's great in coverage. He can play real linebacker. He can play outside. Like, he's going to be nasty
he's
for
a
us.
Fangio guy.
He's a Fangio guy. He's going to be nasty for us.
Come on, brother. Come on, man.
I'm happy with
Jihad
that.
Campbell.
I'm happy with
He's
that.
coming home. He's coming home, dog. Come on.
Jihad means holy war, bro.
Yeah. We got Muslim Campbell. Muslim guy, white guy name. Let's go. I like this dude. Yeah, he's the one. Yeah,
he's the one.
He the one. I seen 2 plays, bro. He the one.
Yeah.
Jihad, I'm getting the jersey. Bang. Missile. He do everything. Yeah, you play everywhere, huh? Yeah, get to the quarterback. Yeah. Yeah, force fumbles.
That's a straight Fangio guy, dude.
Oh, you middle linebacker now, huh? You Ray Lewis, you don't fall for flea flickers, huh? Yeah.
I love Drew, man. Drew, dude, I want you to officiate my wedding, bro. Like,
I
you're
like
going to have to
Jihad,
get certified, bro.
I need four Jamesons and the Eagles draft pick to come in. I turn into Chris Bourbon. Chris Bourbon.
Birdman.
I'm Chris Birdman.
Yo, he's so
Chris
hype.
Birdman
My phone's
Anderson.
blowing up right now.
Chat, give me 1 million Jihad Campbells. Well, we got to call Naeem real quick, chat. Naeem's in the pussy right now. He about to find out. We just got a Muslim.
I can't believe you ain't picking. This is for you.
Jihad Campbell, bruh.
Jihad Campbell, you see that shit?
We got one. We got a Muslim.
Hey, we got a homegrown one.
Yes.
From the area, bro.
Oh, he's from Philly?
Oh, he's from like South Jersey.
I love it.
Yes, sir, he is. He's from Camden, bro. He's from Camden.
Or Camden, yeah, Camden.
Yeah.
Bro, homegrown. Alabama, dog.
I like it.
That's a good one. Bro, listen. Anything else we add to this defense, it's going to make it so hard for anybody to beat the Eagles, bro. I'm telling you.
And he just did the Eagles chant. We locked in.
He did it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Apparently, we all right. Do you remember when the Chargers were on the clock and I said the pick was either receiver or Jihad?
Wait, Naeem, enjoy your cheeks tonight, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, dog.
I appreciate it.
What were you saying?
Apparently, we almost traded up to the Chargers to select Jihad Campbell, and we decided against it.
Oh, we stuck in puck.
Stuck in puck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like stuck in puck.
I mean, technically now we did puck.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That is the past tense of pick. Dude, I hate these puck me girls. They're puck me girls 'cause I already picked them.
What do the Chiefs do here? Shador Sanders.
That'd be hilarious.
Shador goes first in the second round.
I think they're trying to find a trade back for Shador.
But Cleveland didn't go. Who'd Cleveland get?
Mason Graham.
They should have done. Somebody's got to pair them together. But yeah,
Jaguars ain't doing it.
Yeah, damn, bruh. Oh, it's over for
That's
him.
the thing is, I said it to Alec. I mean, like, I don't know how you watch one of their tape and not lower the score for like I don't know how you watch Shador's tape and not be like, oh, Travis Hunter actually made him, and
Yeah.
how you don't watch Travis Hunter's tape and be like, Shador held him back.
Shador goes first in the second round.
Probably. If he doesn't kill himself. With who's on the board, they need safety, they need corner, they need D
Damn,
tackle,
if
they
they get
need
Nicky
O
Mamari
line.
here, I'll be pissed.
Who's left O line? No one really.
You know who? The Y guy.
No, not here. Oh, Simmons was on the board still. That's crazy. That's a great
That's
pick
a great
for them.
pick for them.
That's amazing. They're
They
so
don't like it.
He's gonna sit a year.
Chiefs,
too.
Chiefs fans hate getting tackle. They hate it.
Because he's hurt, so he would have been a top 10 pick if he didn't get hurt.
I think so.
So
He probably would have been a top 5 pick. He's a dog. Honestly, I wouldn't have been mad if the Eagles took him.
how bad of an injury is it? Is it like
ACL, right?
Well,
yeah.
the Eagles are the other team that have the option to take a guy like that.
Right.
Which I don't know, like it's already treated, I assume.
So they think he's gonna miss most of his rookie year, right, Rusty? Right, Rusty, right?
He should be ready to go. He just got medically cleared last week. I'm so shocked he fell this far. I forgot he was still on the board.
Damn. Who are the winners and losers of the draft this year?
Hang on. Close.
Dolphins A+. Colts,
Dolphins,
A+.
Colts, A+ is there.
Giants.
I like the Jaguars trade a lot.
Giants A+.
I think the Giants made the correct moves. They didn't get goaded into bullshit, but I don't
I'll go
think
Falcons B.
I think Dookie for the Falcons.
B-.
I'm lower on Pierce. I think Pierce would have kept falling.
C-.
I
Oh,
like
I
this
would
guy
say C
Pierce.
minus.
He sounds like he's a real
Psycho.
Yeah. This guy's a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer.
Could be.
He might die in jail of suicide with a note to his gay lover, but I like it.
That's the Hall of
He's
Fame
gonna
for
get
me.
you a championship
Gay,
before he goes.
unstable lover.
Yeah.
Oh, he's laughing. He's doing cool guy shit. He's like, I ain't even care about the first
The
round.
music? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
We're, the thing is too,
Sorry, brother.
like, you don't go the first round. What team are you going to that you're like?
He's getting picked by the Browns, baby.
He's going to the
Yeah, but
Browns.
isn't that still a mistake by the Browns to like?
No, because they need quarterbacks.
No, because,
Right, but to like piss him off and I don't know.
No, like you look at it like
You're saying like you don't really have faith in him. Isn't like the traditional idea that if you're gonna bring in a starting quarterback, like you're supposed to make him
But I
feel
think
like
they're-
he's the guy you're building your team
No, because
around.
their plan is to bench him for a year. And then
well, it's and
start him
also
next year.
what
Who's
like,
gonna play this year?
you can
Deshaun Watson.
hypothetically.
They're paying him $60 million.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no,
true.
their quarterback this year is Kenny Pickett.
Well, he
Kenny
tore his
Pickett.
Achilles, or his Achilles. So
Deshaun Watson's done.
It'll be Shador.
Yeah, they're taking Shador. So I understand what you're saying. Like you don't trade back for a quarterback. You take him when you think he's on the board because if he's your guy, he's your
well,
guy.
no, or at least you'd like trade back to later in the first. Like
I think the idea is
trading back and being like, yo, no one's taking you in the first, even though
you can hypothetically say, hey, look, we tried, but we got the Falcons out here giving up first round picks for the 26th pick. Like I don't know what to tell you, brother. We traded back early so we could get more capital to come up and get you.
Too. But yeah,
Because they added the 36 overall picks. They pick at 33 and 36.
Fuck all that. Travis Hunter to Jacksonville, great move.
Yeah.
A+ for them too.
Yeah.
And he fits in so well in Duval. I didn't even think about that. Him and Yup.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect Duval. Perfect
Yes.
are
execution.
you guys worried about his girlfriend?
No.
I think he should be.
he should be.
He
We
should
shouldn't be.
Don't change my life, none.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
We've done a 4-hour stream.
Yo, guys, thanks for coming out.
Chat, thank you so much. Everybody that sent a super chat in, you fucking rule, Miguel. Thank you, brother.
Save the day.
Again, watch Dork Court. Watch everything Rusty does.
I don't do
Rusty-
anything. Roast battle last Friday every month at Soul Joel's.
I'm gonna be in the end of May.
Yeah.
gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
on it.
Miguel's headlining May.
Headlining.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
You're
And,
handsome, so it works out.
please come to live Digital Bazooka May 3rd at Helium. Crack Amico concert after. Fucking traveling.